Live with Speedy and Friends.
It is now time for the Rollout Show. Content may be a little vulgar, subject matter may be a little rough, but guaranteed to be funny. So sit back, get ready to ride with the Rollout Show. It is time to laugh. It is now time to get cracking. It is Rollout Live with Speedy and Friends, and I be
Speedy.
up in this. Bitch. You're getting there, Shelly.
I feel so bad.
Yeah, I don't know why you feel bad. Today is Tuesday. It is October 16th. I'm sorry, Wednesday. It's October 16th. It's Weird Wednesday, and it's What You Watching Wednesday.
And it's Workout Wednesday with Alice.
Shit, I don't know who's going to work out.
Hello, I'm in my workout gear, as you can tell.
What kind of workout? Can you turn it up?
It's called Beyond Yoga. Shout out to my mother-in-law. That's the pattern
That's
maker.
the name of the
company.
Okay, cool.
And they make everybody look good.
Beyond Yoga. So, yoga. So if you want to wear Beyond Yoga, where do they go?
BeyondYoga.com.
Yeah. So that's what this is. So she made this.
She made the pattern. So the pattern is what you need. So she makes the pattern small,
you don't have
medium, large. What?
Yeah.
A bra? I know.
Sorry, Tony.
Tony gets to see it all.
My bad. So we will be doing that a little bit later on with our girl.
Yes.
Alice, young old Alice.
Wait, why is she young old?
Because she's young, but she got an old name.
Alice?
Yeah, Alice is old. You don't see no more baby Alices. When the last time you even heard somebody's name was Alice?
I guess you're right. I didn't know there's Alice in Wonderland.
You think? All right, so everybody in the chat room, thank you for hanging out with us. We're trying to get the phone thing together. Hopefully that happens today. Waiting on a delivery. When that happens, then it's on and cracking. Then it's 818-914-4087 is the number. And then once that happens, then just call in and we'll talk to you. I know it's been a minute, but hey, I'm pretty sure y'all got a gang of shit to ask. We ain't answering it, just so you know.
FYI, look how good our sign looks right here on the camera.
It looks blurry to me.
That's because you don't have your glasses on.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It looks good. You guys like our new sign? I like it.
If it looks blurry, that's because they don't have 4K.
Yeah, if it looks blurry,
no, for him. Oh, yeah.
You don't have 4K. So you get your life together. We got 4K cameras, punk.
Right. So this changes to 1080p.
Yeah. Don't change it.
No. I'm saying that on the settings.
No.
It just made it clear.
Oh, close that door for me.
On their settings, yeah.
Nick, close the door. Anyway, it is Rollout Live. Like I said, it's Wednesday. Things are going down. I don't know what the controversy between Nick, maybe, or Donald, somebody help me, with LeBron and the Lakers in China. LeBron, Laker in China.
There's a controversy going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in a controversy with China.
Yeah.
He's playing over there right now.
And okay, he felt like we shouldn't be.
I don't know what LeBron said, but I know the Chinese government are not promoting the NBA anymore.
Oh. Then why are we over there?
Big money.
Man.
But they're still making money.
It can't be all about money. Well, I guess it can't be about money sometimes. Oh, I got to get y'all up on this. So for my birthday, my wife bought me this blanket that's really heavy.
Oh, the weighted blankets?
I'm telling you, it's the best sleep you'll ever have in your life.
So you're sleeping? Well, because you said you don't sleep a lot. So when she told me she was getting it, I was like, that would be great for you because you don't sleep. It's a good thing. It's made to help you sleep.
This might be your last week. It might be. Anyway, so I'm letting the fans know and people out there that think, get the blanket. Now, it's heavy in a sense of when you think of a blanket.
Right.
So the one I have is 15, and I think they go up to 20. I want to get the 20, but the bigger one. Shout out to bigger. So the one I have is cool. It's fucking, when you put that thing on, you are out like a light. You're never cold or hot. You're just
really?
No, you're just right. You know, some people sweat in their sleep.
Hello.
I don't sweat in my sleep. I used to, but not with this blanket. I don't.
I'm gonna try that one.
So they have them at Ross. I saw them at Ross. Again, when you go to grab it, just be prepared because
It's
you're
heavy.
thinking, it's heavy because it looks like a blanket,
Right.
And you're thinking, it's just a blanket. Just
But
grab it.
I did hear that's really good to help you sleep.
Man, it's probably the best sleep I've ever had.
Really?
Probably my favorite gift I've ever gotten.
Michelle, send me the link of where you got yours. I want yours.
Yeah, that it was I think it was Ross.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're not expensive, but they're like $25.
That's not bad.
But it's worth it.
Now, is it just yours or can you share it? Like, is it a
Yeah.
king?
Well, the one I have is more personable. I want to get the bigger one, but I don't think she's gonna like it. But I want the bigger one. But like again, when you go to grab it, it's always gonna throw you off. You're like, fuck, but it's like 15 pounds, but it's still a blanket that your mind is saying it's a blanket, and you go to grab it. But once you put it on you, you don't move. You go to sleep. You literally go to sleep.
So do you feel like now it's harder for you to wake up?
No,
Okay.
no.
Well, that's good.
So, did you pull it up, Nick? Pull up that, or Donald, pull up that blanket. Show the fans. What is it? I think it's called the weighted blanket. Is that what it's called?
If you Google that, it'll pop up, I'm sure.
Yeah. Again, people, I'm not saying I'm the number one person on anything, but I'm telling you, you're going to sleep well.
No, I feel like Ellen DeGeneres gave those away last Christmas.
Shit.
So she gave it away. You know it's
She
good.
ain't handed to him. I know that damn much. He was already at their car. You don't want to carry it.
Dude, every year I try so hard to get tickets to her show. It's like literally impossible. It doesn't even matter what time of the year it is.
Mm-hmm.
They're always like booked out.
That's a great show. That's how you know your show is fire. Did you pull it up, Don? Keep your mic on, bro.
I'm getting there. 2 seconds. Why would you want a weighted blanket, though?
Because it just, I don't know what it does, bro. I got up under that blanket, and I'm telling you, my sleep has been a lot better.
You got up under the blanket?
What you trying to
Feel
say?
better?
It's
'Cause
funny
it was
because
weighted on you?
I feel like when she was
Heavy?
telling me about it, she was worried that you might not like it. Because you were talking about how you like blankets are like dumb gifts. But I was like, no, that blanket actually would be good for him.
Ooh, I'm cozy.
That's what we doing now?
Hand me that soup.
Yeah. Anyway,
I said 3 marshmallows in my chocolate.
why you hating, man? I'm telling you.
You got
Nick.
your blanket up to your neck. Huh?
Now,
Is that a man called?
motherfucking meme?
Yo, y'all want to hear the funniest thing I seen
What?
yesterday? All right, so Master P. I don't know the details necessarily. So Master P is involved somehow in wrestling now,
What?
right?
Which one? Wrestling? The real
Professional
wrestling?
like wrestling entertainment. Is that what you call it?
gotcha,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, entertainment wrestling. So he's part of a new franchise called HOG, which is House of Glory. If I'm not
Okay.
mistaken. So of course, like most franchise, when they start off with new wrestling leagues, they get the old washed up guys. So
Yeah. Just to get the names out.
it's a couple of guys that I recognized when I was a kid that's over at this league. But the funniest thing I seen was they got a group of dudes. It's 2 dudes, and the group is called Private Party.
Pull it up. So I can see.
Listen, chat room, y'all have to pull
Private
this up.
Party?
It's a wrestling group called Private Party. As you can tell by the name, they're on the other side of the fence. Okay? That's not the funny part. The funny part is when the dude do his signature move, he make the Prince sound. So he said, "Eee-wee," and then he kicked the dude. And I thought I was tripping. I'm like, man, did I just hear something? So I rewind it like 5 times. And every time he make the Prince sound, then he kick him. And then they got like a bunch of little tag team moves that they do together on dudes. And it's just kind of a...
And they call what?
They call Private Party. Type in
Wrestling.
HOG.
Is it a brother and
Private
like
Party.
a
It's
Latino
two,
dude?
there's 2 brothers on there.
Well, yeah.
I think it has to be them.
Yeah, it has to be them. But it sounds look, Private Party is all elite. They got a fur jacket on. He got some spandex. Well, I guess.
Yeah, chat room. Y'all gotta check these. Man, listen.
And they wrestled each other?
No, they're on team.
They're on team.
Oh.
I haven't watched wrestling since I might have been like 8 or 9, so I'm not too familiar with
What
like
is
the
up with his
status
hair?
of it.
Look
But
And usually in a situation like
Dude,
this,
his
shout
hair
out to
looks
Master
like
P.
Soundproof thing.
You're trying to get something because if you just get one of your guys over there. For those who don't know, The Rock, and that's why he doesn't use that name anymore because WWE owns his name. So if he uses the word Rock, or they get paid for that. So if you notice, he goes by Dwayne Johnson now, pretty much.
right.
Because WWE owns the name Rock. So for Master P, if you can get one of your guys over into their league, or they buy you out, one of those 2, you got chips.
Or like a lot of people don't know those. I'm gonna call them athletes. Those athletes, they perform every night.
Yeah.
You know, and as fake as the contact, maybe like the punching and kicking and
Yeah.
stuff.
The landing.
Yeah, flipping over people and landing and jumping, like all that stuff. It takes a real athlete to do that stuff, and they get, from what I know, they don't get paid much unless
unless
you
you are the Rocks or the really big guys. I think the entry level guys are getting whatever that they have their salary too. But when you're in these new ones, because you really have to probably hit somebody or get close to hitting somebody or doing those flips and hitting them with the chairs. And those kind of ones, everybody's up close, so they really gonna see the fake move that you do.
Yeah, Vernon, I know you know about wrestling. You ever heard of Private Party, man? It ain't any good. You ever heard of this wrestling league? Anybody's ever heard of Masterpiece Wrestling League? My grandmother, shout out to my grandmother. She just had a birthday.
She is 90.
She just
Oh,
turned
and you don't
90.
even celebrate birthdays.
Yeah, but she still turned 90. Like that,
Right.
it don't
It
change
don't happen
that
every day.
Yeah, she still. So shout out to my grandmother. But she
When
still
did she-
watches.
Go ahead.
She still watches wrestling every Monday.
Your grandmother?
My great grandmother, she's been watching as long as I can remember,
Yeah.
and she's really into it. Like for her, it's like her soap operas.
Yeah,
You
That's
know.
cute.
and she watch it like watching. When did she stop driving?
Somebody crashed her car. She didn't wreck it. Somebody borrowed her car and wrecked the car.
That was the only reason she stopped driving.
Yeah, that's the only reason she stopped driving. But she wasn't a big driver all her life. You know, my granddad, you know, he kind of,
Yeah, I remember.
he from the old school, so he really catered to her, and he, you know, he did everything for her. So
He really didn't speak much to me.
he didn't really speak to anybody too
I
much.
didn't think so.
Are we taking phone calls?
Can we?
Did
Did
you
the
get
piece come?
The piece coming yet?
No,
It'll-
no, I think that's probably Vernon. Vernon, hit me in the chat, man. I'm gonna get a Google number for y'all to hit.
But
in the
really quick, guys, I
meantime.
wanted so Nicole Moon was asking what the
Shout out to Nicole Moon.
what the weighted blanket was for. So I just pulled it up. It says it eases insomnia. It helps with sensory processing disorder, which I don't know what that is. It reduces anxiety, fights back against stress, improves focus for ADHD. So I definitely need that.
I don't believe that.
And Nicole.
Oh, I need this for sure. It says eases symptoms of restless leg syndrome. I get that.
And Nicole, I'm telling you, I wouldn't say this if it wasn't true. I'm not. They not paying me. I wish, but that blanket, like I don't sweat like I used to at night.
That's what makes
That's
me
because you
also
stopped
wanna get
eating
it.
meat, though.
I don't really eat meat and I sweat.
I mean,
Check this out.
shouts
bro.
out to Tony.
Yeah.
That's like take
Wow,
all my
that was a
clothes off,
double
but-
entendre.
But
Anyway.
listen, there's more benefits. It says it
Go.
helps fibromyalgia pain,
Oh,
which is a
hilarious.
big thing. Improves sleep quality. It boosts your mood. Promotes calm.
A blanket.
Yes.
It says it eases
gotta
pain
stop.
without drugs.
What, it got copper fit inside?
Supposedly, it
Hey,
encourages
Copperfield
focus
works,
in
so I
the
don't care.
classroom, which I don't understand how that can help you. But
Yeah.
it eases travel anxiety and it helps the elderly.
I'm telling. What the fuck?
It addresses symptoms of PTSD, decreases anxiety in pets.
All right, now they reaching.
Really though, it really puts you to sleep. The calm part for real. It just throws you off when you're getting ready to throw the blanket off it.
Right.
And you're trying to pull it on you, and you go and you reach, and you're like, oh fuck, oh yeah, it's my blanket.
But I think getting better sleep though probably does help with anxiety and
Yeah.
ADHD and all that other stuff. So, that's
So
probably
again,
why.
I would advise if you just want to see how it feels, maybe you don't get the king because you ain't gonna be able to carry that motherfucker in the house. You're gonna need help.
Just because you're weak doesn't mean the world is. Like, come on, it can't be that heavy.
That's hilarious.
I
Sean.
just carried a 25-pound kettlebell up the stairs
Good point.
with all my bags.
Good point.
It's not that bad.
You know what?
Didn't ask for no
I
help.
almost called you out your name. Tony, if it's okay, can I call her a bitch? Every blue moon.
No.
Anyway, no, it just throws you off, is all I'm saying.
Right.
It's like, I don't know. It's like, you know, that old parable, what's heavier, 25 pounds of feathers or 25 pounds of rice?
They weigh the same.
I know, but most people will go the rice because you're thinking feathers.
Oh,
how's it gonna
lighter.
be? Yeah, how's it
Got
gonna
it.
be?
But that's
What
people that doesn't have a
the-
brain.
Some people.
I'm smart. I don't know what the rest of you motherfuckers. Anyway, so get the blanket. The blanket is definitely worth it. And you're going to call in or you're going to go in the chat room. You're going to be like, Speedy, that blanket is fire. It's heavy, but it's fire. Trust me. Now, you cannot put it in the dryer.
Oh.
Which means it's going to be even more heavier when you take it out the washing machine.
But you can wash it.
But you can wash it, but you cannot put it in the dryer. You have
That
to
makes
hang it up
sense.
and let it dry.
But then
that
is it
way.
going to be fluffy? Well, you probably won't wash it.
It's not a
so just use
fluffy
it.
blanket. It's beads. These are little beads in it. You didn't read the ingredients?
Well, no, but the outside looks like
No, the outside is a blanket.
right, so it's soft.
And it's like,
right?
it's what?
It's soft.
Soft? Fuck is soft. It's fucking soft.
But the blanket's soft, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So now when I have one of those, what are they called? It's almost like a fleece blanket. If I don't dry it, it's not soft anymore. Like I have to put it in the dryer.
No, you don't have to put it in dry.
Okay.
But do not try it.
Right.
Because the beads, I think, are wax material, wasn't it? Oh, I thought you were pointing. I thought you were pointing. Oh, okay.
I was talking to Don back here.
Oh. The fuck are y'all doing? You're
Yeah,
supposed
so
to be working.
this is the same type of
Yeah.
material.
But
that
the
my
one
blankets
mine
are.
has is like little little pockets.
Oh.
So each little quilt
This looks
pocket
so
has beads in
nice.
it. It's really, really.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
You got
That's
beads in your blanket?
You have beads in your hair. What's the difference?
I don't have any beads in my hair. I just
You
let
have
y'all
a
run with
bead.
it. I don't have
Yeah.
any beads. I
You
just
took
You
it
know
out?
what's funny? I just thought you did because they're always talking about.
I just
Because he
no.
had one.
Grant you, I
That-
see him every
It's,
day.
Shelly,
Never
it's not.
noticed.
That's not a bead. It's just a metal piece.
It's a bead.
So, yeah, I just let him run with the joke. That's it. I'm not a joke killer.
Yeah, you're a joke killer. We have to get a shirt that says Shelly Rio,
The
joke,
joke
killer.
killer.
Because she
Oh my
will kill
gosh.
your fucking joke. And that's not true. I would never do this. But it's a fucking joke, Shelly. Oh, okay. Well, tell me it's a joke. So what's the big, they have the California King?
They have everything. Is this what yours look like or no?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what mine's looking. A little wider than that.
Yeah, I don't like the way that one looks. I like
What
that.
the fuck?
I like the soft looking one.
Now, how much are they, the
I
California
mean,
Kings?
this one, that one's $249. I don't know what that is, but I mean they range from $25.
Yeah, that's what I said.
and up.
Mine was, I would assume $25, $30.
But I would say go to like go to Ross. You said Marshalls.
Yeah, definitely go to
probably
Ross, Marshalls.
Burlington.
Yeah. And you'll get it there.
What's the name of this blanket?
Just weighted blanket.
Weighted
The
blanket.
weighted blanket.
Nick, trust me, bruh.
I'm not. See, listen, I'll take a goose. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Oh,
I'm
I'm
I've had
allergic to
goose.
that.
Huh?
I'm allergic
I'll
to
take
it.
the
What the
goose.
fuck
This
is
is
wrong
made out of
with you?
feathers. I'm allergic to feathers.
Soft.
So you like birds?
Listen,
Soft.
I'm allergic. Like literally, I didn't know until I went to I want to say the W Hotel. It was some really fancy hotel. Was in there less than 10 minutes, and all of a sudden I just broke out in hives. I'm like, what the hell is in here? Like itching all over. And
So how'd you figure it was the down blanket?
somebody I was with was like, "Are you allergic to feathers?" And I said, "I don't know." And so they're like, "Well, everything in here is feathers." So I said, "That's probably what it is." And that's
So
what
what'd
it
you have to
is.
do to get rid of
They
that?
had to strip everything down and then give me all new stuff. So now every time I go to a hotel, I have to call them, say, "Hey, can you make sure there's no feathers in the pillows? There's no feathers in the blankets." I need all.
So what kind of pillows do you have?
I have actually we use those what is that pillow? The guy he's always talking about.
Oh, I
it.
love my pillow.
Oh yeah, I love my pillow.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
I love my.
That guy, he has like an infomercial.
Yeah. Are those good?
They are, and you can wash them, and they like are still the same.
I've never
My
heard
mother-in-law bought them for all of us for Christmas, and they were like the best.
Something
gift
My
ever.
Pillow.
I think it's called My Pillow.
My
actually.
Pillow.
Yeah.
They have them at Walmart, but you have to go to where it says as seen on TV.
Yeah,
Right,
soft.
but they're perfect,
Yeah.
and you can wash them.
Some of the as seen on TV stuff is dope.
Right.
What's the glue I always buy?
Gorilla Glue,
No,
Flex Glue.
Flexil.
Flex
Best
Seal.
shit ever.
Really?
Flexil. You need the tape, the glue, the spray.
Yeah,
All that shit is
this is the
fantastic.
only time I fall off on that because on the commercial they always try to one up each other.
Oh yeah, they go.
So my man gonna cut the bottom of the boat out.
and then put tape on
I
it.
said,
But
man,
wait,
if
is
you
it?
don't get out
Is
of
it
here.
But-
I remember seeing a commercial for glue, and the guy put it on his
Yeah.
hard
Yeah,
looking
that's
helmet, and then
that's
it was
what
like
I'm
super
saying.
glue. That was back in the
Oh,
day.
okay.
That's it.
That was the Gorilla Glue when they came with the Gorilla Glue. That's what I'm saying. Like, they
But
always try to
Gorilla
one-up
Glue
each
is
other.
good. Don't sleep, Gorilla.
I don't
But
like
you have
Gorilla
to. You
Glue.
should get the clear, the white
Okay,
one.
because the other ones it bubbles up and it's brown and.
Well, yeah,
I don't like it.
that's the other one. Do the clear, but I'm gonna tell you, Flex Seal, front to back, all their products fire. Anything you need to be taped and don't want it moved, Flex Seal.
Ooh, what's the purple pillow? I want to know what that
The
is.
it's like that purple bed now.
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to make you cool.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I need that.
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
would get that.
Yeah, I saw it. It has like little crates in it, and
Oh,
it's
I'm gonna
really
look that
soft.
up.
But memory foam, I'm telling y'all, the memory foam bed is
I don't
the
rock with
fire.
the memory foam.
Only problem is
What's
when,
wrong with memory
when
foam?
you fucking. See, everybody's used to springs.
down
You
up
get
in
that
there.
spring in there. Ding, bing, it, bing, it, bing.
Well, be more creative and do it outside of the bedroom. Duh.
Nah, I fell asleep on a memory foam
The
one
fuck is you
time.
talking? I'm not
There's other
talking to
places
you.
to
I'm
do
not
besides the
talking
bed.
to you, Tony. Can I use the word, please?
So the memory foam doesn't make you sweat? Is that what you're saying?
No, doesn't.
Oh, the one I had slept on. I woke up. I thought I peed on myself. I was wet all on my shoulder. I'm like,
Oh,
nigga, God
that's good to
damn.
know.
It's
What
the
is-
sheets.
I'm gonna look up this purple.
What kind of
pillow.
sheets
I'm
you had,
excited.
They was thick, nice sheets.
Yeah, sometimes it's the sheets.
I don't know,
But if you had the blanket, the weighted blanket, you wouldn't sweat at all.
No, that reminds me of my grandmother's house. The weighted blanket.
Tell y'all sleeping, man.
All grandmothers used to have heavy blankets back in the day and high beds.
Keep you warm.
No, I don't like to be that warm. That's why I like the just a down blanket. I give me a white down blanket. You know what I'm saying?
What if you were dating a girl like me?
What?
And she was allergic? Now all you can do.
Then you out.
You were the girl.
You were the blanket. Shit.
Shout out to the new girl.
I'm keeping it down. I guess.
The blanket don't talk shit.
I know how to get you out the house. I tell you that.
So the purple bed, I just saw you pull that up. What is that?
The purple pillow. I don't know.
No, the purple.
Oh man, we were in sleepyhead. Oh, no more stabby feathers. Okay, I thought it said
Stabby feather.
They said no more stabby feathers. I thought there was feathers in this.
In the blanket? Or in
Somebody used the word stabby feather.
I don't know. No more lumpy foam.
So let us know, if anyone that has it now, Nicole Moon, let us know if you go buy it. I'm telling you, you're going to love it. I'm just letting you know. Your boy's already, I didn't had it. So I had to wait before I told you guys because I've had it since my birthday.
What, the bed?
The blanket.
The weighted blanket? That's soft.
But I need to make sure because I saw it. I was like, I should get this. And I was like, nah. Then my wife bought it for me.
Aw.
Shouts out to Michelle.
Yeah.
See, she's a good wife.
Shouts out to the weighted
And
blankets.
now what is that?
The purple pillow. I'm trying to see
The
why
purple
it's
pillow.
good.
Because it has those little
Oh,
crates.
it gives
in
you
it.
good neck support, which I definitely need.
Let me guess, you're allergic
Keeps
to
a
shit
cool
on your neck.
head. No, but my neck, like it's.
Well, you have a big ass head.
Oh no, I don't.
And the kid,
Nobody
you
likes a
nasty.
hot head. The temperature allows passive airflow. It dissipates your body. Actually, I'm gonna try this because.
But I like pillows I can squeeze and.
Listen, I don't want to sweat, and so when I straighten my hair, like
Straighten?
I wake up, my hair's like wavy because I'm
Fucking
freaking
New
sweating.
Yorker. When I straighten.
So annoying. I'm
When I-
excited.
All right, how much are they?
I don't know.
And where can you get them?
I'm on the purple.com, but it's not.
I don't want to get it from them. That shit costs a
Oh,
chip.
it says starts from $99. But
I will
I mean,
not.
but it's worth it.
I don't
if
give a
it-
fuck,
to
but
me,
for a
it's worth
pillow,
it.
then I need two.
For comfort.
I have at least 10 pillows on my bed.
You sound like Rio. Oh my gosh, like literally swimming in pillows.
Yeah,
and then he throws them all on the floor and then goes to bed with no pillow. Like, I don't even
I don't know
understand
about that.
what that is. But this says there's a 100-night trial. So if you don't like it,
Send it back.
shoot, I might try this out. Shoot,
Would you pay $100 for a pillow?
I would. I mean, if it's giving me what it's saying it's going to give me, I would, because it's worth it.
But you got. What about Tony?
I mean, if he wants it, he can have one too. But we don't share a pillow.
But he's gonna want one. You can't just buy one pillow for you. You gotta buy two.
I mean, if he wants one, obviously we would get two.
It ain't about you,
Duh.
Shell. It's not about you.
Listen, he would love it if
Tony
I didn't sweat
makes
all
the
time.
money. He gets the pillow first. Right?
Listen,
Does Tony get the pillow first?
yes, he gets the pillow first.
Right.
You said what?
How often should you switch out the actual pillow?
Yeah. How often do you?
Normally, I would say every few months to me personally.
Why?
But because I have the My Pillow, I can wash it. So,
Why every few months?
because you sweat and it's just dirty. Like every time you wash your sheets, you should probably not wash your pillow every time you wash your sheets, but at least probably double the time. Yeah.
Should look up on the internet to see for sure.
Because you're shedding like dead skin, you're sweating, you're coughing,
I don't
sneezing.
shed skin.
You're having sex. You're like, I don't
I
know.
don't have sex on the pillow.
Okay.
They do have pillows that you can do that on. It's called a wedge
Some
pillow.
girls like, you know, you can put it on.
Do you have a wedge pillow
I don't.
at your house?
It's just, no. This is regular pillow.
She almost told your business, Tony. She's getting worse being here, Tone. She gonna be a freak of the week in a minute, but it be yours. Let us know in the chat room if there's certain things that we should try out. It is Weird Wednesday. It is also What You Watching Wednesday. I got some great
I got a
TV
good
shows.
one, too.
Some that you probably heard of, but they're back for their second season. So we got that happening. And then, Shelly, we're going to do the workout with Alice.
Yes. Hashtag working
They're
out
going to
with
show you
Alice.
some things that you can do, like at the house.
Like
Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
you can work out at your house and also some stretches because I know for me, I'm horrible at stretching. I don't really stretch after I work out, which
After or before? I thought you were supposed to stretch before.
I mean, you're supposed to do both. I don't usually.
Why would you
do-
stretch after you work out?
I don't know. Ask Alice, but for some reason you're supposed to. I don't know why, but
I never heard that.
I don't know.
Once I'm done working out, I'm out.
And then, like, even my son, he's been coming home and his lower back's been bothering him. So when I took him to the doctor, they said, no, it's your muscle. You need to stretch more. So I think it's good to learn how to just.
You just take him to the doctor for everything. Huh?
Well, no, it just happened to be all in the same appointment.
All right, so hey, We got all that happening today and some jokes and funs. I think we guys may have a guest or two. I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, Maestro said he's gonna stop by,
Impossible.
but you know.
And everybody they kind of liked your guy. What's his name?
Which one?
Chaz.
Chad. Chad Watson.
Chad.
I'll never forget his name because that's my first baby daddy name. It's Chad.
All right. Chad, the song has gone platinum. The song we did on him.
He's so stupid.
That shit was funny as fuck. We had a gang. I didn't know so many people watch the show. Also, too, if you're in there or you're listening to the show, if you want to get your own show, if you feel like what we do is the bullshit and you could do better, hit us up at rolloutdigital@gmail.com and let us know you want to do your own show right here at our studios, and we'll talk about it, get you in here, and make you part of the family. Again, hit us up at rolloutdigital@gmail.com. That's rolloutdigital@gmail.com. And we'll get you locked and loaded and make it happen for you. What you got there, Shelly?
Oh, for this? What's today? Today's
I'm
Wednesday. Why are you looking at me like that? Today's Wednesday. So after our show, we have Janetics Live with Jay, which will be from 5 to 6 today, and then Opinionation with David Raybon, which will be tonight from 7 to 8. He's actually pretty funny when he comes in here. I think he is. And then Thursday, which is tomorrow, we'll have Road to a Million with Darren C. Campbell, which will be from 9 to 11. And Friday, we have Jazz Notes with the VOD from 4 to 5, and then Janetics Live again from 5 to 6.
And also, if you really want to get under Dave's skin, call it. Well, hopefully that'll be working.
Oh, no, it will be.
Or hit him up on the Twitter and get it.
Yeah.
Just say you like Trump.
Yeah, just hit me in the chat room. I'll pass the message to Dave. You already know he gonna spaz on you. But I do want to say this, man. I really hope you guys are taking advantage of Darren C. Campbell's show. All right, because he's dropping some real jewels on there. So if you really want to make some financial goals and change your life and make some money, I will advise you to listen to his show and take some notes.
And again, we're here to improve your life. I know how we help you laugh, and laughing extends your life. So that's a good thing.
And also, too, Janetics, he just interviewed Tony McEwen, who everybody knows is the black dude from the news.
Is it Channel 5?
I don't know, but anytime I say Tony McEwen and everybody gets confused, I say the black dude from the news. They go, oh, okay, yeah. So that's how I describe
the only
him.
black guy on the news?
Well,
I think he's the one that everybody kind of grew up watching.
Yeah.
So which was cool. So, he interviews Tony McEwen. And he talks about his story and kind of how he came up. So, you get a chance, check out Janetics and Tony McEwen's interview.
And they're all on our platforms. Again, if you got a show and I think it would work, just get at me. We'll find a way to make it work. And the guys are here. And we're not really expensive. We just want to make sure that, if you're chasing a dream and you say, I always wanted to do radio, here's your opportunity to do that. Because both of us have done radio before, and then we came back to it.
On the
right?
Foxhole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was a pigeon at one time. Now she's a friend.
It's interesting because I'm allergic.
You went
to
from a
them, too.
pigeon to a friend.
Right.
Which is better?
I don't know yet.
What the fuck? You better pick the right.
Haven't decided yet.
All right, so that's what was happening. So check out the shows and try to be part of a show. That's what I would do. Again, most prices to do a show, and I can do this shit at the house. This is gonna look like you did at the house. So we give you all the top stuff. We do, really. I know some of y'all went, huh? Shut the fuck up. Anyway, so you could come here, do your show. We have the office all day long, and our prices are very reasonable to what people normally charge to do a podcast. Most podcasts run between $150 an hour to upwards of $250 an hour. So we wouldn't do that to you. Maybe like $149. And then you can ask Shelly to come hang out with you. It ain't gonna happen.
I don't know how much you guys love me. I'll be your eye candy.
Yeah, we'll leave the posters up for you. That way you can look at her posters and go, that's Shelly.
I forgot to bring my other one. I meant to do that.
So does ShellyRio.com still work?
You know what? No, I still have the URL, but I haven't. It's probably parked.
What does that mean?
Like it's like if you go there, it'll say this page is parked. Like it won't.
I never
be
heard of
anything.
that.
Well, yeah, because I paid for it. I just haven't put anything on there.
Oh, okay. What did you used to put on there?
I had all my work up there and like how to book me and all that stuff. But once I left the industry, I kind of just shut it down.
All right, we take a quick break. Come back. When we come back, we're going to come back with the music. That'll work. He signal me or something, nigga. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. I be
Speedy.
up in this.
Bitch.
There you go, Shelly. Sorry, Tony. We gotta get her there. We gotta move her on. It is Wednesday. It is Hump Day Wednesday. Some people call it. I don't know why.
It's Happy Hump Day.
I don't know why they ever called it a Hump Day because I guess it's at the hump. Then everything from here is downhill.
No, because it's in the middle of the week.
Yeah, and then everything from Wednesday on is downhill.
It's like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday's at top. Hump. There's a hump.
Yeah, and everything else is downhill.
It's not downhill. It's uphill because it's almost the weekend.
This is the shit I have to deal with right here on a regular basis.
Beautiful.
In the house we got
Shelly Rio.
behind the glass curtain, my one, my only, my first seed.
Big Don right here, Little Don's son.
I definitely
You
don't
said
like
Little
that.
Don's son?
No, I definitely don't like that. So we never gonna repeat that again,
That is
ever on
hilarious.
air. Keep that to yourself, pimp. D3. You can call it when you see him in the streets. Go D3. Right?
No, we was gonna go with Big Don, Little Don's son.
We're not gonna do that.
Shout out to Blue.
We definitely not gonna do that shit. It is Wednesday. It's kind of I always like to call it Weird Wednesday
Why? What's so weird about Wednesday?
because it always feels weird. It's a weird part of the week, and I like to get weird stories like from Florida, places like that. Something about Florida
Why Florida?
and Wednesday because that's where all the weird shit happens in the United States.
Like what?
Just weird shit. Like go on, you can look online, put in Florida stories, and some with the weird somebody get chased. How you get
But
chased
it's
by
only on
alligator?
a Wednesday? Doesn't make sense.
Fucking joke killer, I swear.
Weird Wednesday. Let's see what pops up.
Hopefully your name. That's what I hope.
Oh my
Donald, you have it.
goodness.
I'm sorry. D3, you got anything?
For Weird Wednesday.
No.
Nigga, you
No,
supposed to
there's
have
no
some.
Not
such
for
thing.
weird. Hold on, Nick has some.
Weird Wednesday. I got some weird news.
All right.
All right, so
And it
everybody.
happened on a Wednesday?
Well, no, it's just
Actually, it might have going up.
it's just the day that we report on it,
on
Shelly.
Wednesday.
How about what is Weird Wednesday?
Let me see if I can screen capture this so I can.
Did you make this up yourself?
Let me get this.
I
I want
swear.
to show the fans this one. So hang
I
on.
might. Who was that said put duct tape on your mouth? Which fan was it?
Lacy.
Alicia.
Who?
Who?
What the heck? This says Wednesday is named after Woden, the most important god in the German pantheon, often identified with the Norse god Odin.
Yeah, same thing with Saturday. Same thing with Sunday, Monday.
Oh, but this says a recent survey in the U.S. reported that bosses are more receptive to requests on a Wednesday for some reason.
midweek. You know, I ain't expecting too much out of you on Friday.
Hey, can I have Friday off? I guess.
All right, so some weird news. Everybody, know, I'm not really a fan, really, but I grew up supporting the Lakers. You know, I rock
Shout out to
and
the
go. But the Los Angeles Clippers have new jerseys.
Oh yeah, I didn't know if that was real or not.
Yeah, they were designed by a local LA artist, Cartoon, who's a
Yeah.
world famous tattoo artist.
They have a little. They look like
So they have the
Gang writing.
traditional.
Just be real.
It's not gang writing. They have the traditional Old English, which is synonymous with Los Angeles. So everything
See if you
from
can pull
if
it
you
up.
see the Nipsey Hussle cover
Pull it up.
to old Snoop Dogg covers,
the new Clipper uniform.
pretty much everything. You know, we rock with this Old English. So you know, I actually like it. I think I can't tell if it's dark blue and white or is that black and white.
It looked black and white.
I wish it was dark blue and white. I wish they would stick with their colors because we already got the Brooklyn Nets and the San Antonio Spurs.
Oh,
as
that's
far
that.
as as far as the
Yeah.
black and white.
And again,
Wait, what's it called? Clipper. Oh, uniform.
Clippers uniform. Can
I
you
was like,
spell the word
costumes.
Clipper?
I'm like, I didn't know what I was searching. I forgot.
Costumes.
I have ADD. I don't remember.
Yeah, so I mean,
Why is it you got ADD, but you gotta say I'm not intelligent?
chat room OG Sleepy Luck says it's
Click it.
trash.
Click it.
I'm trying.
No, you over here, baby.
Hey.
Yeah, it's girl seat. It's girl homie seat. It's girl. It's girl homie girl.
Oh, okay.
It's,
Remember that. So it's the black and white ones. The new ones there at the top. It should be.
I don't see
It was like a whole. Oh, the whole team had it on. That was a picture that you had earlier,
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go back to. Go back.
right there. Well,
This?
No,
No.
I don't have my fucking glasses on.
yeah, I think
In the house with us right now, the very beautiful. Once her mic is turned on.
Alice Raybon. She has her headphones.
she's on the headphones. So.
My thing is all, like, jacked
That's why I
up.
said this. Should, Anyway, Alice Raybon's in the building.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sooner or later, she'll change that last name.
I know, right?
Shouts out to Dave.
Or later.
What if he gets married and you
That's
still
my
got that
bad.
name?
So that's his business.
That's not even his last
Right.
name, so it's all good.
Oh, it's not.
Well,
Nah,
My last
it
name
belongs
now.
to the white man.
the black one, Donald.
What did Tina say?
Black Court.
All I want is my last name.
Yeah, I don't know if the chat room was feeling the
That was
jerseys,
funny.
but
I think they look all right. You know, and again, they're changing for this reason that this might be that season.
this ain't definitely gonna be that season. But you know what I mean. I think maybe next year once Paul George is 100% or close to 100%.
So is he not starting the beginning
Well,
of
you
the
know
season?
he just had surgery on both his shoulders.
Well, he didn't just have it. He had it over the summer.
Yeah, but
Summer's
you still got to
over.
recover from both shoulders. That's a little intense.
Summer's
So, you know.
Just letting you know. So,
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I'm looking forward
that
to
sound?
see AD do his thing.
cool. So Miss Rayborn is in the building. Is it Mrs. or Miss? It ain't Rayborn no more. Is in the building. Mrs. She's in the building. You can get closer to me. Don't run away from me. Yeah, get on in here, baby. Love
Get on
me.
in there. Get on
Love
in
me.
there. Okay.
No, but you can stay on the mic. There you go. So I like the uniform. So what other weird news you have,
Nothing.
Nick? Girl, what? You just ain't here to look.
Because there's nothing weird on Wednesday.
No, it's not that it's weird on Wednesday.
You know what's
just-
weird, actually?
It's workout Wednesday.
It's workout
now.
Wednesday, and what's weird is Speedy said he's not working out with us.
What do you mean?
That's
Speedy?
weird.
I'm not
Right.
working out with y'all.
You're not
That's for y'all to do.
That's all right.
Told you I ain't good at taking orders.
My show said if he's here when you do it, he'll do it too.
Okay.
That's
If
what-
not, Nick will do it.
Shouts out to Mike.
There we go.
yeah. Do you need a pad to sit on, or you need something to
A
sit on?
pad. I brought my yoga mat.
There we go.
Do you
And
bring
my-
yours?
And
I
my,
did not bring mine.
I have a yoga mat for you.
But how you gonna train and you don't have a mat?
I was
We
gonna
don't have
try. I
to
was
be on the
gonna
floor.
demo just one
Yeah.
exercise.
You could-
I was gonna demo a total body exercise.
Right, or
basically.
it could be
What does that
stretching
mean?
or whatever. I brought my kettlebell too.
total
FYI.
body.
Yeah.
Yeah, total body.
Your whole body from head to toe.
Anyway, so if you're in your office or you're at home,
Exactly.
these are exercises that you can do.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
And how long does it last?
What do you mean? Does it last?
Is it like a 10 minutes? What are we doing? 15
Well, you can
minute
you
workout?
can do as many reps as you can
Okay.
for the time span you have. Maybe you have 30 minutes, 20 minutes. I don't know.
In between
Hey,
commercials.
Alice,
watching
can
TV.
you look at me when you're talking, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. As much as I do like you looking at me, it's
What
okay.
is going on?
It's something. Don't worry about it.
I just need her to talk directly into the microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever you got in your mouth.
Yeah.
Needless to say.
Shouts
No,
out to Working Out Wednesdays.
Working out
Now,
Wednesday.
were you already training someone?
I did.
Okay.
Yep. Had a busy morning, and oddly enough, I started cramping really bad. So I'm like, oh God.
Like a muscle cramp?
No, like the women cramps.
Sit up?
Like really bad. But I
What
thought
the
I didn't
fuck?
think I would.
We get cramps. Hello.
Yeah, and it was really severe though, and so I was like, okay, what do I need to do? So I tried the heating pad, I tried the stretches, and so I'm looking it up, and I was shocked and surprised. It said,
Sex.
I
Right.
was like, what?
I know, I heard that too.
It said,
But you know
Look at
what?
all the fellas looked at me and said, "Speedy."
No, but it
with
doesn't.
your partner or by yourself,
Right,
have
but,
an orgasm.
But no, but here's the thing. It works in that moment, but it doesn't like
Okay,
it's yeah,
yeah.
so it's not pointless.
Exercise was
How
up
would
there
you
too.
kill that? She just said.
Because I
this-
tried it and it
That's
just
because
worked for,
you're
like-
weird. She's not weird.
And exercise was
fucking
up there
kill
too,
her
though,
dream.
Speedy. Exercise was up there too, but the sex part I never knew, and so I was shocked.
That I
and
knew.
Like
surprised.
literally
Yeah.
never knew.
I never knew.
They say the same thing when you're in labor and you're having contractions. Like if you orgasm, it'll help you not have them anymore.
See,
Right.
So in other words, right before the baby come out, go on, hit it, fellas. Push the baby back in.
that's funny.
That's what I'm here for. Unless she's gonna kill the joke, then that's different. This motherfucker here, every joke. What does that mean? The fuck? Anyway, so you don't have the cramps now.
I feel better, a lot better. Yeah,
You don't take ibuprofen?
I broke down and took some. I try not to, especially on like the first couple of days. I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. I should be able to.
That's the
Get
worst. Are
through
you
it.
crazy?
Yeah.
Shoot. I take 800 milligrams and it still doesn't work.
I don't know where it went wrong, but
I'm sorry.
apparently it's menstrual Wednesday.
Or edibles help sometimes too.
I didn't know that.
Right.
Tell me more.
Now I don't have
Next
two
time.
crackheads about me.
Oh God.
The fucking dope feeds. So, ladies, now you know if the first day sex, but
Orgasm is what they said.
Well, yeah,
Your
don't
partner
do
or
sex,
by
do
yourself.
orgasm. Yeah, do
That's what they
orgasm.
said.
yeah, but it's a lot better when you got a partner. Just put I usually put a towel out.
Oh God.
We don't want to know what you do. This
Ain't
isn't
that
about
a
you.
bitch?
It's about us.
So you didn't find a guy.
I did not.
So did you?
I soaked in the tub. I tried the heating pad. Shut up, Speedy.
Turned it on. Got in the tub. I feel better.
Right. Now I can do the show.
Now you go do the show. All right. Appreciate the visuals. Anyway, and was it like 7 days?
Usually about 7 days for me.
And you?
Like 5.
Let me guess. You get allergic to shit.
No, I take birth control.
For
Birth
what?
control helps.
So it's shortened because I
Yep.
have cysts on my ovaries.
Yep.
And they hurt.
Shit. What is wrong with you? You got the pretty, but you hit every other wall door coming down the hallway. Anybody need cysts? Tell the pretty girl, come on here and get these cysts. They can't remove them?
I mean, they can shrink them, but
I thought they can remove them.
I mean, that's minor. Well, it's shrinking them
Oh.
and then removing it, but it's not worth it.
Removing means surgery, and she doesn't want
Right.
that. Yeah, nobody wants to get cut
So
off.
rather take the pills and just
Right
not.
now. Then it stops it from growing.
Oh,
and usually
you
it
didn't
perfectly
say
shrinks
that.
it. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought that was just
Right.
about
Yeah.
the not
No.
having a kid. Because you 40
Yes, I am.
and you got a little white in you, so you're 40. You
I
got
do.
you got that old age shit. You don't want to have a special needs kid.
Oh my gosh. I'm not having
I'm
more
just
babies.
saying, you don't want that on your table. With all the shit you've been through now, you got to wheel a little nigga around the mall all day.
Oh, my other 2 are normal.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We have yet to prove that. We're just going by your get down. But Wednesday,
You only have 2 though, right, Shelly? Okay, so my other 2 are.
I got 8,
I know you have
That's
8.
too much.
and they're all good.
Yeah.
And you have 0.
0. Zip.
Do
Nada.
do you want anything?
I've
No.
never wanted kids.
Why? You could
I
train them
came
to
from
work
a large
out.
family, and I helped take care of my sisters and brothers, and so I did my deed.
But you can like train your kid and have a little Alice
Oh,
who'll be sassy
so
and
cute.
yeah,
Why does
she
she have
would
to be
be.
sassy?
Because trust me, I believe she was
Right.
sassy. I could tell she was very sassy. Look at her, Alice. You know, like, what do you want? Little hand on her
Hello.
hip with the little
How
butt.
cute was my picture though?
Oh,
so
did you
cute.
bring one?
No, she sent it to me, but
Can I see it?
Actually, yeah, you can.
So,
But I wasn't able to print it because
if you come here to the to the show and in our lobby, we have baby pictures of everyone, but except for me, because I'm older than everyone here.
okay.
So I thought the joke would be my high school senior picture. That's my baby.
because you
picture.
look like an alien, baby. That's the real reason.
That's
I was
sweet.
cute. Nigga, trust me, just like all my kids are cute. Nobody's a hard sell.
Nobody's. a
You
horse.
are.
What you could keep thinking that. Well, apparently some other women never thought I was a hard sell just because you did.
He was a hard sell, and then the kids got better, basically.
Ain't that a bitch?
That's, that's how they came up.
So, and how old were you on your picture?
You know what? I was trying to. I must have been in 1st or 2nd grade.
They didn't write it on the
Look
back. Is there usually people hilarious? Okay, you got to post this.
When
Send
I
it
saw
to.
that picture, I was like, "Oh God, should I send
She
this
has.
one to her?"
Okay,
or
just
no?
describe. She has a little what's it? Amish outfit on.
It's not Amish.
Whatever that. Yeah, with the.
But that forehead, those Speedy is priceless, right?
It's the
Look
same
at
one
that.
you got now. Act like it's
No,
disappeared.
No, but you
So
know,
she has 3 little braids, 1 at the top, 2 on the side, and the big Kool-Aid smile.
But Speedy,
me
like,
put my
I
glasses on
literally
a second.
had bangs, and I decided to brush it to the side so I can let my forehead
Oh,
shine.
I didn't even see that.
I was like, "Let this."
But I'm gonna tell you.
shine.
So we got to post the picture to the page. You know how to do it.
To the page. Oh, to the.
Send
wait,
it.
what
Send it
page?
to Nick, and Nick will put the picture up. So it's little Alice. She's super cute. She looks exactly like she does now. Just no
With
makeup.
more hair.
Just no
She
makeup.
said more hair.
More hair, yeah.
And she swung her bangs over to show her shiny
I
forehead
know, right?
that your mama tried to hide with the bangs,
I
but
know, right?
apparently
I was like, "No, let it shine."
you wouldn't let it happen. So there it is. But it's a cute picture. So we got to put that picture up.
Thank you.
Shelly looked like a Shelly. She's like a mixed kid. So there that is. I don't know what that means. Jamie in the building. I see you, Jay. He drummer, guitar. I want to learn how to play bass, bruh. I want to play bass guitar. So Because certain songs I like that I want to know how to play that song. And I don't know if it's 4 strings or 5, which is easier, 4 or 5. Either one? All right, now, I took guitar in the 9th grade, and then I didn't take it anymore. So I kind of know what to do, but I know you got to get the calluses to really get the sound right. But now they make some shit you put on your fingers. What the fuck?
He said, no,
I can cheat till I get there. I can't cheat till I get there. So I want to take the classes, man. So I'm gonna come through. Jamie in the building. This dude, he was when we did the Blame It tour. He was our drummer.
Oh, nice.
And
Okay.
the cool part about doing a tour, well, the down part is, as you get closer, because you never start in L.A. L.A. is where you pretty much want to end.
Right.
And by the time you get to New York, your show should be fire. Because if it ain't, you won't finish coming
hot
back.
garbage.
Yeah, it's hot garbage. So you usually do maybe 6 or 7 cities before you get to New York. When you get to New York, if you fire, then they report it's fire, and then you make your way back to Los Angeles.
Okay.
But as you're making your way back to Los Angeles, they start cutting down the crew
Oh.
to save money.
Okay.
So when they start off, you got a gang of money. When we did the Blame It tour, we had 3 18-wheeler trucks full of the stage and all the stuff that goes on.
Yeah, it's big
Most,
production.
when you're starting off on a tour, it's usually maybe 1 18-wheeler truck. We had 3. But they started to let people go. So we started off with 8 dancers. By the time we got here, we had 2 dancers.
Two dances.
And it was so weird to see people not on stage as you get to each city and they telling people,
This is it.
got to make these cuts.
Yep. Flying you back.
Flying you back. And we're going to take care of your airfare and give you a little something to smile with. You ever done a tour before?
No.
Ever wanted to?
No.
No? Can you dance?
No.
Well, how'd
Were
you
you
get,
not on my birthday party?
I saw you dancing, Shelly. Come on.
Well, how'd you get
like
in-
a couple of drinks?
how did you get in rap videos and you can't dance?
Because I'm the love interest. Like I'm driving, I'm walking, I'm talking.
Oh, you doing non-constructive things. I'm thinking. I'm pointing.
I'm seducing.
Yeah, seducing.
Oh, there's
okay.
Alice right there.
There's our Alice.
Aw,
So that's our baby
cute.
picture we're gonna have for
She's
Alice.
so
That's gonna go
cute.
on the wall. So when you
Yes.
come to here, we have in the lobby a picture of everyone.
Yeah.
And so Alice has made the wall.
Oh
You-
no, I don't dance like the girl on Seinfeld. That's horrible. That would be funny though.
So and we have your sticker now on the wall.
I know. Look at that beautiful
Social
logo.
workout.
Oh, my
Whose
gracious.
muscle is that? It's not yours.
That is my bicep.
Is it really?
No. It's
Oh.
Let me do it again. Do it again. No, this
Oh,
one.
this one? That one.
Oh wow.
God damn.
All right. It
Alice?
used to be tighter, though.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, y'all fucking great. The greatest motherfucker that's ever done this shit. So it's social workout studio,
Yeah.
working out without. You didn't put the other
Hashtag
tagline.
working out with Alice.
What's the other tagline?
Get it right, get it tight. If you want
Oh.
that ass.
That's what it is.
Oh, well she didn't tell me that.
Get it right, get it tight. If you want that ass.
Hey, so did you have to close your studio when the fires happened? Because you were close to the
Yes,
evacuation.
Friday we did. Yeah,
Right.
Friday for sure. Yeah, it was really
Yeah,
bad.
like it was a gang of people in line to get in, was it?
It was a game.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were gonna tell her there was no fire by her studio.
So Thursday, the Thursday before, the powers were down,
Mm-hmm.
and I trained still, so evening clients kept getting darker and darker in there. So now I got the flashlight on my phone on.
So it was no. So you were training with no power. Oh, because the light was coming through the windows.
One of my clients was
Wow.
like, the power is down. Should we still come in? I'm like, yes. So there we were.
You're like, no excuses.
Exactly. No
Work out.
excuses. Yeah. But then Friday, because of air quality, it was really bad. So it didn't make
Because I went to. I have 24-hour fitness, so I went there. Me and Brooklyn went there to work out,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
and their
This is
their
Friday?
computers were down.
Yeah.
So everyone got in free.
Yeah.
You didn't have to look like you was, like
Right,
you about to put your
sneaking
finger in, and they go, "Oh no, go ahead. The computer's down." Cool.
Yeah.
I don't have to pay y'all today. Cool. All right, so now you're back up and running, and so if you want to come work out with Alice, they go to where?
21141 Devonshire, number 1, or just call me at 310-902-5387.
Did you
That's
give out your
Right. They might be calling you for other things.
No, that's fine. Like, listen, it's,
All right,
it's
don't
there.
give it up.
My telephone number is on the billboard, so
Okay,
there's
give
no
it
getting
out.
around it. 310-902-5387. So
There's some dudes right now going, shit, I ain't
don't
never
worry.
going, but I'm
I'll
calling.
have my bodyguard on standby just in case you crazy show up.
No, they're going to call you. Hey.
Well, they can call me, but I know how to block and delete and
Did you take
technology.
a what's-come class, self-defense?
I did self-defense
Oh, you did?
class. Yeah, absolutely.
Like what, karate or jiu-jitsu?
It was karate and just the self-defense. Like, they just teach you different techniques how to protect yourself.
So show me. So somebody like came. And
I
would
mean, you
do-
got to stand up.
Yeah, we
Who's
have
gonna
to
come
actually
to you
be.
on sitting
You have
down?
to actually be ready to get me.
I don't want to
And
get you.
Well,
Grab her
don't hit
arm.
me.
See what
All
happens.
right, if I grab. Oh, what the
There
fuck?
you go. I knew it.
First,
That's why I set him up like that for you. Grab her arm.
first of all, Alice, don't ever do that again.
You told her to.
Yeah, but you gotta wait for me to grab her fucking
I
arm.
wasn't gonna
She
wait.
already punched me in my shit.
I'm
'Cause
you
anticipating.
gotta be ready.
You
I'm
anticipating
Yeah,
or
I'm
anticipating?
Anticipating.
All right, so I grabbed your arm. Thank you. Let me.
I would have socked you here or there first, but I mean the penis is always good as well.
I don't have a penis. I have a dick.
Okay, your dick.
Ow.
I don't have a fucking
Your
penis.
dick.
So you grab the arm and just so you're told to swing, hit whatever.
Well, no, the nose, the eyes.
What about the neck?
You can. The neck is good too. Yeah,
But the nose, because the eyes are gonna water.
absolutely. You
Yeah.
gonna let go real quick. So
Yeah, you're gonna get. I'm gonna just have a whole lot of shit. Bitch, the fuck! I was playing. Alice almost hit me, y'all.
look,
Just so
no
you
more
know.
playing, sir.
Yeah,
No
Alice
more
almost hit me.
playing.
All the giggling shit went out the window when I grabbed her arm.
That's only because you thought I was really gonna hit you there.
Yeah, I thought she was in reflex mode. Like most people, that's what they do.
Nah, yeah.
So if you have if I have a daughter, my daughters, what do I teach them? Can I teach them like, oh, Alice said do this?
No. Have them take self-defense classes, period. Because then
period.
they'll feel more comfortable when they have to do it. Like, you can tell somebody X, Y, and Z, but until they go through the motion,
Right.
yeah, they got to go through it.
And what age?
All
now.
ages.
Now?
I'm like, now.
Okay.
Because your daughter is what?
I have a
Almost
10
teenager.
and a 14.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Maya will be 14 years old next Friday.
Yeah.
Saturday, 26.
Both of, no, yeah.
Put them in there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And it's just, sometimes it's just a few hours of learning techniques and what to look out for to protect yourself. So,
Did you take anything?
I did one class.
One
It was called Divas in Defense. This was like years ago
Why does that sound familiar?
because they're like a nationwide
He
company.
did the last show.
Oh, he was
Oh,
here?
Okay.
He was on the
Oh.
show before.
Okay.
Not here.
Not here, but he was
Oh.
on.
Yeah. I know
okay.
a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, my boy knew who that is.
Chris.
Yeah.
Because one of the guy used to be Chris Brown's bodyguard or
Yeah.
somebody's
Yeah.
bodyguard.
Yeah.
At that
And you only took it one time?
Yeah.
What did they show you? that
Honestly,
teacher?
I don't remember.
This is the bullshit.
But I did buy their. They had this. What the hell was that thing? I don't know. It was Rufus. I don't know. It was like this. You put your fingers in it, and it looked like a dog, and it had these two little pointy things. So if someone comes at you,
You can use it
and
as
you
brass
poke it in your
knuckles or
eyes.
something.
Yeah.
You still have it?
No, because it broke off. I mean, but I had it for like a good 3 years. So now I just have mace.
Well, I was told I couldn't give my daughter mace. I was going to give her
Well-
mace because she was walking from the
'Cause she
train
goes to
stop.
high
It's not.
school,
Well,
so-
I'm like, it's pepper spray.
That's why. I mean, I'm sorry. That's why
Oh.
it was paper.
Oh,
spray.
really?
Yeah.
Well, she can't take it to school, basically.
Oh, to school? Yeah, you can't take that to school.
But
Yeah, because she was walking home from the bus, and I said, "Well, here, take this," and they were like, "No, you can't give her that."
Right.
the best thing for her is her keys, like that, like the key.
Oh,
The
okay.
teacher had a. Oh, but does she have a key?
No,
She has a key to get in the house.
no,
right?
you
If she
nigga.
has a key
She's
to
with
get in the
me.
house,
Well, then just give her a fake key.
don't have
Okay,
a key to
show the
get in the
camera.
house?
Show the
Give her a
camera.
fake key
Like-
then.
Take. You got to go to your purse, get your keys.
No, you
Hopefully, you don't
No,
get
no.
tackled by
No,
then.
listen. If she's walking, she should have her keys in her hand. If I'm
Right.
walking by myself, my keys are in my hand. They're in my hand just like this. Try me if you want to.
So I come up, Alice. If you stick me, it's gonna be a problem. I come up,
I'm
go,
not
"Hey,
gonna
lady."
sit-
We got Band-Aids. Go
Look,
ahead, Al.
"Hey, lady." Then what do you do?
You just come up on.
Right to the
Yeah.
ribs.
Please
You
don't.
already know. He about to get into the eye.
Now, don't do it.
Yes,
in
you-
All right, ready? Hey,
I'm
lady.
trying to tell you. you. That's the
Okay.
reflexes right there.
So, ladies, listen, dads, listen. Tell your daughter until they take the classes, put the keys in their hand while they're walking, right, Alice?
yes.
Like if you're walking to your car, if you leave in the mall, like you should always have something in your hand.
But
for
you know,
sure.
some people just, oh, I'm gonna get my keys
No,
out, and they
I-
fumbling around.
You
Nope,
should
nope,
never
no.
do that as a woman. Never, ever.
No
Right.
fumbling around.
No.
Before you get to the car.
Have them
Yes,
out.
gotta
Be
know.
ready. All that stuff. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, it could be tragic.
So that's how you always on. But don't you feel like now they're like, you just can't walk to your car, or you have to understand it is what it is.
It is what it is. Sometimes I'm up at like 6 a.m. It's still dark outside. You know, I got to get to my car. Am I gonna have somebody walk me to my car? No, I gotta get there.
Well, whoever was there last night.
Oh, whatever.
Somebody was there.
Again, keys out, ready.
Hey, oh shit, it's me, girl. Oh, motherfucker, don't roll up on me. All right, so that's what we should know, especially as dads. I didn't know that.
Yeah, of course.
No, my daughter doesn't have keys to the house.
Or just get a
Like,
set of keys.
here's the reason why. My dad didn't give us keys because he's like, y'all motherfuckers gonna lose my keys. Somebody find them and gonna break in my house. So he never gave us
Yeah,
keys.
yeah.
How they gonna know where your house is though?
I
never
tried to tell
understood
him that he didn't get that down.
If I lose them at school, they gonna go, oh,
Yeah, they're
I
gonna
know-
follow you
this
home.
Don
That's what
keys.
my dad.
Come on,
Yeah,
don't
that's
go
what my
to his
dad
house.
thought. He'd follow you home. That Don Ray house going there, ain't shit in there to get with that rug we got on the floor, that clear one.
The clear.
So my kids don't have keys to get in.
Well, you can get
I'm
them.
their
Give
key.
them something else.
Random
I'm
keys.
their key.
But you can
I told
buy
Maya to
them
get a
some
pen in
random
her
keys. Come on.
Or that what's that? The
yeah,
little
that's
cat.
good.
What's the little cat? You put your fingers through the cat's eyes,
cat.
and it has little
That's
pointy.
what I just said. The Rufus.
Oh,
it's a dog. It's
not
a cat and a
called a
dog. There's two
Rufus.
of
Well,
them.
whatever it's called. But mine was a dog.
Dog,
It could be a cat.
fucking dog.
You know she's from Jersey. Come on.
God damn, that shit comes and goes.
Oh
Dog, fucking dog. Smuckers, my mother, my father.
You're crazy.
Where you from? From Fourth Bricks, Bronx, son.
Son.
My story in New York. I love New York. I don't think I could ever live there because of the different seasons. But I
That's the best
love
part,
I
I'm telling you.
love New York City in the summer times or when it's not snowing. I love
Right,
that.
right.
Spring is good. All the seasons are good except maybe
Because you
winter.
don't need a car
Mm-hmm.
in New York City. You take a train everywhere. I invited a girl to my hotel and she
Oh,
came on the
snap.
train.
What year was this?
Oh, this long time ago.
Good. Go ahead.
So she came on the train. I thought she drove. I didn't know people don't drive. And I said, "What do I need to walk you to your car?" She said, "I don't know how to drive. I caught the train." So I'm like, I gotta walk you to the train because the train. I was in Manhattan, and
It's
I was
a
staying
subway,
at the Beacon.
But go on. There's a difference. A train takes you like long distance. A subway.
Can I finish my story before
I'm
you
just making
kill
sure
it?
You know what you're doing.
Killjoy?
Tell them, Shirley.
Anyway, she said I took the subway here. Anyway,
Thank
but I'm like, fuck. I knew how far the subway was from because I was staying at the Beacon Hotel, and subway. I'm like, and it's like 3 a.m. Bitch, I ain't gonna walk you to. But I
How many
felt.
blocks was it?
I think it's like a block or two.
That's
Shame on
nothing.
you.
A New York block is
Ooh.
nothing.
Yeah, but I
And
didn't
you
want to
got
have to
laid.
get up and walk her to
And
the
you
fuck.
got
lazy.
laid.
You are lazy.
And you got laid.
But I did. Can I finish the
Oh,
story
God.
before you put the keys in my eyes?
I know, right?
I did walk her to the bus. I mean, what is
She
it?
would have had her goons get you. Shoot.
I know when I did the Apollo. So I do. This was one of the first times I get to New York, and so I had nowhere to stay. So when somebody hooked me up with it. So I get there, and they said, "Well, just call old girl, and she'll let you stay with her." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I go get to New York. I go to her to where she was. She let me stay, and she said, "Well, you got to catch the bus
It was
or
a
train
bus,
or whatever
okay.
it was."
Was it a bus or subway?
Bus to go to the Apollo Theater. From where she was, it was the bus.
Okay.
So I had my outfit on that I was gonna wear on the Apollo on when I was on the train, then the bus.
Okay.
The motherfuckers on the train start clowning me. They's like, "Yo, look at son. Yo, son, where you going?" I'm like, "Man, y'all go with that shit." Because I had this beige pants and beige jacket. That's why I used to wear suits. So I had a suit on, and it was like a Tuesday, so it wasn't even Sunday. And they was clowning. I was like, I gotta get off this fucking train. But I destroyed. I got standing up.
That's good. Yeah.
I was one of the few who got a standing on the Apollo. Everybody else who have moved on to bigger and better things. Maybe I should have got booed.
Yeah.
Because everybody DL got booed, Fox got booed.
And it made them better people.
Maybe.
And then you thought you were the shit, so you were like, yes.
I wish I would have been there when he was
You
wearing
know
his
that's a
outfit.
sticker. You know I can peel that shit off. You do know that.
Snap. Okay, you know what? Let
Don't
me
think
behave.
we painted that shit on.
Let me behave.
But I wish I was there. That would have been funny.
Why?
I know, right?
Because you're wearing a beige suit in Harlem, walking around.
Well, I was going to the Apollo. I didn't know
definitely
because
stood
they
out.
told us they didn't have.
Did you get robbed too? 'Cause that's like a big red flashing
Hello?
light on you.
Hello, rob me,
You got
please.
your sucker suit on.
The sucker suit.
No, I did not get robbed. But you did see a lot of people selling things on the streets of New York.
I love
and my
that.
man,
It's my favorite
he had a
part.
chain. He said, "Man, you want to get this chain?" I'm like, "I'm cool." He's like, "No, hold on." So he takes the chain, throw it on the ground, scrapes it, and go see it's real, because the gold didn't come off. But he said, "I'm not gonna sell you this one. I'm gonna sell you this one like heat."
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
right.
I was like, "Nah, I'm cool." And he got mad at me, and I had a little fade. He said, "Oh, you're a fucked up Jersey fade." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "What's the difference between my fade and the Jersey fade?" But
so
I love New York. New York, I love ATL, Miami. If you want to party, Miami.
Miami, man. Oh,
Live is.
I was gonna live there, and
Oh shit!
but after the hurricanes happened, I was like, maybe not. So.
Hurricanes.
Yeah, like
Hurricanes?
the storms, hurricanes.
I thought you said hurricane.
That's
So-
the country coming out of me.
So when were you going to decide? Like, I'm finna go. What year was that?
Let me think. Probably about 10 years ago now. Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
you were like,
after my divorce and blah blah blah. So,
oh,
yeah.
after David.
Yeah. But I had been going there like every year, a couple times a year. So it was
So you
cool.
knew your way around, knew where to go.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, were you gonna stay near South Beach?
Yes.
Oh,
South
yeah.
Beach. Yeah.
Yeah, you're about, and that's when you were training, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely.
Have
A
you
lot
seen
of
her
great
pictures
people.
of her training when
of
she trained?
course, yes.
A lot of great people. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that
I
was
think you
you.
have some in your studio, right? Didn't you have, yeah, I thought I
Up
saw
to
one
you.
there, yeah.
You should bring one of the pictures here so we can put it up.
Okay, we'll do.
Put it
I
on
have
this
some
side.
extra
We put it
ones,
over
yeah.
here with these.
Oh yeah.
You got a poster?
Look at
Give
that
Shelly a
booty.
run for her money
Look
over
at
there.
that booty.
I
You
need
still
it
have
back.
those?
Shit.
Still got those boots?
Boots? No, you asked me this last time.
Shelly,
And I
first
don't
of
have
all,
that booty either anymore.
what booty?
Alice needs to get it back.
Look, that booty right there.
I've seen bigger butts on a
But
piano
it looks
table.
Well,
really
fake
cute.
butts.
It looks really cute. and
Trying to do it
sexy
the
for
real
sure.
way.
So you thought about? You ever thought about going back home to Jersey?
I always think about going back home to Jersey
And why do you change your mind?
because usually it's around the winter time. Then I'm like, screw that shit. It's too cold. I don't want to shovel my car. I don't want any of that crap.
Oh yeah, that New York shit.
I was literally talking
For
about
those
it today.
those who don't know, when you go to your car, the key lock can be frozen. That's why if you have those whatchamacallit doors, is dope.
Dude, I remember one year I freaking shoveled my car and then realized I shoveled the wrong car. So pissed. I was like, I just wasted like 30
Whose driveway was you in?
Because no, I parked on the street.
That's fucked.
Then another
That's
year.
fucking.
Dude.
So wait a minute.
Somebody came outside like,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Right. I was like, are you kidding me?
Wait a minute, Shelly. So you start shoveling. When do you realize it's not your car?
Pretty much when I was done.
You didn't see the color of the car?
No, because first you do the windows. So you're not
Got
fully
you.
paying attention. And then you start doing the doors and you're like, wait, that's not my car. Like,
That is hilarious.
no, this is worse. So another year, I'm like, oh, I'm going to beat the storm. I got this on lock. Everyone's going to be stuck trying to get all the ice off. Stupid me puts freaking cardboard on my window thinking, oh, I'll just pull the cardboard off and the
Right.
snow will. No,
No,
it was
it
froze to my
frozen,
window.
yeah.
That's
It
The
fucked.
stuck-
cardboard?
Yes.
Yep.
And it was like
Because the
stuck.
cardboard get wet.
Yes, it was like a sticker. And like if you ever get a sticker on your car for a ticket and you can't get it all, I was like, screw my life.
That's hilarious.
I was so
Shelley. At least you tried, though, Shelly. You tried.
I really thought I was ahead of the game.
Let's make sure we got it right. You put paper on your window to keep the ice from.
I thought I had one up.
So how did you use a scraper to get it
Oh,
off?
I
Right?
had to use a scraper. It was even more work.
No,
Well, you got your workout in for sure.
no. The story is that you dug
That's
somebody
the
else's
only way to
car
look
out.
at it, though. I got my workout
It
in.
was probably a dude walking up going, "Why this? Hey, I'm gonna let her finish." She got the back
Look,
windows.
she
She's
is
at the
kind
side
of cute.
windows.
She
Yeah,
is kind of cute.
she got the
doing
side
it.
windows. So you did the
upset.
side windows, the front windows,
Yes. I
and then
was
what
so-
else?
In the back window too.
Fucking hilarious, man.
Never again.
I
Never
love it. I
again.
fucking love it. Just to hear that Shelly went to the wrong car. Was it snowing at the time or it had stopped?
No, it stopped.
Okay.
But then you have to do your car as well.
Right. Or
A
sometimes
stranger.
you do your whole car and then a snowplow comes and then all the freaking crap goes right back on it. And you're like, what the fuck?
Not okay.
But you didn't have to do the driveway, anything like that, right?
No, I didn't have a driveway.
Oh, okay. Oh, you live in an apartment?
Right.
Oh. And what does an apartment in Jersey go for?
Well, I don't know. It's been so many years.
I mean, you was there.
Back then, I don't even remember what I paid. I don't even know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I had a 2-bedroom. I don't remember.
You were balling then.
No, but
If you had a
but
two-bedroom-
also no, I did have a 2-bedroom, but when I left the group home, I couldn't get Section 8, but they had like this HUD housing or something, so I feel like I paid maybe like $800 out of the rent of what it was supposed to be.
I told myself
What?
every time you say the word group home, I would laugh. Because somehow or the other, no matter what the subject we're talking about, we come back to the fucking
Yeah.
group home.
I mean,
But that's
her
the same
life.
thing. Like you probably always go back to your mom and dad. I don't know, or a story back when you were little.
Now, when you go to New Jersey, do you ever go back to that group home and go, hey, I used to be here? Or
I
talk to
have,
the
yeah.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay. That's good.
I mentored some of the girls there.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
They still keep in touch, or they like, we good?
No, they still keep in touch. But now they changed the group home. Now they don't. It's not a group home for girls like me. It's more for like mental illness because they get more money
That's
from
you.
the.
Oh wow.
No, it's not.
Wow.
That's you.
But they get more money if you. I guess if you have like mental issues now.
Well, there was.
I don't know.
I had bought I have a washing machine I had bought, and the guy had it on offer up. So I go to pick it up, and he had this dope ass house in Reseda, but it was really nice house. And I get there, and he's like, yeah, and I see he had weights in his garage. I was, oh, you got a gym? He goes, well, it's actually a sober living house, and he had 16 rooms in this house. And he said, well, he some rooms some places he had to change it to a house because he had a big garage. He said he cut the garage in half and made 2 rooms in there. Because now in California, people don't know, you can rent out your garages. Before you couldn't do that
Okay.
To live in.
to live in.
Oh, wow.
So now you can. So he had 16 rooms, and he was getting, I think it was, he told me $1,300 per person
Oh, wow.
each room.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You can get a studio.
And
for
he had
that, right?
he had 5 washers, 5 dryers, and one of them he didn't need, and that was the one I came and
wow.
got. And I was like, God damn, sober living?
Yeah.
Nigga,
Yeah.
I might be doing this shit wrong. Go get a house.
You really think you want that in your home though?
No, he he wasn't living there.
Oh,
okay.
He rented
That was his
out.
business.
Yeah.
Got it.
And he was there to
But
you know.
then, Speedy, you would have to oversee that, and you're
Right.
such,
Yeah, that's what
you,
he was saying.
You have the creative mind, and that might not work for you.
What
you
the
know.
fuck?
No,
Are you
I'm
saying
just
I
saying
don't have a mind
turkey.
that-
No.
What the hell, dude? Nakia said that. Sorry, she said if you call in. Oh, she said that in Louisiana, if you turn someone in as a mental patient, they would give you a turkey.
Wow.
In Jersey, I think they give you like $100 or something,
That's
or
funny.
$200.
I wonder how much they give you here, because I know at least one person
A turkey.
that's floating around here that's mentally ill that won't
Listen,
tell
I've
them.
never been diagnosed with mental
Have you
ill.
ever went in to see what it was?
Have you ever went?
I
in
mean,
to
in the
see?
group home, you have to
Somewhere
go
you-
to
All right,
therapy.
So here's the new thing from here on out. All my listeners across the United States, because somewhere it's 5 o'clock. You can drink.
Somewhere. Oh.
Every time you hear Shelly say group home, you gotta take a drink.
Uh-oh.
Oh my
Oh,
Gotta
okay.
take a drink. So that's
No,
gonna be
every
the.
time Alice laughs.
Oh
Then
no,
we'll be
they
drunk
don't.
for real.
Hello,
We'll be
exactly.
fucking-
Please don't do
we'll
that
be
one.
alcoholics
That is,
if we do it.
right
We'll talk
there.
about- But every time on this show, and we're gonna just do it. When she mentions group home, you gotta take a drink. Whatever it is, soda, whatever, you gotta take a drink. All right, that's the rules.
Speaking
That's
of
real.
drinks, dude, Starbucks has this amazing blueberry black tea lemonade. It's so good.
Ooh, okay. It looks
My
Took
new
you a minute to
obsession.
remember that.
my-
Shout out to mentally ill.
I know.
Here's my $100 sitting at the table.
Oh my
She
gosh.
just wanted to say it correctly. Stop it, Speedy.
No, when you hesitate, go. Here's my blueberry hackaback tea.
Blueberry black lemonade. Black tea lemonade.
Do it again. Do it again. All right, so you're doing the commercial. Do the commercial for Starbucks and action.
Order your blueberry black tea lemonade.
Ah,
At
there we go.
Starbucks.
Yep, at Starbucks.
Yeah, you definitely was a model. You were for sure a model. Not a runway. You ever thought about doing runway?
I have done Runway.
Get the fuck out of here.
I've
You
done-
never told
oh
us
my
that.
Gosh, I've
But
done
Shelly,
Runway.
how tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
Oh, snap.
Eh.
Okay.
Listen.
All right.
Depending on what you got on. If you got on your
You know
Mickey
me.
Mouse shoes.
I have all my.
Yeah, you got I've never seen somebody with so many pictures of themselves.
Oh, stop! This is my modeling
my
portfolio.
God.
'Cause
You
I
are
feel
the
like I
self.
have-
It's her modeling portfolio.
She is the
And it's
selfie
not even all my
king.
pictures
I'm sorry,
either.
selfie queen.
Oh, look, see, it's even on Wire Image.
Oh,
Hello.
shit.
Oh,
See?
nice.
See?
Hey, let me do this.
See?
Come on, let me do
Let me
this.
get this shit out the way. Let's see the Shelly on the right.
Hello,
What
we
the fuck?
learn something
Abuse.
new every day. Abuse.
Oh wow, Shelly.
That looks
Thank
really
you.
good.
I'm
Yes.
trying to look without my glasses. Hold on. Let me see.
That was like 100
Oh
miles
shit.
Wow,
No, go back,
you
go
were
back.
doing it. It's so
Yeah,
funny because
no, look at the
I
jawline.
wanted to be a runway model, Shelly.
No, look, you can see Shelly's jaw. Like the line, the whole, she looked like that Kennedy lady.
But they told me I was too short.
Yeah, you was definitely too short.
Thank you. See, I did it all.
My bad, Shelly.
Yes, you did, girl. Wow.
But it's
that's
all of,
amazing.
it's like, this is the picture I saw and I had to turn my computer off. I was like, "Nah, that gonna get me in trouble right there. I had to go in the bathroom.
In
And,
the bathroom with that?
Shelly, Shelly, Shelly.
Oh, my Lord. You're stupid.
Now, your hair was super long. What is that? What's going on there?
They dyed my hair.
And pressed it out, right?
Yes.
Yeah, your
I
eyes
think that was
are
my
huge.
highest paying modeling job, I think.
And what was this for?
Avalon Hair Care.
Oh, nice.
I think I got like
What the hell?
almost 10,000.
Why are your chest covered
I didn't have a chest then.
up? Shelly, my bad, Tony.
She said, back
Tony,
in
you
the
came
day.
up, nigga. I don't give a fuck with nobody.
Shouts out to Tony.
Shout out. We're going to get a shirt that's going to say
Shouts out to
Shouts
Tony.
out to Tony. Yeah, nigga, you hit the lotto, motherfucker. Just to let you know, I don't know who you dated before Shelly, but kill them. Don't let nobody see the evidence of them bitches.
Question for you, real quick, Pops. You
Yes.
said where do all the weird stories happen at?
Yes.
No, I'm
Florida.
asking you. You said
Florida.
Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I got one right here.
Shoot.
A 21-year-old had jury duty. He ended up falling asleep before jury duty.
So what happened?
So they sentenced him 10 days in jail,
What?
150 hours of community service,
What kind of jury duty is
and
this?
$230 fine.
For falling asleep during the
and
trial?
and you had to write an apology letter, 100 words.
So he showed up for jury duty, but fell
Well-
asleep while he was there?
No, he was supposed to show up for jury duty.
And he never even showed
Nah,
up.
he fell asleep.
Or he never got up, one or the
it
other,
was
if he's
real late.
21.
So not going to jury duty, you got to go to jail?
Hey, man.
are you
In
listening?
Florida, that's how they going to get in.
That sucks.
Yeah. Well, he probably could have called. He didn't know that he could call and skip that one and skip another one and another one. And then they force you to show up. So,
And how do you
FYI.
know this?
Because I've done it.
Hey, your mic is on.
Yeah, just let you
I
know.
know.
know that.
Your
I'm
mic
just
is-
telling the truth. Yeah.
69
I'm still going over the fact you wanted to be a model.
What's
I mean,
wrong with that?
okay, first
What
of all,
was you gonna model? Midgets?
I did do fitness
She's not
modeling,
that
Speedy.
small,
Stop
for
it.
sure.
She's 5'3", 5'5".
What?
First
five,
of all,
five.
I don't
See
think
what I
you're allowed
told
to
you?
call them midgets. They're little people.
Oh,
Little people.
Thank
Little midgets.
Little people. Do you
That
wanna
are
get
midgets.
jumped? Do you want to get jumped?
What are you gonna do? Kick my knee?
Don't be surprised. They might bite your ankle. I don't know.
Eh?
But I did fitness modeling, but I wanted to do
fitness
runway.
modeling would be
But I
great.
wanted to runway. And they told me I was too
Can't
short.
do it. Hey, as soon as you showed up,
They're like,
hey little lady, can you go get the outfits, please?
Ah.
Bring them to Shelly.
You do know how tall you are, right?
What they say when she showed up?
Hey little lady, can you go get the outfits for little Shelly? please?
TMA.
Right?
He said that's your new line. What do they call it? The signature line?
Which one? Get it right, get it tight?
TMA.
Oh, TMA.
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 Shout out to TMA. So, Shelly has some dope pictures of her on the runway, and that's back at home or here.
That was New York.
Oh, so you went from Jersey and lived in New York and did.
No,
what?
I lived in Jersey because it's way cheaper than New York, and just hop on the bridge. Whose phone is that?
Uh-oh. It's not
You.
mine.
Shit, that's my
Oh.
daughter,
I'm like, uh-oh.
I'm like, who's that? I've
That's
never
my
heard
daughter.
that name before.
Shira. That's my other daughter. Gotta call
How
her
old is
back.
she?
She is 25.
And what's going on with that you have to use that for that?
No, I just did it. I don't have to use it. I just did. Anyway, so I got to call my daughter
Your
back.
daughter
in a
back,
few minutes.
okay.
Not right now. I'll call her back. And
What if it's an
What do you,
emergency?
and what do you mean you ain't heard of? I don't tell you everything in my life, Shelly.
I mean, I met, I think, at least 6 of your kids. Because they all were at Jamie's house one day. Ooh, do you park, where you park your car?
I hope I
They
put
know
it in the
your
right
car.
spot.
Okay.
I thought so
They
too.
know your car. They don't know nobody else's car. They know
Okay,
your
that's
car.
what I thought.
He knows my car.
Well, your car has all the
He has a
windows.
crush on me.
You ain't the only one. Especially with the workout shit. I don't know how you even made it up the stairs.
I know. I didn't see him this time.
It is the Rollout Show right here at it's Rollout Live with Speedy and Friends, and I be
Speedy.
up in this.
Joint.
What the fuck?
I don't know what I was supposed to say. I'm like,
Bitch.
No, you're not a bitch. That's what you're supposed to say.
Not you. I'm saying.
Yeah, not you.
Okay, why can't I say up in this joint? It sounds better than
Joint?
joint.
Fuck is joint?
Joint.
Well,
Like, I
you,
mean,
you are
it's a
from
slang.
New Orleans.
It's
You're
a
from New
slang.
Orleans.
I am from New Orleans, Louisiana, Baton Rouge, by way of ain't meat.
AME?
Ain't meat.
Oh.
It's really country. Very country.
I want to go there for the
Essence or the Mardi Gras? Or
no Bayou Classic.
Oh, Bayou. Bayou's nice.
What is
too.
that?
The Bayou Classic, which is
Yeah.
is Louisiana and
Southern and
Southern.
Grambling.
Grambling, yeah.
Going
Was that
at
a
it.
restaurant?
No.
the
It's two
fuck?
colleges.
I don't freaking
It's
know.
two great colleges in
play
Louisiana.
football
Yeah.
game.
You
The
said
Bayou
the Bayou. There's
Classic.
There's a Bayou restaurant in Disneyland,
But it's not
which
called
is like in,
Bayou
but it's
Classic.
But it's New Orleans.
Silver? Convertible?
Ooh,
No?
that sounds fun.
No SUV. No.
No SUV.
No, that's too much gas.
Oh, that might be Jamie. No.
No.
All right. Anyway, it's Bayou Classic. It's a college annual football game that happens every year. Two black colleges that play the Bayou
Two
Classic.
great black colleges
Yes,
in
love it.
Louisiana.
Got it.
Yeah. It's a
And
big
I would
deal.
love to take the radio show there to do it.
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
awesome. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What? It's in November though. You know that, right?
Well, that's cold,
Next
right?
month.
Because it's
It's gonna be,
snowy, right?
it's
Well,
gonna
I'm
be
saying-
cold, but I mean,
Yeah, that would
we'll
be
just
one
have
of the
to be
things I would
great.
love to do.
Yeah.
Dude, we
That's what
should
I
do
said.
something in the spring, summer, and do like a tour bus. That would be fun. And then have like your
Completely
Speedy
change
and
your thought.
friends thing on
Completely.
the side, and then we just go on tour that you keep talking about.
I don't think I want to go on tour like that with you, Shelly.
I'll have my mother-in-law bake us all the food.
But that would be awesome, Speedy. We should totally set that up for what? Not this year, but next year. Maybe?
Well, there's certain cities that our show does really good in, like I think
Texas?
ATL,
Texas,
Texas, we
yeah.
do really well there. New York area, we do really well.
Then
What
we could
about
host a
Vegas? I
party.
think Vegas too. Right?
Vegas, yeah.
I think it'd be because I remember when we were doing the Claudia Jordan Friends show, we used to do it at LA Live.
Yeah, I
And people
remember.
would come down. Like it was fun. People
Yeah.
would come down. Why don't we do that? We should do that too.
Yeah, we
what do
should.
we have here though? Too though.
Yeah, we already have. This is our live.
That's true.
So if you want to come watch us live, you're more than welcome to do that.
That would be cool.
You call Alice on her number since she gave her shit out. I did that one time on the radio.
And what happened?
And I could tell it was fans calling me,
Oh my
and somebody
God. What did
and
they
you because I was
say?
like, "Yo, what's it?" Because I always go, "Yes," that's how I answer my phone. And somebody went, "I told you it was his number."
Oh
I'm
wow.
like, I said, "Who's this?" "Yo, is this Speedy?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Nigga, you gave your number out on the radio." I'm like, "I know, man." Yeah, all right, dog.
You like now? I
Is
got
Jamie Foxx near you? No.
Oh.
Does that bother you though?
No.
Do you feel like sometimes people use you to get to Jamie?
No.
You
'Cause
don't feel that, or,
No,
or
no one
it
ever
doesn't bother
uses
you?
me to get Jamie. They
But
might
how do you
ask
know?
because I know this. It's 30 years in.
Right.
So I can see it a mile away. When
Got it.
somebody's like, "Yo, so I was trying to get up now." No, you won't get up there at all. You trying to be my buddy.
You like hate to tell you, but nope.
You trying to be my buddy.
Yeah.
So I heard y'all, yeah, we doing the party. Oh, dude. Now Alice can come. She just can't dance.
You can't.
But I
dance?
love dancing.
That
You don't
is
think?
that what you call it?
I'm like, I'm trying to. I was so drunk. I don't remember.
He was
I'm
cracking
like-
up. He was
Thai
cracking
bowl
up.
dance. It was dance. It was dance.
But your pictures look like you had a ball.
Oh, she
I
did?
had a ball.
Right.
Yes, yeah, and I
Right.
burned a lot of calories. Hey.
Yeah. You was doing
My
your
scarf and
kickboxing.
everything.
You was doing kickboxing moves.
Dang, I
man.
wish
What
I would have had a videographer in there too.
Oh my god.
Your friends have videos. You just got to ask them for it, Shelly. You was fucked up, and you were mad at Wedgecombe because she wouldn't give you a picture.
Wait, what?
You were,
Oh,
you were
oh,
mad
oh,
at
yeah,
us.
yeah.
That's
Tiffany.
right. But you know,
Tiffany.
I was thinking we should try to do a like a Speedy and Friends Halloween party. I know Nick was against that, but that would be fun.
No, so we
it falls on
went
Thursday.
somewhere the other day, and
Okay.
Shelly goes, "I'm decorating the office for Halloween." I said, "No,
No, not for Halloween. I said Christmas.
hell no. We ain't finna
I
have that
am.
Christmas shit around here for
You'll
what?
see. You'll see a
not?
Christmas. I mean, I'm not gonna go crazy and be all gaudy, but like we'll have a
Gordy.
tree.
What is Gordy?
Goody.
Like I said, like the Italians, they have like 10 Christmas trees. They're all different colors and like everything's tinsel and glitter. Like I'm not doing all that. Just a little tree with some ornaments.
That's
Maybe
nice.
have your face on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll
I
have some
think
of our
you should
friends.
let her
you
do
would
it.
not put
Yeah,
my face on a
let her
It'll
do
be
tree.
cute. It'll be cute, guys. I'm actually gonna make some ornaments that we're gonna sell for you guys in case you want some.
There you go.
That have our little funny sayings.
Well, if you want to put my face on a ball and you want to hang my ball on your tree, you can do that. You can hang the rollouts.
No,
you
you
can
have
hang.
to do that.
And
Shelly.
You can put that.
It'll say,
no, no.
I will not.
Can-
I will not.
So you can put that as a
Gotta do
ball,
that.
and then we can put that. send
That
that
would be, dude. You should make that into a car freshener, like the air freshener.
Oh,
that would
yeah,
be
yeah,
good
that would
because
be
that's like a
awesome.
good shape.
Yeah.
That's
for
what she
that.
said.
A good shape. They're all shaped the same.
Not all of them.
Actually, you're right.
What the fuck, Shelly? Stop. Look, you're not gonna be able to do this show after today.
But anything I tell you guys, I've already told my husband. He just laughs. He thinks it's hilarious. So I don't care. I don't care. Whatever.
Well, don't tell that story.
Okay, I won't.
All right, we take a quick break. Come back. When we come back, we're going to be talking about what you watching. What you watching? You got to have 3 shows, 3
Okay.
TV shows that
Okay.
you watch.
Okay.
Do you watch a lot of TV or no?
No,
Not
she
a
watch
lot,
exercise
but
shows.
You said what?
Do you even have a TV?
Stop it. I do have
So
a
this,
TV.
I'm picture your house. I've never been to your house, but I'm gonna go. You got a couch and has like a throw thing on top of it.
Okay.
You got candles, some African art.
A little bit, yeah.
The TV probably hasn't been turned on in a few weeks, even if there's one there. No TV in your room.
Nope.
Look at that. See how I'm doing? I would say a queen size bed.
Okay, yep.
Lots of pillows.
I do, but I don't like a lot of pillows. I just keep them there. I don't know why.
That's how my son is. You know what would be a-
Decoration pillows.
You know what would be a fun episode if like one day or not day, we had to be probably a week. We went to all of our houses.
No.
And like filmed
No.
like
We will not.
just to see like I don't
No,
know.
no,
I think
motherfucker
it would
don't.
be fun.
People don't need to know me like that.
I
Hey,
know,
Shirley,
right?
Shirley, how about we go to other people's house?
There you go.
right.
How about we go to your house?
We go to people's house and we give them $100 to walk in their house and see what it look like.
There you go.
We don't have to go all the way in, just sit in the living
But I think it's
room.
more entertaining because they people know us
No,
now. So.
no. You want people to see your room?
interesting.
All your winning.
Oh, I wouldn't care. I'm like I have my Mickey memorabilia, my
let's just
Mickey
show. Let's show you
ears.
dirty Mickey. He's dirty.
You know what? I'm gonna bring my Mickey tomorrow. How about that?
I'm gonna wash him if you
dirty
bring it.
No,
Mickey
you're not.
tomorrow.
He's
I'm
gonna
going to
fall
wash him.
apart. It's not that he's dirty. It's that I've had him since he's been 3.
Oh.
And
Since
but,
you've been
but he's
3.
gonna fall up. Well, since I've been 3. Well, we're both the same age, I'm sure.
Oh gosh.
But
He wasn't born when you. You know he wasn't born. You do know that.
what? No, I know
He was made.
wasn't. I'm saying,
They
but my
created him.
doll. But my
This is
doll.
$100 I can get right here.
So
right
when's
now.
when's his birthday?
I don't know. Christmas, because he's wearing a Christmas hat. Oh.
There you go.
But you know what's crazy? So when I turn 50, Disneyland celebrates their 75th anniversary.
Wow.
I thought that was cool.
It's pretty impressive.
And there we go.
Yes.
And that's we're gonna make that another drink. Anytime she mentions Disney or the group home, take a drink.
But I want to do a show there. I want you guys to come and like film it so you guys can see what I
At
see.
Disney?
Yes. I mean,
No.
not do the show like how we're doing it here, but like just spend a day with Shelly at Disney so you
No.
can see what I
That
see.
would be fun.
I think you guys would
You don't
really
think
like
that would
it.
be fun
I've
to
been
see?
there. Why I need to see it with you?
No, because you have to see it through my eyes.
I will
I
not.
promise you, because even my husband, he's like, babe, you're a little, over the top. But when he went with me, he's like, now I see why you're so like excited to
There's
go.
no way he said that.
I swear to you,
Tony, call
his
it.
face lit up when
Shirley.
he saw Stitch.
Don't
like,
ever say
Shirley.
another man's face lit
That's
up.
because he had to go home with you. We're going to the same house. I
Hello?
see exactly what you're saying.
He's like, let
This
me
is
get this
great.
right.
I love this for you.
No, but sometimes when you see someone else happy, it makes you happy. If you love them.
No,
Because you don't love me. He loves me.
nah. Allegedly, he hasn't really told me he loves you. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna tell you all the TV shows you need to watch and should watch. And Donald's gonna tell you.
Take her to my Wendy's. Don't take me to Wendy's. You look like the type that go to my show, no?
I love my
We
show.
are back. Oh, we are back.
I'm coming too.
We are. Here you gonna come over. We are back.
Girl, we gonna have to rap.
He owns Maestro's, the restaurant. You didn't know
Oh, you
that?
can't hear.
That would be amazing.
Does he own it? He owns
Impossible.
Maestro's, the restaurant, right?
Are
I'm
you-
suing
can
them
you-
niggas for stealing my name.
It is the Rollout Show. It is Rollout Live with Speedy and Friends, and I be
Speedy.
up in this.
Bitch.
There you go.
Yes.
I know.
go away for a week. Oh, y'all done went fucking wild.
Now, I know we kind of threw something at y'all. I didn't want to pre-warn you because all the fellas would have had their pants down by their fucking legs. But shout out to the workout. That's our Workout Wednesday segment that we're going to do every Wednesday.
Wait.
Maybe next week you'll do the workout.
Wait, what happened?
First
Or
of
maybe
all,
Maestro. We can throw Maestro in for sure.
Well,
Right?
now Speedy gonna have to do it too then.
Oh, okay.
We either all doing it or we ain't. Shit.
Dude, next week
The
you
room
guys
ain't
should
big
do
enough for two
push-ups
dudes.
while Alex and I sit on your backs.
And
Only if
down
you're
goes
naked.
Speedy.
Only if you're naked.
Yeah, she got a hump back there too.
Whoa, shit.
Exactly. You got to count for Alice's extra ass. That's
Which
extra
means
10 pounds.
that's going to be on you. You a lot younger
That's
than
gonna
me.
be on Maestro.
All right.
Okay, you can. Okay.
I'm gonna take the.
You're going to have to lay backwards, though. We planking.
Look, I'm gonna take the not so big ass.
Well, you're going to have titties, though.
Right, I
That's
got
an extra
boobs.
6 pounds.
All right, it is the rollout. It's rollout live here. In house we got.
Oh,
This is the
I didn't know if you were talking to me or her.
No,
Timing.
we always do the guest.
Got it,
last.
got it. Shelly Rio.
In house we got.
Alice Raybon.
In house we got.
Uncle Maestro to 100%.
Nigga, how do you
Wow.
all loud then you come down to
Maestro
100
Clark.
Michaels
I
100%.
keep it simple, you know. Maestro Clark to 100%.
Behind the glass curtain, my one, my only, my second seed.
Damn.
Shalom to the people.
Shalom
He
to the
would
people.
climb in on this one.
It's like you just woke up on it. Wait, me? Am I up?
I'm up.
Right.
And sitting at the table with us is the very gorgeous, very beautiful
Miss Keiko.
Miss Keiko. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
with a cake
like how you
and
holding
a
your
O.
mic stand there. Eh?
With a cake and a
sexy.
oh.
Man, how you holding your mic
Right.
stand?
Keep it tender.
Keep it tender.
Now, what do you do, love?
So I'm a model and I'm also a brand ambassador and I'm a host. So I do a lot of red carpet events, interviewing celebrities.
Oh, wow.
So I started out modeling and then I kind of shifted my way into that.
And born and raised where?
So I was born in, you guys ain't gonna believe it, so Cassius, I was born in Africa, but I was raised in Vegas. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
A little blazing, you know?
What part of Africa?
Kenya.
Oh, that's my favorite part.
Yeah, so now you can really take me out to eat.
Go eat African food. We call my people. We get some African food on the Barbie right now.
Yeah, let me get some, what's African? What's African? Hey, let me get a,
Let it go. Let
Right,
it
right.
Don't.
Let me get some sushi.
let me get an elf
Right. Elf.
or elk. What is
You
it?
said an elf?
Elf. They don't need elves.
That was racist.
All right, let me get an elephant. Is that better?
Right. That's worse, nigga. They
Oh
in
my
danger.
gosh, that's so bad.
These are killing elephants.
How long
so
did you
bad.
live in Kenya?
So my dad was military, so we went from Kenya
there
to
you go.
Germany, and
We
then
got a lot
came
in
here.
common.
Right
We
there,
got
you
the rap.
do.
He's military.
Yeah, he's from the military.
I like
I ain't from the
military.
military. I'm in the military.
She said he's from the military.
Straighten that up right
That's
now.
like it's a land man.
Let's straighten that up for
Like
my
he a
boy.
landmine.
Right.
No, so I've been here since I was maybe like 5 or 6.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I've been in the States for a while.
Me too. That's crazy.
Oh, now we really have something in common.
Girl, we like twins. You need to holler. I tell
No,
you
she
about
was doing her makeup over there. I said, "Hey," you get caught off guard. I
it.
was
Right.
He's like that one uncle at the barbecue. You know, that's like
The creepy one?
"Hey, little mama, you want some
the
chicken?"
creepy one. She know what I'm talking about. She
Hit you
said
with
the creepy
uncle.
one.
Nigga knock over every mic here. Why you? Move all the time away. You out. Move, y'all.
Now, what your name is? Keiko?
Right.
How you doing there,
I
Keiko?
reached straight through Shelly's top to shake her hand. Excuse me, move your titties. All right.
It ain't much there. No. I'm playing.
Shit. I had to differ on that.
Now, so you model.
Yes.
So are you still modeling or
Yeah, I still model.
okay Runway or?
I've done Runway before. Yep, they're not as inviting to curvy.
Sisters. Just say
Yeah,
Curvy,
yeah.
sexy,
Yeah,
brown skinned women.
I didn't notice.
Yes.
I never noticed your.
So
curves.
anything from like
You curvy, really? Let me
She'll
see. I
come up
got
to
here
me and I
late.
know I'm
Let me
just
see.
joking.
Curvy. I usually notice that kind of stuff.
I know all you guys
y'all
get it.
are terrible.
I know all you guys get it.
You
When,
see that, right?
when you walk
Yeah.
past a guy, y'all know we still looking. Y'all do know
Yeah.
that. When you walk past me, I went, creepy unk.
Well, you made it a point to come in the room and
Well, I didn't. 'cause
Oh, you
Tell me
you slid me to
five
Twitter.
times. Anybody see my glasses and keys? Looking all under the table. Where the fuck did I leave my shoes?
you got Vice, you gotta go. I ain't seen my keys in my Lambo. Anybody see my Lambo
Right.
key?
You gotta
Lambo.
announce the kind of ride. They should have a horse on them doing some other shit. A nigga on a
Which is-
skateboard.
now, so the modeling and it depends. What brands? Any particular brands that you're?
No, so a lot of it, I was with an agency for a while, and then I watched how they did it for a little bit, and then I kind of split up and did my own thing. So like
wow.
a lot of boutiques, Instagram stuff like that. So Vegas is not really the place for the modeling scene, I guess, so you could say. But we do have a lot of celebrities that come in, and if you're connected with the right people, you know, you can make that work for you.
Who have you met? Like when you think back, like, I met that person.
A lot of, can I say their name on
Yes.
here? Can I
Who
say-
tried to holler at you? Let's cut to the chase.
Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Cut to the chase,
Who-
Uncle
yeah,
Mike.
I
got
ain't
shit
got
to
no
do.
money. No, I'm just like, I'm joking. So, no, I met a lot of them. T.I., Draymond Green.
Okay.
A lot of, like, I don't know if you guys ever seen the show Tanked. It's
Yes.
a TV show.
fish
So,
tank joint?
The fish tank,
yeah,
yeah.
their office is in Vegas, so we hang out there a lot and just, like, kick
I
it.
love
So
that
we're
place.
working on a show right now.
Oh, wow.
So that shit, I can't give too much information about that.
There you
But
go.
so
Let
just
me guess,
different-
it's about fish tanks, though.
yeah,
I'm gonna
well,
throw that
it's
out
like
there.
a spinoff,
Ah.
but it's fun. It's gonna be
smaller
filmed
fish
there.
tanks.
Yes.
And you're in it.
Yes.
Oh, better be.
Oh, yeah, you go.
It's gonna be fun.
You gonna be wearing a
You kept it
bikini?
ready.
I might be wearing a bikini. You gotta watch the show.
What channel I need to subscribe to?
She's a mermaid.
Right.
We got
no
We
reason.
got our own mermaid. Come on, Kiko.
Right. Just sitting on the couch, shit, sexy.
No, so like, you know, you run into all kind of people though. You know, and then we have Dre's there. We go to Dre's a lot. And
Yes,
sometimes
Dre's
we just go
is the
to
shit.
just
Dre's is
different people. It's a whole bunch I can't even think of names right now, but just a lot of different people.
Well, I always like, for me, being in Hollywood, comedian, I've met a lot of people. But there were a few people that was like I met Prince. And I think meeting Prince, I thought really kicking it with Queen Latifah was dope. We was on tour, and we get to New Jersey, get to New York, or Philly. She came and hung out in Philly. Then she rode with us to New York and then to New Jersey.
Right.
But
Well, you
Queen
know
was
what? I
cool.
lied. Okay, so
Uh-oh.
there's a lot of, because I'm not like a starstruck type.
Yeah.
But when I did meet the news people, so we did a segment for,
Oh, wow.
I know that's so like, so I was a model for Eric Farrell, and he was the creator of the MAC collection for Aaliyah. He was actually her makeup artist. So I was like fortunate enough to be a model for him. So, you know, like we did the whole news thing, and the lady walked in, that's on the news, and that's my city. So I'm like, oh my gosh, you the news lady. Took a picture with her.
Sign my back.
They're right, sign my back. She was signing my titty, you know, so
I almost said that. I'm glad you did.
no, I'm just playing. Yeah, so it was cool. But we run into a lot of celebrities. No one I've really been like starstruck. But if it was somebody that I met, that would be like, whoa, it would probably be like Jay-Z or Beyonce or something. You know.
Yeah, I met both of them, and apparently you can't hug Beyonce. I didn't know.
She got kissed by ghosts twice.
Well, security grabbed me before I got, because we're doing the thing with them, and I go over to do the hug. They said, no. I said, hey. And then they was like, nah, you can't go over there, bro. I said, well, shit, I tell her lines. I got to write this out. I wasn't going to hug her. They was like, no, you was
put
going
a
in for a
glove
hug.
over your lips. Don't touch the queen, nigga.
No,
Not with your mouth.
I seen something on the Shade Room, and I think the guy Ghost from, is it Power or one
Yeah,
of the shows?
Power,
Yeah, he like kissed her twice.
Yeah.
They
Hard.
made a remix.
I don't know
Yeah,
how.
hard.
Nigga went
Because Jay-Z
hard.
don't usually allow that.
Right.
Trust me, they got them dudes be like,
was
my
wise.
man. And then you got them what they call honeybees? What they call?
The honeybees.
What are they?
Her little crew.
Yeah,
He's
what-
uncle for real.
Right.
what do they call?
honeybees or what?
No, the
The
beehive.
beehive.
The
Her little crew.
No,
Yeah.
but I know when she
It's a
shot
bunch
that
of angry
video
gay dudes.
with Sean Paul, I forget
Yeah.
the song. She
Oh,
did.
yeah, he was in one
Jay-Z
place.
would not allow
Yeah.
them to shoot together at all.
Yeah,
Really?
she shot in
Like,
one location,
hell
and
no.
he
Wait,
did
with
the
who?
video.
Beyonce,
Just give me the
Sean Paul.
light.
Yeah.
I want to
Right,
fuck your
Jay-Z
wife.
said-
All
Pretty much
night.
what he said.
Right. Then I tell you that she can go.
So thank you. Now, are you in town to do something, or because I grabbed you? I know you was doing something else.
I know. I was like, "Who is this?" He's like, "I don't know." He's like,
But-
Damn,
"I'm
where you
gonna
grab?
That's
Where you grab her ass, B?
what
So,
I do.
I just kind of came just for fun, you know.
I
like
like
a
that.
turnaround. And I'm doing my makeup, and he's like, "Oh, you gonna be on the podcast?" I'm like, "Okay, let's be on the podcast."
They coming for fun.
Yeah, I walked past my room. I said, "Hey."
He sure did. He almost passed out. I had to get him some water and a hot towel.
Wait, what room?
Look,
hot towel."
the
A
last,
cold towel. I'm sorry,
Hot
cold
towel.
towel.
as soon as I walked in, I went, "Won't he do it?
Oh Lord.
Won't he do it?"
Won't he do it?
Now the ladies just did the exercise workout. Guys were
we
going
did.
absolutely bonkers in the fucking chat room.
What y'all do?
Yeah.
Some jumping jacks and shit?
No, they did. First
I would
move,
rather have done that.
You know me better than
What'd you
that.
do
Come
about
on.
it?
Maestro, the
Show
first
me.
move
Little
was
simp.
the downward walk.
Oh,
so you
shit,
saw,
the bear crawl shit?
yeah,
It was a
you
walk
saw
out,
her
a
go
walkout
slowly as the butt went on and
Yeah.
evened out.
Alice's, not mine, because I don't have no butt.
Well,
Shelly, you working with
You
something
holding
back
your
there.
ground.
Stop
Something,
it.
yeah. She
Coke.
has a little something.
Y'all didn't get Keiko in on it?
Yeah, she got, yeah.
Y'all didn't let her exercise?
Well, we didn't
got
want to mess
here.
up them
She just got
nails.
here.
Getting down there.
Hey, she used to it. She's a
She's
model.
wearing, she's wearing a dress.
Right, she
With
good.
that slit.
Well, we
She a model. She know how to operate that.
we went viral. That's what got there.
Fucking ratings.
She working out in the dress.
Right, she bad like that.
And y'all would have been watching us through the window. Huh?
I know, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's
Eating
kind of
the
creepy.
chips while they were
said
walking.
I
I would
It is
have been in the room. Yeah, come on, you can come on, keep it up. You're doing great.
Marcia, what you understand? I was in the window like this.
Eating chips. Literally.
I felt like the next door neighbor that opened the curtain. Oh shit! Now they
Workout
getting wet.
time.
The creepy neighbor.
Now, do you guys both work out? Do you both work out?
She does. She's
No,
a-
the guys.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, I work.
No, Speedy
Yes.
does not work out. You are such a liar.
Yeah, depend on what you.
Yeah, a little bit.
Wait a minute. It depends what you define a workout.
Right.
Because sex is a workout.
You can burn some
Not
calories.
walking
Yeah.
to the refrigerator
You
and
can burn some
opening the door. No, not that.
But sex is a workout. You're right.
Sex
sweetie.
is a workout.
Not if you're just laying there and
Right.
the other
Depending on
person's
who
doing all
doing
the
it.
work. Then it's not a
Depending on who
workout.
putting in the work, but
Right.
some niggas it ain't.
Right.
I'ma just keep
I
it
agree.
100.
Yeah, some
Are you
niggas.
just laying there?
Some
Speedy?
babes either. They
Now,
lazy.
any kids?
She doesn't even answer.
I know, right?
No, no
What
kids.
the
Oh, you perfect.
Just-
Mama! Yeah, my mama want to talk to you.
I know, right?
Hi, mama.
Don't worry
No
about it.
kids.
No. Wow.
No kids. Not yet.
No kids.
What?
Married, single, indifference.
In them streets.
None of your
Streets.
business. How about that?
No,
like-
but I
in
saw a
the street.
ring on her finger, so that's
That's
why
the
I was
other
asking.
The
hand.
other
That's the
hand.
other
Come on, Alice, lead us to the grown men. Lead us to the grown man.
Yeah.
Skew back.
I already know.
Anyway.
I know. I did like this. This is how I did. I went.
We peeped the right hand.
But
Oh, y'all are
but
crazy.
sometimes we will wear it on the
That's
opposite.
called a decoy.
If they're
Real
in
niggas know that. Real niggas know what a decoy looks
Wait,
like.
hold
the
up.
relationship
Time
is
out.
indifference,
Time
you
out. I
don't
just
know what's
realized
in.
Speedy's on. Where's your ring, Speedy?
It's a long story. A long story.
Oh.
Shelly with the
First of
party
all-
Like,
breaks.
hold up.
First of
Island
all,
for divorce.
I don't like you like that.
Shelly, the party breaks.
Yeah, damn.
I got my ring on. Shit.
Yeah, but you
But
have
we
to.
didn't let her
Right.
answer.
Right.
Married, single, indifference.
ahead.
Yeah.
Or in them streets.
Or in them streets. 4 of them.
How about having fun? just having
I'm
fun.
single. and
There it is
I'm
there.
single right now. I'm
There
just
we go.
focused
There
on,
you go.
you know.
The
Focus
focus on my
you.
job, and
Focus
I
on
don't
you.
need
Yeah,
nobody.
You know, no. I'm not saying that if
No,
the
I-
person comes along, you know,
Right.
but men come with a lot. So, you know.
Jealousy.
What the fuck?
Don't
Y'all
we
are like
know it?
grown
How
Miss
about
Yeah.
Shelley?
how about dick?
Me and
How about that?
Shelley
We do come
knows.
with that too.
Get that anywhere.
You right. You can go to the. Look, I was about to go in, girl.
Right. Like, we don't need that.
Hey, this is that show. You can do that.
He said we can get that anywhere.
Well, I
huh?
feel like you can and you can satisfy yourself, you know. And sometimes men are very emotional.
Who
Very
are you dating?
emotional.
That's called them
men
new
are
niggas.
like that. And then when you
That's
tell them you
called
just
them
want to be
new
friends, they
niggas.
don't know how to act after that. You know?
Shit.
That mean your pussy turned them out. I cuts to the chase. See, I gave y'all niggas hour and a half to get warmed up for Uncle Maestro get here. I got time to be fucking around. I got shit to do today. Look here. Yeah, them niggas emotional because
Is
you done
that what
turned
it
them out.
is?
What
Yeah.
dude
That's
is sitting in the
it
corner
I'ma
going,
just
so
say-
you don't want to be with me?
Right. Nigga
Come on, Keiko.
Nigga coming and crying at the stage. I thought we had some.
Oh God!
I brought
You'll be so
bagels,
surprised.
nigga. I brought bagels.
He,
No, he's gonna eat
he
breakfast.
ringing the doorbell over there. Pete, just want to make sure you're home.
Right. Sitting outside your house just in case.
Well, you know, I have friends. I have guy friends. We go out to eat and
Oh,
stuff
hell
like
no.
that. But you know,
Yeah, you would
I
have
have to
guys.
really
God
sniff
damn it,
them
that's
out.
why
I
they
have to
jealous.
sniff them out because you know a man to act a certain way. You got to put him like on a 90-day
Yeah.
probation
Right.
period, and then
Right.
you know,
That's
Some
when their true
incognito
self
niggas.
comes out.
right? The true
Incognito
self.
niggas trying to act like,
Trust
yeah, I'm
me.
gonna bring you flowers every Tuesday until month 3.
Right.
Look,
That's when it
Maestro,
all starts falling apart.
But
I-
there,
I already know about the 90 day. When
Right.
back in the day, I get on past 6-7 months for you to know
Oh.
you.
Nigga, good.
Trust and believe. Your boy I was at skill set.
Yeah, actor.
and you know, y'all be having dirty draws.
I'm a professional.
Yeah, where we get there? I just met you.
I can't relate to none of that. I'm gonna have to rap.
I'm just joking. I
can't
want to
relate.
give y'all something to talk about. It was a
Yeah,
joke.
dirty draws. No,
damn,
that's that one nigga that's in
Look,
the
they got
background.
tents. Like the
You
table
gonna
got
tell
tents
on him.
up. Look.
No,
You
no.
gonna tell.
That was a hell of a
Check later,
jump.
too, though. They're
Right.
gonna check later.
That was Streaky Steve. Caught the nigga draws on the floor like, who's these? I don't know, baby. Some nigga broke in and left him. Streaky
Streaky
Steve.
Steve.
Nigga draws was dusty. I got you.
All right, so it's now time for What you watching?
What you watching?
And
Okay.
these are TV shows that you're watching. Maybe you could chime in for Baby Girl.
She don't watch TV.
You watch
She's
TV?
too busy
Watch a lot?
working.
I don't watch TV.
What the fuck?
I try to. It's just hard for me to sit there and
You gotta
like,
be able to relax with somebody to keep your attention.
and rub my feet.
Maybe.
And feed
do
me
that.
brownies and
Maybe.
rub my booty.
Maybe.
Oh,
She said
definitely.
rub my booty.
Definitely
Yeah.
the booty and brownies
Booty
part.
rubs. Oh wait, we got somebody married at the time.
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with me. I booty rub.
Yeah, we talking right here. We talking right here.
Hey, look, I can jump in.
right. Let me get that other foot for you.
Oh my god. You could look. but
Somebody
not
got to bring
touch.
no. Here go Maestro. Here. Put her on her feet, dog.
I heated it up a little.
Look, Mike, your hand's not warm.
Just take over.
It's 2 minutes in, and then you come here, and that's there. You feel the heat right there. Right there, you feel that
Right.
heat. Give me
We
your
can
feet. baby.
demonstrate for about an hour. Yeah. Let me show you one more time. One more time. How I'm talking.
Oh shit! I ain't got my
Yeah,
goddamn
booty
rub.
rub, nigga. That's always good.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. So it's what you watching Wednesday.
What you watch?
TV shows that you watch. We'll start with what you don't watch.
Well,
TV.
she just
Right.
watched
Any,
it.
any
That's
shows
right.
you like?
I try to get into Power because you know it's the thing everybody's watching.
it's
Power.
Fifth season.
so-
It's horrible this year.
Really?
But yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, thank. There you go.
Yeah, I'm not a
My
TV
son.
person.
See, my son knew what the fuck. Now, see,
You
I
install
look-
it. See your glasses got
Yeah. I look cool now, but call my name. Watch this. What you
Yo,
doing?
speak. The over the top.
I don't never do. I never do that.
Yeah, that's
Now-
the over the
now-
top.
What
That's
I
the
do now,
grandma.
now call me now. Go ahead, call.
Speedy.
What's that?
The quick whip. You nigga the quick whip. Like you're a detective seeing clues. What the fuck?
All right. So what you got, Shell?
I have on Netflix. Have you guys started watching Raising Dion?
No. What is it?
No.
Oh,
I saw that one.
You guys
Okay,
have to
What's
check
it about?
out.
Break it down. Synopsis.
Really? Okay, so
Synopsis.
Michael B. Jordan's in it.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Synopsis though.
B-
I'll be watching.
B, I'm not good at describing things. So basically, Michael B. Jordan's character is gone. So we assume he's dead. And so apparently he went away to Iceland at some point.
Iceland.
Iceland, yeah. So the
Who wrote this? Niggas
the
don't go to
magic,
Iceland.
the magic lights
Niggas go
came
to
out.
Chicago.
Something
Right.
happened when the magical
Went to
lights
Iceland.
came out in Iceland.
Oh, the Northern
And
Lights.
Oh, the Northern Lights.
The magical light. This ain't Disneyland. This is a real astronomical event. Yeah, come on, man.
All right, the Northern Lights. So basically, something happened. So everybody that was
lights.
there got zapped, and they got these superpowers, and none of them knew until like years later. So any of the people that had children,
Right.
their children inherited these powers. So
it's like a
I
sci-fi.
did hear about that.
it's like a sci-fi / like superhero
Oh, okay.
movie. It's really, really good. So the mom has no idea the father had powers or the son. So she's just learning this throughout the whole.
So she just found out.
She's raising a little
got that
Right.
strong dick.
Right.
I did read
So
that.
it's a really.
So
good-
Michael B. Jordan ain't really in it. He just
I mean,
flashback.
he's in it the whole. I mean, he's in it most of the time. I think because I haven't finished watching it, but I
Oh,
think he's
shit.
still alive. I
Is
don't
it a
think he's dead.
series or a movie?
It's a series.
Okay.
It's a series. on
Raising
Netflix, so
Dion.
check it out. Raising
All
Dion.
right,
Really
you
good.
go check that shit out.
I think you would like it.
My
actually.
show that you should watch on FX is Mayans. The Mayans, the show,
Oh.
the second season. It is fire.
The Motorcycle Club.
Yeah, the Motorcycle Club, the Latino Motorcycle Club comes on Tuesday.
Spin-off.
Good.
If you get a chance, you got to check it out. Mayans is absolutely fire. In the second season, because whatever.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure
look
just
good.
what happened, but
These
maybe
niggas-
kissy
these
faces.
niggas
I don't
these
know.
motherfuckers are kissing each other.
What?
The fuck, Maestro, I'm doing my segment now.
What? I ain't say nothing.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. You're staring.
Look at it now.
He said something under
it
his
was like-
breath about the show, about the Latinos. What you said something about Latinos? He's like, I ain't watching that shit.
No, I said I ain't watched it yet. It wasn't about the Latino part.
That's what you said, man. Anyway, the show is dope as fuck. You get a chance to watch it. And they just found out that the two brothers who are in one motorcycle club are actually their stepbrother they worked for and they didn't know it. Because their dad, he was in the streets,
He was rolling stone.
had a side baby. And they
Damn.
just revealed that the side baby is the kingpin that they for.
So it's their other brother.
So
Oh,
that's
that
that's
does
their
sound
half
good.
brother. So
That's
they
cool.
eventually they're gonna get to that storyline. But the show is dope as fuck. If you gotta watch first season, then watch second season Mayans, it's off the chain. What you got?
Is it Netflix?
I mean,
or-
I really like
No, it's
Super
on
Soul
FX.
Sunday with Oprah.
You said
What
what?
the fuck?
What'd she say?
Super Soul Sunday with Oprah.
What is that?
Nah,
That's where you
Will,
just turn on your TV and meditate.
Exactly.
You don't really do anything. You just look at Oprah's
Yeah.
picture. And
You put your
like,
hand
yeah.
up and go, Stedman. Stedman.
Right. It's Stedman
No,
out.
what
Well,
is
she
it?
has a lot of interesting people on it, and it comes on Sundays, and different artists, different people from different backgrounds, but just trying to connect with your soul and the spiritual side of life.
I'm good.
It's self-improvement.
Look, I know
That might
me.
be a positive thing for you.
I know me. Trust
He
me.
needs it.
self-improvement.
What are you talking about?
I usually fill myself out in the bathroom by myself.
Ew, you feel yourself in the bathroom by yourself? That's
I
disgusting.
don't know where
Consider it
ill
nasty.
come in at, but okay.
Ew. Nobody wants to imagine you touching yourself. That's
Damn.
gross.
She spoke for
the
everybody.
fuck?
No woman in the world don't want to imagine you touch yourself.
Nobody in the world.
Fucking killjoy.
Damn.
You got one, Maestro?
Yeah, well, Ozark is my shit.
I love Ozark.
That's the shit.
Yeah.
These niggas take forever to come back with a new season,
Right.
but Jason Bateman is balling on it.
And he's director too.
Right. He's
Only
doing it
problem
all.
I had with Ozark, he keeps losing his money. I've
Right.
never seen a motherfucker lose
Right.
money so much.
But his wife done got too fly now, so it's about to be an
Well,
issue.
you got to remember too, she was fly. That's how she was. She had
Right. In the
the
first
had the side
season.
piece,
Right.
Because she was too fly.
Then they got
Then
rid
he-
of that nigga.
Yeah, and they bought her back.
Right.
And then she started feeling herself, but he keep losing money. Like
Yeah.
the lady took the money out the wall.
Right.
I turned it off. I said, "Nigga, how many times?" Because remember, the white girl took the money.
Right.
Yes.
Then his friend took the money.
Yes.
I was
Right.
like, "Nigga, what is wrong with you
Right.
and this money?"
But
Can I
now,
just have a stack? Just
right.
one little
But
stack.
see, here go the problem now, though. At the end of this last season, if you ain't watched it, close your fucking ears.
I watched
Okay.
it.
Spoiler alert. But now that the kingpin gone and the head white dude, the crazy white hillbilly gangster killed her man, it's gonna be some new nigga pop up now.
Yeah.
Somebody else gonna take over.
And this is on
So
Netflix.
Latino dude gone?
Netflix. Yup.
You didn't finish watching it?
Well, I got as far as the lady taking the money.
Nah,
I
yeah,
got upset.
whatever.
No, you need to turn
That
that
was
back
months
on.
and months and
No,
months.
Right, that was the
no,
end
I
of the
watched
first
it.
season.
But when
Right.
she took the money out the wall, I'm like, God damn, nigga.
Oh, did you stop her?
Because
right
here,
there?
no, pretty much. I stopped her
you
from
gotta
taking the
come
wall.
back.
So I'm watching it, and then the whole thing about writing, and I write as well, is that sometimes you have to write everything. So she's standing there. I don't know why she's standing there looking around because she was upset that he had. It was something he had did.
Right.
And she's looking, and she picks out the house that she thinks something's in. She goes to the house, and she's looking around, and then she sees a little gap on the floor, and she looks at the gap, and then she hits the wall, and then hits it again, and then money fall out. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Well, that's because that was the owner chick though. She knew her
Yeah.
cabin, so she knew it didn't look
But
right.
how
So
does
I
she know
bought
to
that.
pick that motherfucker?
Well, it's only two of them. I mean, I bought that as a writer. I feel you though.
50-50 chance.
I hate
Yeah.
when they do some
Donald-
miraculous bullshit.
Donald has the other side. What shows should they not watch?
All right, I got a show on CBS called Tell Me a Story.
Never heard of it.
It's horrible.
Never heard
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
horrible.
Yeah,
It
the story
plays.
is don't watch it. That's the story.
Is it a reality show? Or
No, what it is so. Okay, all your favorite fairy tale stories, they turn them into dark stories.
Oh.
So the Three Little Pigs, Red Riding Hood.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's
Well, it was
dark.
that was,
that
believe it or
really
not,
dark,
it's,
though?
it's actually a dark story because remember,
Right.
the wolf eats.
Fuck them up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's
The wolf was a
Yeah,
brother.
that's a terrible
wolf
story
was
to
a
tell
brother.
your kids. I don't get that.
No, they need to know the real shit. Sit their little ass down. Go watch the wolf.
It's
see what
dangerous
happens.
in these
No.
streets. That's
Yeah.
the
Go
name
watch
of that.
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Cinderella is better.
All right, so now we go back around
All
the
right, the
table.
next one,
Oh,
real
well,
quick,
we'll come
He
back
done.
down. Oh,
Wait, let him get it all out.
go ahead.
is
Wait,
The
what
Purge.
Oh, the
Oh,
Purge.
I like the Purge. The
The
Purge
T-
movie
the TV
series.
version.
Them
No,
niggas
the
is out of
TV show.
ideas. You can only
TV
kill
show?
so
Oh, yeah, I
many
didn't
niggas
even know
for
that.
free.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
It's-
the show about killing niggas
So
one day a
it's-
month, one day a year. Come on.
But it's not like the movie.
It's like the movie,
In
but it's
name.
a TV show.
But it's not as good
So
as
it
the
ju-
movie.
No, it's not.
Got
either.
You
it.
can't never
doesn't
take a
even sound
movie
like
and turn it
it.
into a TV
Right.
show.
Yeah.
That would
Show,
be great.
right.
All right, what do you got, baby girl? Do you have another one that you don't
Me
that
or
you
her?
want?
Oh.
Well, you know what? As you guys were saying that, we did just go see Joker.
Oh, the
Oh,
movie.
the movie.
The movie.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah. It was good. It was really dark though. Like
Yeah.
it
They
was really,
are,
really
yeah.
dark.
Yeah.
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 And he did something crazy. Like he
Crazy.
shot the dude on TV and then like walked up to the camera. And mind you, it's like live news. And walked to the camera and then did this little twirl dance like ballerina stuff. I'm like, this is crazy.
But you finished watching.
Yeah. I paid my
didn't
money.
walk
I'm
out.
gonna finish watching it. Damn right.
Give me some more
I like
popcorn.
that. I like that.
What's your second?
My second thing. Oh, so 911. It's obviously
Love
been out for a
911,
while, but
yeah.
the new season started.
Yeah, I
and-
can't get into it.
What? I'm like hooked on it.
Fake as fuck.
How is it fake?
I'm a paramedic. That's how I
No,
say.
but they have fires that really
Right.
happen.
Fires that really happen, and the
Earthquakes.
same niggas show up to everything. Nigga, we don't do everything.
So speaking of fake, did you guys? I'm sorry to cut you off. Did you
No,
guys
no.
see? Because this has been the hit all over Twitter. I don't even watch Power, but did you guys see Lala? Her
watch Power.
short little.
No.
It was bad.
No,
We don't watch
what
it.
happened?
It was terrible. Her acting is just
Oh,
terrible.
she was trying to act on that?
Sorry, Lala, if you
No,
let you-
That's
I
why she's
said-
on the radio.
I already said it. So I was a Power fan from day one. I
Right.
told everybody you got to watch it, so everybody watched it. when the 5th season, I explained to everybody last week that by the time you get to 5th season, most of the writers have moved on because they know
Right.
it's the
They
last
blew
season.
up.
They'd have gone to other
okay.
shows.
Did their
So,
own shit.
so the last year, they just hire anybody to come in and finish
try
the
to
writing.
take over,
So
okay.
it really doesn't match up.
You're like, here's
So-
the show Bible. Get caught
Yeah,
up, nigga.
get caught
We
up,
got 2
and then-
episodes by next week.
But her acting
Was
is
terrible.
so bad.
I mean,
Terrible.
you can't just hire anybody. and think
Well,
they
I
can
mean,
act
no.
'cause they
Apparently,
popular.
it was okay last season and the year before because you didn't see her that much. But now that they've written her more lines, and she's like, "Yeah, and you, why you didn't tell me you was gonna be mad at me as I read these lines, motherfucker."
You know what that sound like? Her now that her character got an arc, she probably took a couple acting classes and started feeling herself, and
Yeah.
she don't have it.
And she off script, yeah. She don't know the
That's
No,
character.
she's
Acting
beautiful,
is a
but the
skill.
acting
she's
just
fine as fuck.
Her
She
ass
can
too
get
big.
it. She just can't get it on camera. I mean,
Her
I'm
ass
just
is too
saying.
big.
Is
That's-
it too big?
Is that possible,
way-
nigga?
Okay, did you see the scene when she
So
was
is that
in
her
the
real body? I'm wondering.
I don't
She,
think so.
she was in the kitchen. There was a wall here. She's all the way at the counter. Her ass was still this side of the wall.
She Latina though.
So where is it too big at?
No.
Right. She Latina though.
Missing
She
that
got born
Do you
as-
guys
Some
like
people
fake
have
butts
fake
or
butts
like
and it
fake
looks
separate
butts?
thing?
I like real booty.
Say it again.
No, it's-
Why?
oh.
Oh, he ready to answer.
No,
like,
I'm-
say
I
it
wanted to hear what
again.
you said.
I like
So
that
do you
real.
guys like fake butts? Like, is that
No,
a thing?
no.
Well, maybe it's not fake because they transfer the fat.
No, you can see it.
Nah, if you had
No,
it,
but now
if
girls
you
are
had
getting
it
implants.
enhanced
Right, right,
all
Because
the-
you have to redo
This
it.
is how you
If
know.
The only thing fake that I'm okay with is titties.
Yeah.
If your titties look
Thank
good,
you.
we can go. But if your booty ain't right, it ain't the same.
We can tell when the ass because
If
if
your
your
booty ain't
thigh
right.
your
Right.
thigh
Right.
doesn't match
Proportion.
your
Right.
the
Gotta
proportion,
be
and
proportion.
it's the calf, thigh, and then the ass. You can't go like skinny ass calves, kind of thigh,
Little
and then a
legs.
big old
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah.
But
You
that's-
can't support that.
It's a formula called
But
the hip
I've
to
seen
ass
girls like
ratio
that.
that
Yeah.
you can tell when motherfuckers shit ain't right.
Right.
Yeah.
You got the right hip to ass ratio, like you. That shit
Oh
ain't
my
right.
God, like
Man,
you.
nigga,
Wow.
I
I can tell sitting down.
I had to catch myself. I thought I said that one.
No, nigga, I'm talking out loud today.
Thank you,
Fuck. I'm already irritated today. I got shit to lose.
I
I don't beat around the bush.
ain't got shit to lose.
So
Right.
Keiko doesn't have a fake ass. Woo woo woo.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. No, she doesn't. That's
Oh yeah, exactly.
You
So-
saw it.
We need to celebrate that.
yeah.
I got champagne.
I know, but you know
You can
that-
set it on your ass.
But that's the thing now. You know, I was in Atlanta a couple weeks ago, and it seemed like every female there had that whole like, you know.
Yeah.
Little legs and
That's how it is in
Yeah.
the gym too. When-
Now,
gym.
Alice,
no, that's all real.
see
Alice-
ratio to
Real.
thigh.
Alice got that
Alice
hump.
real.
Yeah.
Alice
God
got
bless
that
you,
hump.
Alice.
You,
Right.
you see the thighs match the.
Right.
You can tell Alice work out though, cause she
Of
got
course.
pop ass and she got pop thighs, so that's different.
Pop
Like,
what?
Hashtag working
That
out with
means it's
Alice.
Thank you, Maestro.
I got you, baby. That means it's popping. Y'all can tell when a baby do some squats. If you can't do no squats, we probably ain't gonna
Hello.
make it. I'm just saying, 'cause I need you to be able to squat.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, you
she
could
can
squat
definitely
with
do
a
that.
fake butt.
I
That
know,
better?
but nah, I ain't talking about the fake butt. I'm just talking about I need your real strength up.
And
Fake
that's in the
booty
thighs.
just showed
That's in
up,
the thighs, right?
The booty showed up
Right,
overnight.
right.
I need your real legs to be able to take it without quivering and shit after 2 reps. 'Cause we might be at this for a minute. You know, I can't have no rookies.
This nigga auditioning. Why I feel like he didn't.
This
Yeah,
is too much for my ears.
Just
y'all.
one of them days, nigga. I don't feel like beating around the bush. It's just,
yeah, you
caught
ain't
me
got
on the
time.
wrong
Vegas
day.
is next week. She
Right.
out of here.
Caught me on the wrong day.
All right, so another show I think you guys should watch is called Bluff City, Bluff City Law, and it's set in New Orleans. It's about a dad who has a law firm, and his daughter comes and helps him out with the law firm. Then she find out that the little running guy that's running around helping everybody is his stepbrother. But she find out the dad doesn't say that's your stepbrother. He walks in and goes, "Hey, Dad," and then shit
That's
blows
Jimmy
up.
Smith's, ain't it?
Yeah.
CBS?
The only thing is weird. Jimmy Smith is Latino, right?
Yeah. Smith's.
Smiths. The young lady that's playing his daughter
Right.
doesn't look
That's called white folk casting. Anybody
'Cause she
brown
look
can be,
white.
Can come
my
from
God,
anybody
take him
brown.
off
like she
air.
should have had a little flavor on it.
Exactly.
It's a little tint.
Or you know how you can tell too when white people cast like black babies on commercials, it'll be a super African Ethiopian nigga, then it'll be a high yellow girl, and the kids don't look like nothing like either one of them.
Yeah.
They be like kids hair toe up, but your mom and daddy got corkscrew curls.
Right.
But it's a really, really good show. If you get a chance to watch it, it's on NBC at 10 o'clock on Tuesdays, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely check it out. What you got?
Stump Town.
There we go.
Is that real?
It's real, but
Yeah,
I didn't know if
I
it was
thought you
good.
were like
Sounds like it's
stumped.
good.
Like
I
I'm
mean, I
like-
watched the pilot, but nah, she ain't believable as some tough ex-military chick that's a detective. I mean, you know, Kobe Smulders from fucking How I Met Your Mother. She
Yeah.
ain't hard like that. I mean, when she was in the movie with Tom Cruise, that's where they got the character from. She was in the movie with Tom Cruise playing a lawyer that was rolling with him in the second Jack Reacher.
Yeah.
But that didn't work either.
Yeah, I didn't even watch the second Jack Reacher. I saw the first one. I was like,
Didn't work. The first one was cool.
Yeah.
But when she came in as the tough lawyer when he tried to go back to the military and found out who killed somebody, he was like, nigga, please. Ain't nobody showing up. Nigga, you retired. We ain't answering shit for you once you retired. Get out of my office.
All right, Maestro. Who you mad at today?
Nigga.
I know he's going ham today, right?
Yeah,
All right, you got to throw
Well,
it?
he said he has champagne in the car
I would
too, so that might
say,
help.
I mean, this is also a show that's already been on. This Is Us, my favorite show.
Oh, This Is Us.
I
Yeah.
love it.
That's a
I
great
love
I have
it.
yet to watch that show.
What?
I
I've
can't
never
get into that
watched
You
it.
would
sad-ass
cry
show
every
either.
episode.
That's
I
the
cry.
problem. I
Like,
don't need more reason to be
literally
sad. Shit.
Every episode I cry, but
Yeah,
it's like
for
a
a show to
good
be
cry.
sad.
It's a good cry.
It's a good
Them
cry.
niggas have more fucked up drama in their house. Like, damn, they like.
But listen, but he was adopted. He was left on the
I
doorstep.
know it's
He
fucked
got,
up.
like,
Oh, that's why
I-
Shelly like
But
it.
why is it so sad?
They
like
have
that?
great writers though
Right.
too.
But I'm like, it's
Yeah.
relatable.
The writers are great.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's very
Because
relatable.
that
Well-
shit
And is
happens
this on
to these niggas.
Netflix?
She was adopted. Was it home shelter?
It's on
What was it?
NBC. Yeah.
So I was adopted,
Oh,
but then
okay.
I moved into a group home because they were super abusive. And
She'll
then
tell you her
I found my
story
birth
another time.
family.
This
Yeah,
is
don't try to play off her. You know,
This is where we cry. Look, this is where we all go. It was fucked up.
Shelly had it rough.
Shelly,
Yeah.
tell him don't do me like that.
That's why we
Don't
love
do me
Shelly,
like
though.
that.
I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. Any minute we all gonna be like, so,
Right.
and Shelly made it through.
Tell about the time
made
that
it
you got
through.
pushed off that mountain.
Oh my God,
mountain.
y'all are cold.
Her stories be
don't do
crazy.
Shelly like that.
She got some of the best, craziest stories I ever heard. For somebody that's a good girl, she got some buck
I know,
wild
right?
ass stories.
Is she a
That time
good
we
girl?
robbed that bank with
Well-
the Mayans.
Is she a good girl? I don't know.
She a pseudo good girl. She a pseudo good girl. We give her that pass.
But I made a new rule up. Every time she mentions the group home, people at home gotta take a drink.
Ah, shit, they
Wow.
gonna be lit.
Oh my
It'll be
God.
fucked
They
up.
gonna be lit.
And they said, "Well, what about Alice laughing?" I said, "They'll be drunk."
Hello.
Yeah.
Just Alice could laugh.
Yeah.
I would say a throw-in for me would be Wu-Tang,
Oh yeah.
but the
That is a
TV
good
series,
one.
the TV series,
Yeah, the TV series. I
Yeah.
just started watching that one.
which is what they
Very good.
did. They took the guys' stories and they made them into TV episodes. So every story, if you watch the Wu-Tang for Life on, I think it was HBO. They all had
documentary.
these different stories that
Yeah.
happened in there, each one. None of them had a dad. That's what's fucked up. Like each dad ran out. I don't know where the fuck they ran out. But every time, the kid, oh, my dad bounced. Meth, his dad bounced out, left him and his mama in where they grew up at. And so they take each one of their stories and they make an episode. And it's
And
called
Wu-Tang Clan, right?
Yes, in Wu-Tang.
Okay.
And I became a Wu-Tang fan because I didn't like the music before I watched the HBO special. Once I watched the special, I'm like, this shit is dope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I could really, because I couldn't understand what the fuck they were saying until I
Yeah.
watched the special, and you see how their life was, and they was rapping about their life.
Right.
And I'm like, oh shit, I get it now. Now I'm a fan.
And the series is well put together. The writers
Yes,
are
it is.
impeccable, right?
They wrote-
and
they
the
wrote very
acting.
well.
I was like, whoa, this is
Yeah,
actually
they
interesting.
went and got some really
Yeah.
good actors.
Yeah.
And it's Wu-Tang and American Saga.
Yes.
I don't know why it's
American.
American
Yeah.
Saga. America always want to attach their shit to our shit.
Oh, you know what else is dope? Netflix.
What?
Mind Hunters. That shit's tight.
Ooh,
Sounds
about
like
the serial killers, right?
Oh,
Yeah, the
yes.
FBI unit back in
Yes.
the 70s
I
that
need to
first
do that.
started, that first invented profiling. Like they went and told their boss, like, hey, we want to go talk to these serial killers and find out if they got anything in common. Their boss was like, please, we ain't paying for that bullshit. You ain't talk to serial. So the young dude, he was like, got a master's degree or whatever, but he's still an FBI. So they put him with the old dude. They're like, all right, try it out for about a month and then let us know what happened. If don't nothing happen, we shutting it down. So they put these niggas in the basement and all this. They went and started talking to motherfuckers. They was getting some of the wildest shit ever. This one motherfucker had a shoe fetish. He wouldn't talk to him. They all in prison. So he going in there just locked in there with him. The motherfucker wouldn't tell him nothing. So finally the boy brought out a new pair of shoes, put them on the table, just took the lid off. That big motherfucker almost nutted on himself. He about 6'5"
Yeah.
too. He just kept looking at the shoes. He like, go ahead, you can play with him. The motherfucker took it, went over in the corner and jacked off. And then came back and was like, what you want to talk about?
Go and put them on, dog.
Right. It's legit though. That shit's
Yeah.
done.
Mindhunter.
Yeah. They
All right.
using real like people.
All right,
They-
Maestro,
they
don't
talk
have
to-
me watch some shit.
Nigga, trust me.
I
about
joined the
serial
motherfucking
killers,
Marines
though.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nigga, it's legit though. It's cool.
All right, I'm watching
I'm gonna
shit.
check it out.
They just talked to Manson at the end of this episode, so that was kind of different.
All right, so
You seen it, right?
I saw it. Yeah, it was well put together for sure. I didn't
shout
know
out to
about
Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I may
doing
have an announcement in a few weeks.
Oh shit.
You will have an announcement.
There you go. We're putting it out there. We're claiming it.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Shelly. Oh, now when you can do it's the other shit that when you kill my fucking jokes. Fuck. Anyway, back to Keiko.
Yes.
So, you have brothers and sisters, or is just you?
I have 2 sisters and I have 1 brother. He plays basketball.
What's his name?
I'd rather not.
Yeah.
He in the league?
No.
Oh.
It ain't deep like that.
Oh, he at the park getting them up. Come on, get him up.
She don't want to put him on blast.
Oh,
No, he's still in school. Okay.
Yeah.
He good.
12.
Shout out
Okay,
to
he's
him.
12. No
Shout out
wonder.
to him.
All right. He in high school?
Back in Vegas.
Oh no, he's in
college.
Utah. Yeah.
He in
Oh.
college or high
So
school?
he's 21.
Oh, okay. So I hope he in college.
Look,
Yeah.
you sure it's your brother?
Yeah, well, no, because he's like more mature than the
Right.
average. Like, so sometimes I have to,
Oh.
Yeah.
But he's a hot mess.
And are you the oldest or middle? young?
No, so it's him, and then it's me, and then I have 2 sisters. So I'm like, I want
The
to say
middle, kind of. Yeah. kind of.
Oh, that's
Middle-ish.
Yeah.
Middle-ish.
That's cute.
That means you spoiled.
That's cute. Oh,
No,
no,
single
I'm not
child's
spoiled.
usually
No.
overlooked.
The
No.
Jen
I am
Brady
overlooked.
complex.
I have
Right.
emotional, like I'm traumatized. I'm
shit.
overlooked. Here we
Right,
go.
Oh,
Look.
shit.
right.
Oh,
Damn.
Look, all the shit finna go. You know what I don't like?
Damn. That's gonna be the only thing we're gonna have to
Look,
work
we
on.
gonna team up and go cry in the car. It's real.
Right.
Shit.
We'll get through it. Don't even worry about it.
Question: do you mind if a man cries?
It depends. If we at
Nigga
church,
watching a
that's
movie.
cool. No, you could cry
We
when we
at
at
church.
church. You
We
know,
at church? Oh
but
my God.
outside of that,
It's limited
And
to
what you gonna be
church.
crying about? Don't be crying to me. We're gonna cry. No, I'm just joking.
You gotta be
Stop-
supportive.
I'm
love
just
it.
It's
playing.
sad.
I love it.
I'm
said, "Don't
just
be
joking.
crying."
He could cry. Just
I feel
you know,
a
I'm
man.
a,
Okay.
A man should only cry when he's with a funeral, passing of a family member, and that's it.
That's it.
Ain't
Damn.
no watching no movie.
What would make a man cry though?
I'm saying no watching. Yeah, but niggas that watch movies like, nigga, that was dope as fuck. The Iron Man died.
The
and
Notebook.
niggas
You
is
watching the
leaking.
Notebook? Start crying.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a little sensitive. What's wrong with that? A little sensitive.
Thank you. No. If you cry, you wear split toe sandals. So,
With a toe ring.
yeah, the toe ring.
Yeah, I like
With
my
a
men to
toe
know, you know, how to like at least fix a car, fix
Yeah.
the refrigerator, something.
There you
I'm like
Fix the
cry.
refrigerator.
He
Niggas
knows
can
how to
stay
fix
over
the
refrigerator. God damn. Baby, roll that refrigerator out. Let me tell you how this ice works.
Speedy can definitely fix refrigerators for
Shit.
sure.
See that? Don't worry, boo. I'm gonna call somebody, but I ain't fixing no goddamn refrigerator.
Look, if
I'm
she,
like, I
if she,
get it fixed.
As
No,
long
no,
as
no,
you take care of it,
Maestro.
Maestro.
Oh, Lord.
Right,
Just
it'll be
take
fixed
care
by
of
the
it.
time you get
About
home.
the damn
Just make
refrigerator.
sure you wear that thong I bought you.
No,
while
no.
I fix the refrigerator.
Mike, here go. If she called me to fix, y'all be there.
Right.
I have a tool belt and everything. What's wrong with your fridge?
Right.
It don't be. Look, I'm gonna be real black. It don't be cold. I'll make it cold for you.
Right.
I'll put some ice in there, baby.
Oh, well, you get what I'm saying. He know how to do something.
Right.
If you crying
I
and
don't
all
give a
that,
fuck
so
what
have
you
some
call.
masculine.
I'm
Right.
there.
Nigga, you be the wrong tools. Nigga brought jumper cables. Let me see this refrigerator. Now,
Look.
where that?
The attempt is the,
Right.
you know.
Oh, I
it's
got
the
you.
try.
I'll make it cold for you. It ain't
Speedy,
gonna
do you know
work
how to
all
fix
day.
this?
But I'll get your shit right.
She'll call you. Speedy, you know how to fix a jet motor? I'll be there in a minute. I
Shit,
fix
think I
a
don't.
jet. It's the same thing as a motor, right? If it's a motor, I can fix it. It's a jet motor.
Right. Nigga, whatever she asks for, nigga, think I don't? I'm on my way. You know how to fix bitch, please. Open the door, I'm out front.
Oh my.
And I got a truck. Fix it all. That's what it's called. Fix it all. Fix it all for Coco.
Right.
For
Keiko.
Coco.
For Keiko.
Right. I'm sort of a handyman, but not licensed.
Right.
So as long as
I'm
we
gonna
ain't
have
bring
look,
nobody else into this,
the
we
one
good.
piece suspender jumper with the
No.
tool belt
No, thank you.
and the hat turned to
No,
the side.
thank you, girl. Look.
No.
Open the door and close it right back. No, I'm
The
just joking.
jumpsuit with no shirt on, nipples all hard.
No.
You
I'm
call
here
for
for-
handyman?
I'm here for Keiko.
You're traumatizing.
Nigga just carrying a hammer up in the air and shit. He just holding
I'm
it up.
twirling it.
Right.
Hey, baby girl, what's wrong
Oh
with you?
my God, with no shirt on.
Call the
That's
police if that
hilarious.
happens, please.
I pick screen doors too, you know.
You know what?
Look,
Shelley,
look.
I'm starting to think you serious. Man.
I am serious.
First I was laughing, but she keeps saying shit. I'm like,
Because you're like
I
the
want to go.
creepy uncle. That's like
Really,
weird.
like she disgusted.
The creepy uncle.
she's so disgusted.
I am.
I can't wait till
disgusted.
leave
I'm
this
gonna have
show.
Nightmares.
Damn.
They tell her, bitch.
You have nightmares about Speedy's nipples in a jumpsuit.
Easing out the side.
Right. Speedy's nipples was poking out his overalls, and he was twirling a
I'm
hammer.
gonna throw up.
Can't sleep.
my God.
Now,
No, don't make her throw up.
now, so you have a
Damn.
tat on your arm. Or what is that? Is it a slit? What?
She pulled it
None
down.
What else
She
you
was
got?
like,
Y'all trying to find out what
Look
my
like it
life
said
is like
Charlie
now.
Mack on there. Yeah, Charlie Mack.
No, it's a friend who passed away a long
sorry
time
to hear
ago.
that.
So that was
Rest in
like,
peace.
God
yeah.
bless him. So he ain't in the picture though, right?
That's fucked up.
What?
nigga.
Nigga,
I'm gonna give you my phone number when
Too
we leave.
soon. Too
You
soon.
taking me out to eat? That's what
said
he
rest in
said.
peace
She said she said you taking her out to eat and she giving you her number.
I'm just saying, I said rest in peace first. That was respectful.
Yes.
Then I said
Yes.
the nigga ain't in the way, right?
If he's rest in peace.
That's what I'm saying. I had to throw that in first to know I got a conscience.
Dogs.
Gotcha.
Dogs.
Good looking.
I apologize.
God bless that, the brother.
Yeah, so he died a long time ago. So,
sorry.
you know.
Oh, we're here. We're here for you.
Now, you know, if you need to
Now, if you
lean
need
on
hugs,
somebody, yeah, we can
Shelley,
hug.
she might.
I'm
Ooh,
coming
can
to you
move?
first.
Right, thank
Well,
you.
you got to get to me before you get
No,
to
nigga,
him.
she coming around this way.
Ain't no, I'll jump on that side. Look,
whole
all you gonna see is tool man. I be tool man.
Right.
I think Michelle just texted me.
Oh, shit.
Hilarious.
Shut down Shelly. Shut down Shelly.
Shut your joke and your life down.
Right.
That's what she's here for.
Right.
Shut down Shelly. Nigga, let me write that down. That's
Right.
fucking
Yeah,
genius.
keep that one.
It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. I'll be Speedy in the building. It is Wednesday, and I'm so glad you came to kick it. You didn't have to, and I appreciate it because you were probably like, I don't know who this mama is. Somebody
Still doesn't
daddy
know who
didn't
you are.
kick
You guys
it.
are
She's still
good.
trying to figure it out.
No, she probably thought you was bullshitting. Yeah, you got a radio show. You want me to come over there today? Okay, yeah, I'm on my way.
Guess you want to fix my refrigerator.
Right.
Right. Okay, yeah, you
And
want
my
me to-
microwave,
And
look.
right.
And the microwave.
Oh, I hook your microwave up. I get it hot. I make your microwave heat right
Look,
up.
I'm gonna show y'all know what I'm doing. I'll put some aluminum in it, make sure it works. Let's just make sure it works.
Right.
Oh my God.
Hit that button.
If it's-
That should moist up at
Right.
7 minutes.
it say
I don't
cup
know where I
O
was
noodles.
at that day, y'all.
It's
Don't
cup
judge me.
and noodles. I'm good.
Ah.
And it don't say add nothing.
Look, somebody gonna put water.
Right. It don't
It's
say
going
that.
in just like this.
Right.
She opened and
It
went.
ain't called cup water and noodles. It's called cup old noodles. Y'all niggas thinking too much. You putting too much on it.
You gotta read. Why I need to read directions?
Right.
You don't read direction on toothpaste.
Right. Nigga, do I
Do you know-
look like Wolfgang Puck in this motherfucker?
You
It
do.
say cup old noodles.
Y'all do know that toothpaste has instructions. Everybody.
Oh
knows
yeah.
that.
Niggas don't read
I
that.
don't even know why they put it on there.
Nigga don't read it. But niggas that just got here from another planet.
Maybe.
Like shampoo, rinse and repeat. And make sure you do not leave in. Oh shit! I've been wearing this for 4 days.
We'll put it in the microwave.
Like you getting a perm.
But that's for legal purposes, so,
So-
they can't get sued.
'Cause
So,
it's
so we'll
stupid
go around the
people.
table. So you put the cup of noodles with no water.
Yes.
What have you done that
Oh,
you were like?
that's
Oh
cute.
shit! I put
I mean, maybe I might have put styrofoam in there, but
Not in the
but I
microwave, but
realized
whatever
it
You
you've
can
done.
put styrofoam in the microwave.
No, it melts.
Oh, you talking about you put styrofoam?
Yeah.
Like,
What other
Nigga, is there a
styrofoam
different
is
kind of-
there?
No,
Right.
I'm
Thank you,
talking
Shelley.
about.
Thank you,
I'm
Shelley.
talking about you. Okay, you put the little container in there.
Right.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
What have you done?
In the microwave?
Anyway, that you was like, damn, that was stupid.
Man,
won't
that's
say
a tough
stupid,
one.
but-
Well, I can't recall anything.
Ain't that a bitch?
She's a smart cookie.
Alice too smart for that.
You could tell she
She's too smart for that.
Alice be
I'm
cooking.
pretty sure I
boy.
burned
Right.
some stuff. You know how you put
All right,
something
ask me.
on and go
Alice-
soak in the
Alice
tub
cooked
and
from
then like
scratch.
So yeah, I've done that.
No.
before.
So my mother then told me, like, don't go in the kitchen and cook. I'm like, nigga, 13, I got this. And I saw my mother make rice. So I said, I'll make me some
I
rice.
can do that.
So I put the water in, put the rice, put it on the stove, and I fell asleep.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah.
And when I woke up, my dad was like, who the fuck was in the kitchen cooking and burned up the goddamn rice? I went, what? And I was the only one at home. It was 7 of us, but I was the only one there.
Ah, shit.
Man, I got the whooping
Straight
of
busted,
life.
yep.
And had my dad still made me eat the rice. when it
Damn,
was
the
burnt up.
burnt rice.
Oh, jeez.
That's the worst.
You
Yeah.
learned
You
your
said
lesson.
good?
Shit.
That's not what the story is
That's
about.
group home good. That's what you get.
Stop
You done wasted food for the next 10 days.
Right.
That
All
rice
right.
had to last all us, you selfish motherfucker.
Y'all heard the word group home. Take a drink.
That was my
that's
show.
right.
That wasn't
But that was
Doesn't
my
matter.
story. Was
Y'all gonna stop coming
Doesn't matter
for
who
her.
says it.
That
Gotta
was
take a
a
drink.
reference of Shelly. That was on
Reference.
Shelly's behalf.
What about you, Mike?
Nigga, actually, I didn't really do it, but my brother did it. Nigga was in the, because he was in charge. Nigga,
Yeah, everybody
this nigga
go.
want to play Indiana Jones or some shit. So we in the closet. This nigga done made a real torch out of some newspaper.
Oh,
walking
no.
through the closet. Caught the roof of the house on fire.
Oh no!
Oh my God.
Nigga swear to this day he didn't do it.
Wow.
All I know
Like
is we
firemen, the whole nine had to come.
Nigga, about firemen, we still got a square in our ceiling where one of the firemen fell through a hole like that and they patched it back up. My brother swear he didn't have nothing to do with it though. Nigga, he was
But
like
he was
11.
being Indiana Jones with the.
Nigga, in the closet, poof, the whole motherfucker walking through clothes and shit. And like, nigga got a tomato torch. Literally.
It burnt the
All right.
whole house up.
All right,
Burnt
so
the roof.
that reminded me. So again, I think I'm maybe 11, 12, whatever. So I had matches. I had this thing about matches.
Oh,
So
shit.
I'm in my mom's closet, and I
shit.
do a circle. I'm like, oh shit, you
With
do
the
a circle.
match?
With the match,
Oh,
nigga.
shit.
I wrote out Speedy. And went on back in my room. What? Yeah, my mother came in. Speedy. And I come in, what? Did you do this? I always lie. No.
Put your name in
I always
I
lie.
said no. She said, well, why'd you write your name Speedy? Give me a minute. But I had actually and I forgot that I did that.
Wow.
I got it.
with the black of the match part.
Yeah, you know you take the match
Couldn't
and you.
blame it on no one else, Speedy.
Yeah.
I wrote Speedy.
Nigga wrote his name.
I mean, I could have, but it would have
Couldn't
been
blame
like,
no
really,
one
nigga.
else. Alice be your attorney. You fucked up.
I mean,
Just
it
say
was
it wasn't you. It was another lady in your mama's closet.
yeah.
Right.
Now don't get me wrong. It's 7 of us. I could have. I was the
Right.
oldest.
It
I
was a
could have
setup,
said.
mama.
but
It was a setup.
So is it like boys and girls, or it was like
It was 4 girls, 3 boys.
okay?
And I was the second oldest. My sister was the oldest. And I trust me, I was like, damn, because I couldn't figure out why I wrote Speedy.
Right, you was
If I
feeling
didn't do
yourself.
that, then I just would have ran with like, I don't know who did it. But I did.
You got cocky.
And then
nigga.
tried to lie.
You got cocky. You was feeling good about yourself. Ain't nobody
Well-
gonna ever figure this out.
The only,
They was like watching heart to heart and shit.
because it was like so. My mom had a shelf in the closet. So this is a shelf. That's a shelf. So I said, well, I'll do it on this one.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna see the name of it.
Wow. Nigga tagged your mama's closet.
Told her
Just
that.
graffiti it.
Yeah, I got that whooping that day too. Just saying.
That's funny.
I know you got group home whoopings. You got.
No,
Take a drink.
I just got jumped a few times.
By the workers in the group home though.
I
Well,
know.
they
They
whooping
planned
ass.
it. No, they
This house
planned
mother
it.
They
whooping
set her
ass.
up. They set her up for that. Yeah, I thought that was so
You know what's
wrong.
crazy? I grew up, my dad is Asian. So my mom was like really never in the picture, but she's African. So like I never got whoopings. I never got put on punishment.
Oh, yo, you in trouble.
No, legit, he looks
Fuck
like
that.
Mr. Miyagi. No lie.
No, really?
Cute.
That's all right.
Yeah. So he's never like physically hit me. So I would
that's
hear
good.
stories of like my friends in elementary school. Like,
So
"Man, my
what
mama
did he
would
do
I
for
never-"
discipline?
Tell you he was disappointed in you.
I'm be honest.
I'm very
I-
disappointed. Keiko, very, very disappointed.
Right.
You dishonor father.
Right.
He talks just like that. That's why I'm laughing.
Wax on the wax off.
But let me tell you, he is the most turned up Asian person
That's
you'll ever
cool.
meet. He only my whole life I've only seen him date like black women.
You think?
That's how you know. That's why your mama African. Look what it
He
made.
went to the motherland and makes you got it right.
Tell that nigga I said good job.
I'm gonna tell him.
Tell your daddy Maestro said.
Is he in
I wanna-
Vegas?
I want to shake his
He
hand.
is. He's back home. Yeah.
What's he do?
He
I'm
was
gonna go cook.
military. He's retired now.
Like I said, a cook.
Getting that check.
Tell your daddy I
Retired.
said what's that.
I'm gonna tell him.
What branch?
He's in the army.
Boom. Tell her, Shelly. Tell her what I do.
He's in the army.
What?
Come on, tell
We'll
her, Joey.
talk.
Tell her what I did.
And
wanna say.
he has chopsticks.
Right. And I like chopsticks. We got so much in common.
I love all Bruce Lee movies.
Exactly.
I do not like Jet Li. Bruce Lee, I like.
Right.
And what's your dad's name?
Jerome.
Damn, he is a turned up Asian.
There's no Asian guy
Never met an
named
Asian
Jerome.
man named Jerome.
I don't believe that. Are you
no,
serious?
well, you know, because he came from Japan,
That's
so
an
when he
American
came,
name.
they had to give him an American
they
name.
flipped
I
the
don't know why
script.
that's a black man's name, Jerome.
Right. He flipped the script.
Yeah, that's a pimp name right
Is
there.
Is that
Probably
a
a
pimp
brother
name?
asking.
Ooh,
Look here, tell him that Jerome is here.
Right.
You say Jerome is here.
Right.
He called himself Romy Rome or something like that. He'd be like, "My name is Romy Rome." I'm like, "Dad, if you don't go sit down
With an
somewhere."
accent?
I gotta meet
then
your
there's a rum and
dad.
rum.
We're coming to Vegas to meet your dad.
y'all
I'm
come to
hanging out
Vegas.
with
He'll
Ron.
make y'all some Asian food.
Oh,
think?
hell yeah. I'm with that.
Make it come.
Is it
Little
Asian
miso
soul
soup.
food or what?
Nigga, did you say miso
No, it's just
soup?
I want some miso soup and some sushi.
What is miso
Really
soup?
good.
It's
Tell
it's
him,
good.
baby. Yeah,
It's
tell him
like
what
it's
it
just
is.
like a soup, and it has like different vegetables. It depends on how you make it. But he
Miso
makes a
soup.
lot of like just chicken broth with like tofu.
Yep, tofu is the
Now you
shit.
cook? Can you cook? You guys cook?
That's
Bing,
it.
microwave.
Yeah,
You want some noodles?
we'll work on that.
That
put
is
your-
so that was that I've had
burnt the
some
noodle,
run-ins
though.
with the microwave. Like I burned
think?
brownies and all kinds of stuff.
Damn. We're going to have to get you on the regular stove.
Let me tell you something. Look, it'd be
How do you
hard.
burn
out here,
brownies?
okay?
You
It's
just
hard to
time
burn.
it.
Right. How you
Well,
burn
because okay,
noodles?
I went to I was either Olive Garden or Red Lobster, one of the two, and I took it to go. My brownie with like ice
You
cream.
Oh,
just
you
trying-
warmed
so
it
you
up.
trying to heat it up
Right,
and
so
burn
I
it.
was in cosmetology school at the time, and I was like heating it up, and I think I left it on there for too long. I was on the phone or something. I left it in there for like 2-3 minutes, and the whole microwave caught on fire.
At the school?
At the school,
Oh
there's
my
like
gracious.
Keiko can't cook. I'm like, ah,
That's like something you put on a shirt. Keiko can't cook.
Right.
yeah,
Damn.
bad for business.
I
but,
want to
you know.
meet your dad, Romy Rome. I want to meet Romy
Oh yeah,
Rome.
he's
I'm
turned
gonna hang
up.
out.
He's turned.
I'm definitely gonna hang out with your dad. And he like the sisters. We gonna hang out.
Yeah,
And
Don't
military.
even say
You
that. I
gotta
will
be
push you out this fucking
yeah,
seat.
he is cool.
If you say that.
Say
I
what?
see your brain moving.
He'll like
Yours too.
Alicia.
Fucking-
He'll like Alicia.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
Well, she do have a little Nigerian in her.
Right.
And I'm single, so.
Right.
And you young. He like them young. No, I'm just
Oh,
playing.
snap.
He-
How old is daddy?
He's retired. Girl.
Old
Get you a
enough to
retire.
Yes.
He getting a check every week.
I'm
Right.
just joking.
You don't need to work out. You don't need to work out.
He's a military boy. He can keep up, right?
Hell yeah.
Oh, you want some of that miso soup?
Right.
Be so
Hit you with
say
that
one more
Roman
time
roll.
how you say it.
Miso soup? My name is Romy Rome. I like your
Romy
dad. We
Rome.
gonna hang out with Romy Rome. And are you near the strip, or are you guys have one of the houses near the?
So we're because a lot of people feel like, okay, well, what's in Vegas? There's a lot in Vegas.
Yeah,
You got the
there's-
strip, and
yeah.
then so we live about like 25-30 minutes out.
Oh, I
So
know
like
where
more
you are.
north. Yeah.
Yeah.
Up by the
Henderson,
mountains?
Like Henderson.
Because
area.
there's some
Yeah.
really nice homes
Opposite.
up there.
Like Aliante.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they got some nice cribs out
Yeah,
there.
Fox had a home out there.
I remember.
Yeah, it's
boy.
nice, and you can get a property in Vegas for cheap though. You know,
I
Much
thought the
better
prices
deal.
went up for a second.
they have because you know we're getting the
stadium.
Raiders. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Raiders.
it's
are
right there off
coming.
the highway.
That won't last long now. It'll be all right.
You don't
Yeah,
think
'cause
so?
the-
Once they get there and get to getting their ass whooped in a new place, it'll be okay.
Wow.
Don't matter where you at, it's what you bring with you.
Hello.
You
Yeah,
bring
so
with
everybody's trying to come to the city now, so it's like it's getting overpopulated and everything. But
Once they realize it's a fucking desert, a lot of them niggas gonna turn their ass around because it's hot.
Man, yeah, how do you handle that heat?
But you
I don't
trying
really
to-
go out until late at night.
Yeah.
But it's still
It's
hot.
too hot. It do get
Right.
hot. 7 o'clock is like it's really hot, but it's starting to get cool now though. So it's like we had that split second where it was hot, and then now it's like getting cold.
I know my sister
nigga
lives there
fan you.
and my cousin.
Yeah.
But one of the complaints, or I don't want to say it's a complaint, one of the things I know people have to deal with who moved there is that
What's going on? It's like a flying
Man, like
Where-
flies coming off
where's
Speedy.
that
or
coming
something.
from?
It is like that or something. I see it.
You said they
It's very
coming out of
tiny.
him, the
Like,
flies
she
coming.
was looking at Speedy like the flies coming off you. Nigga, she's like, what the fuck?
Like,
know
where'd
what the
that
fuck that
shit
was.
come from? Fuck.
But I think one of the things that people are leery about moving to Vegas is that they don't want to get caught up in the gambling scene, in the sense of
Oh,
where you
yeah,
always.
yeah.
I had a friend of mine went there. He motherfucker couldn't come home because he gambled so much. Did you ever find yourself like, nah, I ain't spending my money like that?
Well, I was never a gambler. I think
Yeah.
for me, because I'm 25, so it's like you deal more with like just the party scene, not getting caught up in, because you got all the clubs and all that. So
That's dangerous.
yeah, but a lot of people, there's been times like I would leave a casino because I used to work at a salon on the strip some time back, and I would go into work like 9 and I would leave at like 6, and I was like one time there was this guy, he was there before I went in and he was there after I left.
Or on the machine?
I'm like, I know this nigga ain't got no money. He done lost all his little money. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
it happens, and then it's like there's no windows or clocks in there. Like they're very
And that's
strategic.
on purpose too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
don't
they
want you to know what time it is.
Yeah, they want you to sit
They're
at
like,
that
nigga, you
table.
good? Just keep gambling.
Right.
I'll let you know when it's time to go to work.
We want all your money.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't
But
worry
it can
about
be fun too. Like Vegas is fun. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot that you could do, But I think if you're from a place and you grow up there, after a while you be like, okay, I'm kind of burnt out from it.
Right.
You think you're ever gonna get burnt out? Like you want to move somewhere else?
Yeah, I be traveling. I don't stay there.
Oh shit!
Not all the time.
Like
yeah,
LA.
I
Right,
feel
so-
like LA is like that though. You can get caught up in the wrong.
I'm so used to LA though.
Yeah.
Born and raised here is one thing. So if you didn't live in Vegas, where would you live?
Probably Florida.
Florida.
I like Florida. I like
Miami?
Miami, yeah.
That's what she said.
Miami or Palms. Is it, no, not Palm Springs. West Palm Beach. Is it
West Palm Beach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've been
that's
there
nice,
a
too.
little bit. It's really nice.
Yeah.
I like the weather too. I tried Atlanta. You know, no offense to the gay people, it's just too much. I mean,
Yeah, a lot of gay
see the
dudes
nigga,
there.
he had a beard with a green front lace. I was like, oh god. After that, I was like, oh, I'm
With
through.
a green front
Right,
lace.
nigga like Buddy the Black Elf.
So if you didn't live here, where would you live?
Disneyland.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's in
Probably
Florida.
Probably Florida, yeah.
You would-
Castle, the
Florida.
other Disneyland.
Yeah, right there.
Disney World.
Disney
Miami
World.
for
Sorry.
Me for sure.
Miami for
Miami
you?
for me for sure.
Because you're from Ohio,
Right.
moved here. So where would you didn't live in those two places? Where would you live?
Bruh, that's hard. 'Cause I mean,
That's what she said.
LA is cool, right? I probably had to go somewhere. Maybe Vegas.
Vegas.
Really? Vegas? Oh,
Vegas, all right.
You just said it's
You-
so
I think you
hot.
would.
It is hot, but I got air conditioning. So I'm outside
He already
walking
found
around.
he already found a place to live. Look at
Right,
that.
I can handle the heat. I mean, some people can't handle the heat. I'm cool with it. If
I would
got
go.
air
My
conditioning.
story is a mess.
I would go Seattle. I would move to
Yeah,
Seattle.
Seattle's nice too.
I would move to Seattle.
You can get nice.
Lot-
crib in
lot-
It
Seattle.
rains there a lot though, right?
I'm cool with
And
rain.
it's cold.
Yeah.
I just don't like it when it's too hot or snows. Rain I can handle.
You know what? I would have to do Florida or I would move here to LA. I like LA. It's just really expensive
Yes.
for, rent and stuff like that.
Especially
It's
coming from
expensive.
Vegas, because Vegas is pretty much popular. Donald, if you didn't live here, where would you live?
Hawaii.
Okay.
Oh,
shit.
he's
Expensive.
bougie.
You're going Magnum PI.
Yeah, he said Hawaii.
I go out there and become a detective. Magnum PI.
I had a bad joke, but you're my son. If you weren't my son, I'd have told the joke. Been out there wrestling.
That's your son's son.
Yes.
Both
that
of them
one
are.
in there.
What?
have 8 kids.
So you got
I
the
have
whole okay.
Hey, I can't work the board and do this shit. I'd sell somebody else a dream too. Look here. Be with your dad. You gonna work for me and a white man. What you want to do?
You, daddy. Okay, stop. It was kind
Don't
of.
nobody sound like that.
Yeah. What
That
the
sounds
fuck
kind
that
of sexy
was?
to you said, though. You daddy.
So, but what? Okay, so do you have a man, Miss Alice? What's going on with your love
Ah,
life?
yeah.
You got a man? You got a boo?
now.
Well,
Sugar daddy?
now,
What's going
tell
on?
me
Ooh,
more.
a sugar
I'm-
daddy.
I'm
That sounds
dating.
fun.
I'm definitely dating, but
You
I
in them
don't
streets?
have. Huh?
You in them
I'm in
streets?
the streets.
What does that mean?
ITS?
Define in
I'm
the
in them
streets.
streets.
India Tango Sierra.
In them streets mean hello, hi, I'm Alice. Hello, hi, I'm Alice.
Slim Shady.
That's how you do it in the streets.
Yeah, you meeting people.
You do it, your ass.
Hi, I'm Alice. That's how you do it.
I'm happily single, and sometimes I don't have to say hi. I'm Alice.
Yeah, you just come in backwards and they say, hi, who are you?
Who are you?
Oh, that's Alice.
Right. Oh, that must be Alice.
Alice right
I remember that ass.
Hey, you was on that speedy show doing the bend down.
Right.
You and the little yellow girl were doing the bend down.
Like, I had a heart attack because of you. Just want you to know I tried to work out that day after that. Fucked myself up. But it was
Now,
worth it.
the
That is
stuff that you
hilarious.
did, guys could do that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Why couldn't a guy do
That's
it?
that's
well,
a
you
total
couldn't
movement
clearly
for-
because you did.
that's a
Only
total
female
movement for
workout.
anyone. Yeah.
Whatever.
Wait, tell us what you did for the people that missed it. Tell
I
us what you
swear.
Speedy ate chips.
It was a straight
was a
arm
joke,
walkout
Shelly.
It
plank,
wasn't a joke.
Speedy.
did. Whatever.
And so
Walkout
I
plank,
added
Speedy.
on a push-up and a kickback. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
That was
easy
it? That was the
enough.
whole workout?
Exactly.
I mean, it's only
that was it.
10 minutes.
Oh, it's 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool
Yeah.
then.
So we just did a
Speedy was eating chips, you said?
No, that
Yes.
I said the joke is I'll walk in and go,
wasn't-
guys,
wasn't a
we got to
joke.
get back to the show as I
But he
ate
was,
a chip.
but he was really
Right.
eating chips the whole time.
It's called
Through the
method
window.
acting.
Through the window.
Method act.
Method. I have to taste the chicken
So you
before I
had to
eat it.
actually eat the chips and say that
To know that.
Okay, gotcha.
I can't fake and eat
Right. That looks corny on camera.
it.
It's like I hate when a movie when you watch, you can tell when somebody hands somebody an empty coffee cup. That
Yeah.
pissed me off.
Oh, that's right.
How do you
Acting
know?
cup.
I know,
You can
'cause then
tell.
they, like,
you
drink
can tell
it so
because
light.
sensory wise, you hold a real coffee cup different than you hold an empty
Yes,
one.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Because you know you don't want to
Right.
spill it. So real actors will notice shit like that. Like my acting coach would go off. He's on some shit like that. Put something in the goddamn cup. You gonna drink it? Drink it.
Yeah. There you
Don't
go.
be like, here you go.
Now, are you doing any acting? You should.
I did one short film and it was terrible.
What's it called?
Oh, it was what was it called? Star Wreck or something. But it was with the guy who directed You Got Served, Shane Sparks.
Oh, yeah.
So we did. You know who that is? Yeah. So we did that. And I looked at the video. I was like, I need some. This is terrible. Just because you cute, it ain't gonna cut. You gotta go to a coach. You need a coach.
You
But
know it's bad when
was
you look at
fun.
yourself and go, who is this?
Well, maybe the other people ain't look bad, but you know,
Right.
you're your
You
worst.
always
critic.
hard on
Yeah.
yourself.
Right.
You're like, damn, I look good, but my acting wasn't right.
Right. They had, but it was fun. I was shooting a
good,
gun and
though.
everything, so it was
Oh,
fun.
shit.
Yeah,
That
you know
was
about
crazy.
that
Turned 'em on.
army life. Yeah,
Everybody
it was
like
fun.
shooting guns. It's a problem.
So you did shoot a gun? Or
Yeah.
a fake gun?
It was a fake gun, but it was,
So how'd you like
She
it
was
though?
like, it was
The
kind of
acting
hot
part.
when I was shooting it.
yeah, it was fun.
Okay.
It was fun, and then we got to drift like around in fast cars, and
Oh,
you know.
you drove or you was in?
No, I
passenger?
was in the passenger seat.
Yeah,
You know, I'm
that's a
Asian.
lot.
I can't drive. That's
Shit, Asians invented drifting.
Dude, his friend was saying that the other
That's
day.
how you got around the
your
corner.
people.
Right.
Get your racist butt up.
That's how you got around the corner. Yeah,
Right.
we're gonna call it drift.
On a regular street, just drifting all in there, buddy. Shit.
Oh look, Godzilla! Drift,
Oh, my-
Godzilla!
You was the most
No.
racist person. I'm just
Right.
joking.
I can't wait to meet Jerome. We gonna hang out like a mother.
Yeah,
we
y'all
gotta
would
be
be
the
good
same age. We
friends.
probably the same age.
How old are you?
58.
He's a little bit older.
Oh yeah, we can hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he get a pension. Yeah, wait till
That
the
would
15th.
kind of be weird. You know, you hanging out with my pops. That's kind of weird.
I ain't dating your dad. I'm
And
just
then you
hanging
was
out.
just, you was eyeing me.
Like I walked in with a dig out. Oh my bad, you in here?
No, so I actually do want to pursue acting though. That's
You should.
something that I think I would have fun doing. You know.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
It's
you
a
can make good
horrible,
money.
rough road. You can make
Yeah.
good money, but don't do it for that. Because it's definitely disappointing.
Yeah, how's your career going?
Oh, you can Google me, baby. My
You know,
career
just
was
Google
lovely.
me, baby. Ooh, he went hard, y'all.
Yeah, my career
Why
is
you
fine.
wait. Why you go so hard on me? That was a sensitive.
Yeah, you set me up with a how your career going.
Maestro.
That was sensitive. A
Yeah.
sensitive topic.
You had that one in the chamber.
Right.
You can Google me, baby. And then you leaned in.
I went Bootsy Collins. Google me, baby. Nah,
She ain't but 25. You don't even know who Bootsy Collins
Oh,
is.
that's right. Damn, that's right. Nah, it's, you know,
Who's
it's-
Bootsy?
I'm just looking out for you because being pretty, you come out here but act like it'll be fun. Yeah, for the first few months.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna get real.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would give you some hookup advice, but for the average chick, I'd be like, yeah, good luck with that shit. See you on the other side. About 20 minutes.
Like Maestro said, you can Google me, baby.
Hey, you heard of it was sensitive. I was like,
Yeah,
let's
that
go back.
motherfucker right it.
You're supposed to say you can IMDb me.
No, but if you that age, you Google. There's too many letters. You can BIC. What is it?
Right, IMDb show you working.
So what
Google
would
me,
you
the
say-
nigga got pages.
What would you say is your favorite part about acting, though?
Favorite part?
Stay on the mic.
Yeah, favorite part is just the freedom. Freedom to say what you're gonna say, be creative, and to get a message out. Really, if you're doing something you really like or believe in, then it's cool. Like if you're doing a sitcom or something that you really like, then it's cool. But when you get in those situations where some director just having you do his dream, like don't change the lines. That shit used to piss me off.
Yeah.
Don't change the lines, nigga. You ain't no genius. First of all, you don't want me to help you with these lines. Trust me. But-
Yeah,
I'm trying to help
Hollywood
you.
is
Right.
sensitive about. Well,
Right.
really, it's the writers. The writers get really sensitive.
And the producers, if
And-
they
and-
wrote it,
and
oh my god.
I would say when I worked on the Living Color, Jamie Foxx show, some shows the writers would be like, no, because whatever I do in front of the camera, no one knows you didn't write it.
Right.
They assume that's
Right,
what was
right,
written.
Credit for it.
So you still get the credit for it. So that's just you being anal or you being very arrogant about, you have to read.
Right.
Do what
Read
I wrote.
every word I wrote. It's there
Exactly.
for a
And as a
reason.
writer, I
Yeah.
think you should be flexible with the actor and let them, if they feel something. Now, if they do it and you see it and it don't work, then you can still
Right.
go tell them, okay, that's not what I wrote, but
Right.
do it this way because I think that'll do well. Or you try both ways. I know in Living Color, they would have them do it the way Keenan wrote it, and then Keenan would say, okay, now go and just add
Give me
in.
an extra.
And then you add
Okay.
it.
Yeah, that's what I
So
would
in Living
do.
Color was a
choose
show
from
that was
that,
on way before you were born. Just so you could-
Damn.
Okay, Papa.
Papa.
I'm just joking.
That was a good one.
Look,
I'm
I
just
kind of like that
joking.
though.
That was a good one.
Forgive
That was
me.
good.
I was
No.
joking.
Right.
My granddaughter, his daughter calls me Papa.
Yeah.
Aww.
Don't you say, oh.
I don't have an odd I can see a nigga get punched in the face. I wouldn't be like, "Aw," like nigga must have did something stupid.
Or see somebody holding a poodle.
Right, that automatic. Oh shit, I ain't never done that. That's
Well, you know,
military,
I feel like the acting thing works, but of course, you run into like your ups and downs with that, you know, because even in the modeling world, you have different like I've had experiences with certain photographers. I feel like because I was a little bit more curvy or like I was darker than the other girls, you know, that was like, okay, that makes me not want to do it because how I was addressed. But it's like one of those things, if I feel like if you have a passion for it, then you're going to keep pursuing it, you know, regardless of the stumbling blocks and whatnot.
And it's different niches. You gotta find your niche,
right?
Like, you know, it's hosting, acting. Some people want to do TV. Some people end up doing.
Well, you have a great voice. You definitely can host.
Yeah, you definitely got a nice voice.
Yeah, thank you.
You can carry the suitcases on Deal or No Deal.
And get the check.
Right.
Be real cute.
Be the
get
girl
my
that can't
check.
open the suitcase.
That's cut. God damn it! I can't look in here again. Is the suitcase
Why
locked
you
or
always gotta
what?
mess stuff up?
Right.
Dang.
That's how
It would be
their
dope
job.
to see somebody go and they can't open the
fumbling with it. Music running out. Everybody just sitting. And we'll be back after this commercial break.
She's still
You come
going,
back, she gone, suitcase just on the floor. Yeah, she had to leave.
Then it pops open.
Right.
Shout out to the ladies that do that. Hey, that takes.
Claudia did that.
Yeah, that shit
Well,
was a joke.
that was on. Well, she did. Oh, that's right.
She's
She did.
on there for
Deal or No
one.
Deal. Yeah,
She's actually on the in Vegas
Yeah,
in
on
the
the
slot
yeah,
machine.
the
Claudia
slot
did everything.
Right.
I wonder if she gets
But
a
that's
check
when
for
they
that.
were. That was when they were paying the girls. Like
Right.
after she left, it went downhill.
They stopped paying them. Yeah,
So
that's
same-
when shit used
same
to go
thing
down.
with the music videos.
That's
They
called
just-
Yeah, I was
slavery
gonna
when they
say,
stopped getting
'cause
paid.
one of my friends told me she did a music video for, I think it was
Chicken?
You said chicken.
So they paid him on Soul Train when I was hosting.
Chicken?
Chicken.
Shit,
dinner.
I got paid
No,
like
I thought you were
$2,000
being
a day.
funny.
I don't know what you talking
When I
about.
hosted Soul Train, the dancers got a chicken dinner.
No, I would not do none of that.
Oh, but you was on
So,
TV shaking
what
it
were
out.
you gonna
Give a
say?
shit.
No, so my friend did a video, I think it was for Drake or Chris Brown, one of the two, and they paid her like $158 for like a couple of hours,
No.
which is crazy. That's
hourly
nothing.
rate.
No.
And she took it.
That's
And
the
left.
hourly rate.
Yeah, she took it. She on the video.
Right.
Hell
She wanted to be
no.
on, but see, that's how
Never.
they get you. Like, you can be on camera in
Never.
that video.
Never.
And we'll give you gas
Never.
money. Now you
We'll
get
have
here.
Chris do a selfie with you.
Right. Or nigga, you know what it is. That's like doing comedy. Niggas hit you up. Nigga, it'll be good exposure.
Yeah, like
Fuck you.
nobody
Give me
wanna
the
do
money.
stuff for free,
Nigga,
right?
I'll expose
I
my
would've
dick. Give me
never
this
in my
$50.
life.
Slap it out my face.
You are crazy.
That's crazy. 158. That's crazy.
What was the most you
to
got?
That
when
ain't
you did?
Shelly Rio.
Shelly did.
$2,000 a day.
God
You can
damn,
do that.
Shelly Rio.
Yeah. The cheapest I've ever gotten, and that was only off of I know the director and I was doing him a favor, 500 in cash.
But see, that you didn't start out like that. Or where you start
What
out?
video-
no, my
what video
first
was that?
video I did was Jay-Z, Excuse Me
Oh
Miss,
shit!
and I got paid
that's why.
$1,500.
See, she an anomaly.
shit.
Don't listen to her.
back in the
She's
day
an
when it was
anomaly.
Canada, right?
Niggas don't start out with Jay-Z normally. That was just Shelly
That was your
Rio,
first
cute
video?
That
ass.
was my first
That's
video.
good.
You
So, yeah,
auditioned,
that ain't
or they
how
just
you
saw
I
you?
auditioned, and when I booked it, they still wasn't sure if I was going to be the lead or this other chick, and so we went through hair and
Can
makeup.
somebody
did
pull
You
the
everything.
whooped her ass.
Hell yeah.
They
Which
said
video
she
was it?
cuter than her. Let's get her to do it.
But was that back in the day, Shelly, when they were really paying the models to
That
video?
was when they were paying the models, and
Yeah.
you look like a model.
Right,
Right.
right.
Yeah,
And-
nowadays.
Yeah. And
Nowadays,
was
you
your
just
friend
gotta
an
look
extra?
ratchet.
Did she actually have a contract with them? Was she an extra, or did she actually have a contract?
That sound like
Because maybe
extra
she
money.
might have been an
Yeah.
extra.
That sound like extra
Well,
money.
It's day rate money, $158.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
but
that is.
they,
sounds
I
very
think they
little.
had like a big group of girls in the
Oh.
video,
She
but
was the
even
lead
the
of the
lead, no, the lead didn't even get paid a lot though.
wow.
It wasn't even $1,000.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
That's
was
what I'm
video-
saying. So
that was
that video
independent.
I did that was 500 cash.
no, it was not
They
independent.
had already.
And what?
They booked the girls, and the director hated them. So he called me and said, "Hey, do you have any girls?" I said, "I'll bring all the girls." He said, "I can only pay you guys $500 each, but
Okay.
there was 20 of us." So I said, "Okay."
Which video
we'll
was it?
That one was
that's
Lollipop.
cool.
No, the one you. The
Oh,
first one.
Excuse me, miss.
Excuse me, Mr. Remix. Well, it's La 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 La. Jay-Z La 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 La.
Oh, Lala.
La
La La La La.
La 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 la.
Right.
Let's see, Shelly Rio.
Oh,
But
Which
don't
one?
but don't play.
No,
the,
it's not playing in.
don't play.
Oh.
Don't play one when I'm naked.
Not the remix.
It is the remix.
That video. No.
Is it that one?
Shelly said, "Don't even bring my
That's it.
motherfucking phone for less than a grip.
No, 'cause I didn't
I don't leave the house for less than 2 knots."
no, but I didn't want the copyright
No,
infringement.
no, don't worry
Come
about
on.
that.
I don't.
I just want to see Shelly
Shelly
on there.
Right.
No,
Where's-
after
where you
after
at?
his little part, I was
think
like,
I saw this.
I was
like,
anorexic.
He said after his little part.
after Jay-Z's little part. You ain't-
That's how they get you guys. After
better
your
cut
little
it
part.
out.
after
The
after
shade is
whoever
so
was
real.
rapping finished, and I did my thing.
I am through.
Some guy named Jason Z or something.
He's not gonna make it.
Right. I don't know what happened to him. I heard he got married.
So after this little part, no, I'm just kidding.
This little part. You mean the whole video?
So are you in the video
No,
with
right.
him?
I'm about to.
She the main chick.
Yeah, I'm the only
She's
chick.
strutting
Shit.
down the street with her
Right,
titties.
yeah.
Girl, you better
Tossing
get
her
that
titties
bag.
I
Hey,
know.
go sis, go.
But I had no boobies in.
Ho!
I was gonna ask a bad question, but we'll
No,
ask
don't
later.
ask a bad.
You didn't need no boobs for that.
So this was some
Good
time
thing.
back.
But the crazy thing is, so they wanted me to wear a bikini.
Right.
I said,
what?
I'm not gonna wear a bikini walking
Always.
down the street in New York. That doesn't even make sense.
That don't matter for video. They
So the
never
lady-
make sense.
No, but the lady's like, oh, you're not gonna work much. I'm like, girl.
Wait, who is this? The wardrobe lady giving you
Yeah.
advice?
So
You're not gonna work much here, honey. Bitch, shut your flabby ass up.
So I wound up wearing a tank top. Not a tank top.
Okay, when you
I
go
wound
get to
up
Shelly?
right here.
Where's
I
Shelly
wound
at?
up wearing a tank top that I made into a dress.
That's you?
Yes.
Oh, there we go.
Ah, shit. Look at
That's
Shelly
hot.
with her Chanel bag.
Right.
They wanted your ass anyway. They didn't
And,
care
and
about
Manola
your
Bone.
titties.
I didn't have any ass.
That is you, Shelly.
Yeah.
I remember watching this video at the crib going,
So what
damn,
was it like
wow.
working? What was it like working on set with Jay-Z?
It was cool. It was cool.
That
So
is
you
you,
made it.
Shelly.
You made it into a tank top yourself. You in the dressing room just cut it. Is that what you said?
No, I pulled it down to make it a dress. I'm like,
Oh.
I'm not, they wanted me literally to wear nothing.
Oh, just walk down the street in New York with some
Right, that's what I'm
drawers.
saying. I'm like, that makes no sense.
Did they really tell you to do that?
Yeah, I'm like, if it
Get
was like
prepared.
Miami or California, it would have made sense. But I'm like,
Now is this
not in the
a one day
streets of New
shoot?
York.
But sex sells. That's
This was
what
a
it is.
22 and a half hour
22
day
hour.
shoot.
So you got paid a day rate.
That's good.
22 and a half hours.
That's a
A
great
day rate
video.
plus double time.
That is
Yeah,
you,
that
Shelly.
is. She looks really pretty.
Yeah, you fly. Don't worry.
Shelly is really
get your
pretty.
autograph.
I
There you
know,
go. You
right?
got that poster right behind you. That's her. Just take that with you. We got about 1,000 of them.
But this,
Look,
actually, this
look,
is when
Maestro.
I'm there.
Look,
too.
or you can
But
take
this
that
is
one.
when
Right, or that one.
Kanye first came. Because Kanye does a clip. And we're all like, who is this guy? Nobody wanted to stand near
Like,
him.
who the nigga with the big jaw?
Right. Like literally nobody wanted to stand next to
Dude.
him. And then like
Oh
months
my
later, he like
God.
blew
Now they
up.
all want to
Blew
stand
up,
next to
Wow.
him.
Right.
Now are you in this?
Kanye
You're in
sample
this shot
for
too,
y'all.
right?
Right, that's me dancing.
Right there?
No, in the pink.
You said you can't dance.
I mean, not literally. I'm
She
moving
just
back
waving
and forth.
it.
Right
She
there.
just waving that ass.
I'm just wearing a pink bikini top.
See, the models then to the models now is like totally
completely
different.
Right.
Well, everybody call themselves a model, though. Some of them ain't really
Right.
modeling.
Right.
They just say I'm a model if they don't act. That's the difference.
So that's your first video.
That was my first
And what
video.
was your last one?
My I don't know. I want to say maybe it was either Lollipop, Lil Wayne, or it was Sean Garrett, Grippin'. One of those two. I don't remember which one came out first.
And you just didn't want to do it anymore? You were good?
Yeah, I quit.
So how long did you do it? Like
How many years?
straight?
Well, I think that one was 2003, and I think I stopped in like 2008.
So you were like 2.
Yeah, so you had a good run.
Yeah.
But Hollywood, a 5-year run is a solid run. Usually you got to take a break of some kind.
But I
after
also
5
got
years.
out at a good time because once
Right.
I got out, then they
Shit
started
fell
not
off.
paying you.
Then you
Yeah.
had to suck dick to be in this video.
You don't want to do that.
That's
Hell
when
no.
Then
you
nigga
jumped
change-
off just in time.
Look, then nigga change their mind. You know what? It didn't work out.
Right.
We got another girl we're going to have.
Oh, I meant to tell you. I'm only gonna be able to pay you 150
Keiko's
bucks.
going to be here in a minute, take your place.
Right.
Good.
We only got $100.
I'm sorry, 160.
I still can't. I'm like still tripping on that. I'm like, that's crazy.
That's so sad.
I mean, that's where the game went, though. Comedians
Yeah.
start getting less, too.
Yeah.
Man, we was going on tour getting racks. Then they started to, once Def Jam cooled off, niggas was like, hey, you want to come to a show at my grandmother's house for $300 and a piece of cornbread?
Well, Maestro,
Shit.
like I've
said a
done
piece of
Madison Square
cornbread.
Garden,
Well.
and then I've done someone's backyard.
Yep.
So I've had that. That's the skill for comedy.
Nigga.
And literally,
Got
and
to.
the dude that paid me to do the backyard gig was
gave
a
you
friend of
more.
mine.
Gave you more than Madison
Probably
Square.
right.
No, I wish. So he goes, so I'm like, nah, man. He said, I just got this house. Can you please just? I said, dude, I'm not finna do no bad. I
Right.
got $1,000.
Okay.
What time you need me there?
Big is your yard. I ain't standing by the barbecue pit, nigga.
So I get there. He ain't got no microphone. Nothing.
Oh, see.
It's just me and family members.
That's
Well, you ever be running?
Hey, nigga, mama cross in front of you with the hot dog. Who want hot dog? Nigga, I
But
had to start putting that in my contract. Like, nigga, if you ain't got a mic,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
stand. I ain't
Yeah.
doing shit. I ain't yelling.
and no restaurants when people are eating.
yeah.
So
That amateur shit.
another friend of mine goes, hey man, some friends of mine, they saw you, they think you're funny, whatever. They want you to do her birthday party. I'm not doing no fucking birthday party. Well, it was actually his birthday. I said, dude, I don't do no birthday parties. Keith goes, come on, man, please, my girl gonna pay for it. Man, I can't do that. Well, how much you pay?
Right.
What you want? Give me a G. So sure, I get there.
Right.
Goes, I'm like, God damn, I want to do this. as shit. And they party and they stop. Speedy's here. Okay, we ready
Stop
to do
the
the
music and shit.
They stop the music. So I go up, I clown a little bit. They had a little microphone. So then I said, well, I'm get paid. I'm leaving. I'm getting the fuck out of here. So she pays me, and all of a sudden I see somebody break out with a big ass suitcase and had a pole in it. I went, maybe I should stick around. Just see what's gonna happen. So I'm sticking around. They had the pole. Somebody come downstairs with a bowl full of condoms. I went, I'm gonna stay. I'll stay for a minute.
A hell of a party you guys
And
were
the
throwing.
next thing, this shit turned into a brothel.
Damn.
And motherfuckers is fucking everywhere. I went, you know
Damn. They didn't mention that.
Look,
They didn't mention that in the
what?
rider.
Put my money in the car.
Right. Nigga.
Put this
Trying
in
to get
here.
their money back from you.
Came back in. I went, where's the bowl?
But
These Maggie's out.
Fucking with a whole knot in your sock.
I heard LA was like big for that though.
Oh,
like
yes.
those
Yeah.
kind of-
Yeah.
Nah, those are just
for what?
rumors.
Yeah.
What, fucking?
No, you know,
Those
like
are
the
rumors.
parties.
Yeah, the party.
you
Back
know.
in the day. Yeah.
Depending on whose party it is.
I ain't never been to those parties.
Well, you wasn't invited, Shelly. You're a killer. You kill jokes. You'd have been like, what are you guys doing? Are you guys fucking?
Big ball of condoms here for? Who brought all these?
Right.
Why are you fucking on the floor? It's
I'm gonna need
nasty.
y'all to stop coming for
Dirty.
Shelly.
Like, lay it
Right.
down, lay the fabric down.
Shelly, tell
Right.
them to have several seats.
The later fabric.
Yeah,
down.
Shelly would kill the whole vibe. Niggas be like, I'm cool. I'm gonna leave.
No, but I
moving
did.
it
I heard
over.
LA was like good for that.
Yes, it is.
For swinging?
Yeah.
Vegas
if you're
ain't-
into that.
They
If
do
you're
that in
into
that.
Vegas.
Oh, right. No.
Vegas buck wild. You just gotta be in the right spot. Not in your neighborhood probably, but it's buck wild Vegas. I've seen some
You
things
see a lot
in
in
Vegas.
the clubs.
It's
you
weird
know.
hanging out with Fox because he can point out the girls who are working.
Right.
Me, my dumb ass like, oh, she fine. Speed, she working. You
right. Right.
probably would know.
Nigga.
And I mean, there's some working
You
girls.
mean working
Oh, you
the
can't
room?
tip.
Working girls.
Prostitutes.
Oh, prostitutes.
Selling that ass,
Yeah.
Alice.
Like, I'm glad you put it in that form. Like,
Yeah,
I like when they act brand new. Sell like what?
Right.
What kind of working?
Right, I'm like the black Mr. Rogers. Selling that ass, kids. That's what we call it. Giving up them cheeks
Well, thank you for clearing that
at the
up.
bar for a reason.
Right?
Right. She ain't drinking, she thinking.
Somebody get him off the mic. He's crazy.
So
That's
for
just
sure, anybody going to Vegas, ask for Romy Rome. The next time I go to Vegas, I'm hanging out with your
Romy
dad.
Rome.
I know it's gonna be creepy, but we're gonna have a great fucking time.
No, y'all will have fun.
He's gonna come back and go, that Speedy guy, very, very, very fun.
Right.
He hang out with Romy Rome.
That's how he talks.
See what
That's
Yeah,
how
he
talks.
legit too. He,
Make sure y'all take selfies. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Man,
Yeah,
have
we'll
a
go,
great time.
Go to the strip club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he speak. Wait,
I'll
he
take
speak
you there.
Japanese.
Do you?
Arigato.
See, domo ga.
Say
The
that.
fuck just happened?
He's trying to floss.
He's
I know a
trying to
little bit.
floss,
I know
bro.
a
He's
little something.
flexing.
So you
We'll
fluent,
talk about it over dinner.
No, not fluent.
but
Yeah, I
you
ain't
can
fluent.
understand.
I say about like 3 words.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That's
Which
where
are?
we at. We used our 3 words.
Arigato, Ohio gozaimasu, Oto-san, which
What
means
is
like
Ohi-
father. Ohio gozaimasu, what does that mean?
It means like good morning. How
Yeah.
are
Doishitashimashite.
you?
What is that?
What is that?
You tell him.
I don't know. That's what I don't know. I just know
Apparently,
he be saying that.
one of you niggas didn't go to school.
He be saying it around the house. I'm like, all right.
He said it so fast, you just know how it sounds. You don't even remember what it means. Yo.
But they have like 3 different. It's 3 different
Dialects.
alphabets. So
Okay.
they're Asian people are really intelligent.
That's you.
Yeah, that's smart.
I like how you
They
got
are
threw it out
smart.
there. Asian people,
Right. You included. You included.
get in the boat.
Yeah, they got the Kenji.
Hey, don't try to play me. I'm half black. Somewhere in there.
Oh, you good.
Allegedly.
You definitely good. Trust
Got some Nigerian in you.
me. I bet she can run fast.
I know, right?
I bet she can run a scam. I know that goddamn. No, I'm playing. Too soon.
gosh.
Too fucking soon. I'm so
Where
sorry.
do they run scams? I'll take
In
it.
Nigeria.
Oh, yeah,
That's
Nigeria.
when.
But
Hey,
Nigeria is not Kenya.
Yeah,
no, it's Nigerians. Them motherfuckers are.
I heard that they are in their.
They'll send you the
I
email.
just need to get this $1,000 out of the bank. My grandfather is a king. I will give you $2 million just to cash this check for me for $500.
And people are so greedy. They go, ooh, $2
I got this
million.
nigga now. I'm jumping your fur
But
about
you
to
know,
get shook.
Nigerian people are very aggressive.
Oh,
yeah.
They are.
Yeah, very aggressive.
Oh my
Do you have
God.
that trait? Do you have that thing in you? You
I'm a
aggressive?
little dominant.
Ooh, for real?
Lay down,
You
motherfucker.
promise? You promise?
Oh,
You will be my
look,
wife today.
Look,
Here is the God transfer. You will come with me now. Tell your father I will see him later for the transaction. Rum, I am with you now. I have your daughter.
Look, sound like a little Persian. Anyway.
Yeah, like he's
I
Indian.
flipped the script in the middle. Nigga, my character slid in the Indian.
Yeah, drink your coffee.
Right.
You gonna get over there and she gonna tie you up.
Right.
You gonna be like, oh, that's a little tight there.
Flip the script on me.
Keiko,
Tie
that's a
him
little
up.
tight.
I think I'm running games. She's like, hey, what you doing, boo?
You know she know the military knots. You can't get out that motherfucker.
Right.
They are crazy. They
Why don't you
crazy.
have
Could
fun?
be interesting.
You didn't know it was gonna be
Could
like
be
this.
interesting.
So what is your rest of the day? What do you gotta do the rest of the day? Do you know? They got you doing other things?
I think we're going to a some PR's having a party later, like
Oh.
Halloween party or something like that. So we'll go
What
to
do
that.
you,
You
what do you
dressing
gonna be
up?
dressed up?
Who's we?
I can't tell you guys.
Sumo wrestler?
You can't tell if you're dressing up.
I hear there was some sumo wrestler.
Sumo wrestler.
Baby Bruce
This nigga
Lee.
just say sumo. Bruce Lee. Oh my gosh.
Sexy
You do not
sumo.
want to roast with me.
You show up as chopsticks.
Chopsticks. You got a costume
Oh,
that's
Papa do not
chopsticks.
want to roast.
It
No, I'm
sounds
just
like
joking.
a challenge there,
Oh,
Speedy.
shit.
Come on.
That's your name,
Chopsticks.
Speedy?
Yeah. What the
Oh,
fuck?
shit.
That's
It's
me.
Speedy.
Shit.
Roll out live with
He's like,
Speedy.
who are you again?
They're friends.
You're friends.
You are
That's
with.
Speedy.
You are with.
Speedy.
That's his picture and everything.
So after this, can we all take a photo?
Girl, if you let it happen,
That
we
was
gonna-
on their first.
We was
radar.
gonna make you do that anyway.
Right.
Yeah, you was gonna take pictures whether you want to or
We was
not.
gonna force you to take a picture.
No,
or
I would
something.
take a picture and it's gonna
Right. We gonna,
blaze you into me.
right. We gonna cut everybody else out.
It's gonna say I love
We
Papa.
can just not be in the picture. You don't have to cut us out.
No, we're gonna cut you out.
Yeah, just
I
cut
love.
out.
What's it gonna say? I love who?
I love Papa.
I like how you say it with a little twang.
Yeah.
Pow, pow.
Okay. Anyway, it's getting late. Getting late. When it get later, you get in trouble. The later you get, the more trouble you get into. It's been the Rollout Show with Speedy
Speedy
and
and friends.
Y'all be friends. That's me.
We are friends.
I'm glad you hung out.
Yeah,
I'm
I had
so
a good
glad
time.
you
You
did.
guys are hilarious.
That's what we do. 24/7. You
Speedy,
ever
I'm
watch
so
this?
humbled to be on you.
You ain't gotta put
I'm
too
just
much on it. It's
joking.
cool.
You're making him blush.
Look, you didn't see my work.
He ready? Y'all, he ready to come fix the microwave. Look,
Look,
he
you
ready.
Ever had that point?
Nigga, nipples got all hard.
No. What y'all don't know. So Shelly had got cold. So
Oh,
Shelly
Lord.
had took her top off,
Oh, Shelly-
but her
Shelly-
nipples was
First of
going.
all, I did
So
not
she was
take
over there
my
doing
top
like this.
off.
Oh my
I
God!
did not take my top off.
Not your top off. I mean,
Okay.
She on
mean,
a tank top. She on
yeah.
her workout top.
What did I say?
She
You
said
said I
you
took
your
my
top
tank top. Or I took my top.
Okay,
We didn't
so
say
you
you were
take top
naked.
off.
We
Did not
figured
take
you
my
were
top
naked.
Yeah.
Babe,
So
I
she
did
was
not take off my
warming
top.
up her nipples. So she's doing
Damn.
that.
Not
So
rubbing them. Oh
I'm
my
trying not to be
God.
creepy. I'm going.
You're always creepy.
So I'm standing there, and she's like, "It's so cold in here." I went, "Look, like that."
How you do it again?
Shut up.
Let me get that for you.
No, but Michael, here's the cold part. I was standing by the thing that turned it down. I kept turning it down. It will not get warm. His temperature keeps going down.
You got the automatic thermostat just banging on it.
Motherfucker was at 3 before I noticed it. It's very
Let me get
cold.
that for you.
See this a little steam on you.
Oh my Lord. Have you ever seen your dad like this before?
Of
Donald?
course.
Yeah.
He
Pretty
like,
much
there's
every
no
day.
surprise.
Over
It's like
every day.
every day of my life.
Shelly, I was in them streets in them days.
Right.
And they would. I was a
in them
single
streets.
dad.
What does that mean?
I
Please
was-
break that down. In them streets. What does that mean?
They met
Screwing
all
every
the
Jane, John,
Wow.
Jill, and
Damn.
Jackie.
Wow.
Damn.
Never screwed a Jackie.
Not a Jackie. You sound like a white girl.
Give your information, baby girl.
Social media.
Yes.
So everyone
She's
can
gonna
follow
give her phone
me.
number.
And your
775.
address.
Yeah, that'd be dangerous.
No, you guys can follow me on my Instagram at
Oh, we will.
underscore after you take me out to eat.
All right, I got you.
Ooh, and,
Wendy's
and,
coming
and you
up.
gotta pay for it.
Wendy's coming up.
Wendy.
Don't look like a Wendy's type. No, I'm just
No, you
Hey, girl,
pull
we
in the
getting top
drive-through.
menu, the top
just-
menu.
Maestro, look, pull the driver. Go on, tell him what you want.
But
You
you
know
were,
you
you
on
were
that
in
left
the
side.
military
Me
though,
no.
so you got that military money.
You got that long money.
That long money.
Entertainment money too.
Like
Entertainment
Homie
money.
Rome, I'm still doing things.
Entertainment money too. Don't forget that. Don't
Thanks,
forget that.
Alice.
No. He told me to Google his
Hello,
career,
Google,
girl. I don't know. I
appreciate
gotta
it,
ask
Alice.
Google.
All right, go ahead.
No, you guys can follow me on my Instagram at underscore MISSKEIKO.
K-E-I.
IKO.
That's
Miss
right.
Keiko at underscore Miss Keiko.
Oh, Keiko. I thought it was like
Like a cake.
M-A-K. It's M-E.
Would
It's
you say
pronounced
Kegels? What did you
cake.
say?
Kegels.
What did you say at first?
Don't play.
Papa.
Yeah, call
mean,
me
what did you
Papa.
Wait, what is your Instagram?
@_MISS.
Wait, what am I? Wait,
Oh, the underscore
it
is
starts
first.
with underscore.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that's tricky.
Oh, wow.
That's tricky. That's how you throw
And then
dumb
you said
niggas
what?
off. They like underscore. What the fuck is an underscore?
M-I-S-S.
You read right.
How you spell underscore?
Underwear cake?
Keiko.
K-E-I.
Oh, right here.
K-O.
That's Kiko?
Yep.
Wow.
That's the Japanese version, dog.
Oh, my bad. I forgot you were Japanese.
See, it's her Instagram.
Whoa.
Ah, hello.
Go back.
What you
Hello.
looking at there?
You, baby.
I thought she had selfies. You got selfies.
I don't have selfies.
Shut up.
Shelly got professional artwork
It's
of
a nigga,
herself.
it's a nigga drawing it right now.
Right. She got a sketch artist that follow her.
Whoa, you had the burgundy going. How long did that
That
last?
was ratchet.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh, she has another tattoo.
Oh, shit.
What's wrong with?
No, that's a
He
good
said
thing.
don't do that. So how do you guys feel about red hair though? How
No,
did
I thought it was
like
cute.
it?
I thought it
If
was
it's,
nice.
you mean red or burgundy or?
It was red.
That's for you,
Oh.
Speedy.
And
mean,
it
if
went to
it's-
burgundy.
Yeah. See, once it gets
That's
all the way
you?
to the rainbow range, then it throw up your throw
Don't
up
play
your-
games with me. Don't play games with me. Ooh, somebody take the phone.
right.
Take the phone.
Whoa.
Zoom in.
What we talking about? Okay.
Whoa, that's
Yeah,
a
that
nice
could work.
picture.
That could work.
Yeah.
Sketch that. I
Shout out to
I draw.
the look here. Shout out to the 90.
You
Anyway,
know I draw a little bit. I'd like to sketch you.
You forgot that one.
look,
I like to sketch you.
you got the paper with no pencil. No, I got you.
I work in oils.
I do.
I
Fi-
work in
it's
oil.
handprint.
Better yet, I can send you guys my Cash App. I do take donations. No, I'm just-
Whoa, tell them.
That's a good idea.
Hey,
Ah,
our fans will kick that.
I'm just joking.
Go ahead on in there,
I'm
baby
trying to
girl.
get a kidney. Get that GoFundMe
Yes.
for this kidney now.
Give me a
Yeah, I
Meek,
need
a
to
Miko
go
kidney.
find
Sexy stop.
Go ahead, baby girl.
Alice Raybun at Social Workout Studio. # working out with Alice. If you want to get it right, get it tight, and get that ass.
TNA.
I'm watching Miss Alice. Okay.
Got a
Okay.
new piece to the slogan
right?
every week.
Yeah, see, added to the ass. Yes, yes. Add, if you
Now
want that
Alice Ray
ass.
Buns.
Go ahead, Maestro.
I like that better.
Maestro Clark 100.com. MaestroClark.
100. You forgot
Wow.
to put 100.
I said 100.
He said 100.
That was impressive.
CLARK.
I'll write it down for you.
Wait. I ain't did mine yet. Now, hold on. Your little pre-cum right there. Let Papa get his in a second.
Let me hear it, Papa.
Well,
You know, you just pop and you come to the house with the hard hat, the belt, ready to fix the refrigerator,
Damn.
the microwave. I'm ready.
See, I'm
Callbacks
mad
is
now.
on fire.
Speedy got a nickname already.
Let me hear
Jealous.
this. Come on.
you know what? I usually go last because it's Speedy.
Yeah, that's him.
Friends go before
There
me.
you go.
Go ahead, Shell.
Instagram and YouTube, Michelle Rio, MSSHELLYRIO.
MOKEY. I don't know why that went there. It just
Right.
did. All right. Happy birthdays go out to Bryce Harper, which is weird because Bryce opted out of playing with the Washington.
Oh, yeah. Wizards.
No, what's his baseball team?
Oh.
And they're going to the.
Oh, they
they're
going to the World Series.
They're going
now.
to the World
He
Series.
fucked that one up, son.
Yeah, left 1 year
He's like,
too
these
early.
niggas ain't going nowhere. I'm out. Fuck y'all.
But happy birthday! He's 27 years old. Manute Bol was born today.
Manute.
Flea, who I met, really cool guy. He's
Red Hot
57
Chili
years old.
Peppers.
Yeah, 57 years old. Really cool guy. Angela Lansbury is 94.
Murder, She Wrote.
Murder She Wrote. 94 years old.
Damn.
The young lady, she's black and Japanese, who played tennis.
The young chick.
Yeah, Naomi.
Naomi Osaka.
Very good, brother. Thank you, because I had the Naomi. But
Yeah, I had your back.
the Osaka, I was about to
Got
get
your
to.
back like a bra strap.
She's 22 years old. Tim Robbins is 61. Suzanne Summers.
Damn.
73
Three's
years old
company with
today.
it.
And my girl, who I did a play with back in the day, Terry J. Vaughn, is 50. And our number one kid here, mommy right here, Lil Rio, is 15 today. Shout out to Rio.
Happy birthday, Rio.
15.
Happy birthday.
And happy birthday to Ramelia Tucker as well.
Who?
Who's
One of my
that?
clients.
Oh, my God.
It's her birthday today,
She
too.
taking side bets now. Like, give me $20. I'll say your name on the air.
And you got to wait now, because I got to wait till Speedy stop talking.
I know,
You
right?
gotta slide it in at the end.
I'm like, how can I get
Happy
it
birthday
in?
to Shell Whittle.
How can I get
Right.
it? I was double dutching too.
Right. You couldn't wait to lean in on that. Happy birthday, Shelly Will.
Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ funny on everything. Comedian Speedy on Facebook. You like that? Like how that tongue comes out?
I wasn't even saying. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah,
Say it
you
one more
were.
time.
Yeah,
I'm still
you
thinking
were.
about mine, dog. But you did a good job, bro.
Speedy IZ funny. There's no yeah. You gotta do like this. Speedy IZ funny on everything.
Oh, it's
Comedian
kinda
Speedy on
sexy.
Facebook.
How your eyes roll.
Or
with
you
it.
could just call me Pow Pow when you see me.
That could be on the shirt. Pop.
Just call me Papa. Just call me Papa.
I love it when my granddaughter does it. And she always go, Pow Pow, Auntie Madison is not playing fair. And I was like, so I have to go tell my daughter, play fair. Which is funny to hear them call Auntie and they're only like 11.
I know, right?
Nigga, that's black family. You could,
Well,
you could
no.
be in the
TT.
same fucking high school with your grandma.
But see,
Shit. Me and my grandma at the same prom. This ain't right.
that's what I didn't want
That
to do.
is so true.
Someone asked, do you still want to have kids? I was like, no, because I don't want to have a child that go pick up your auntie from school.
Right. Fuck it.
But,
I got an uncle that's
thank
a
you
year
so
older.
very much.
Yeah,
girlfriend.
and then I'm also, you guys be on the lookout. I'm working on a cosmetic line right now, so that should be launching. Going
let us
into the
know
new
when it
year.
comes out. You come
Yeah.
back.
Come on now.
And we do it all over again.
That's right.
We'll act like we don't even know you. Hey.
But you're gonna come and hang out with Romy
start.
Rose.
I'm hanging out with Romy Rome. He like the sisters. I'm hanging out.
Why are you looking at me?
She ready to go in.
I'm waiting for
like,
you to kill the fucking
Shelly,
joke.
Shelly, just let it go.
Oh,
Let it go,
like his
Shelly.
birthday cake. Like I'm like,
my
are we
God.
done?
Oh, that's what you didn't get it yet?
No, I gotta go pick it up.
No. Why
Just
you
relax.
yelling?
It's okay.
All right.
Relax. Calm
So
down.
thank
Breathe.
y'all so very much for. Don't
Yes.
forget, man. If you want to donate, go right ahead. If you definitely like the video, definitely subscribe. Again, if you want to do a show here, just go to rolloutdigital@gmail. Leave your information. We'll hook it up. And every Wednesday, you'll be able to see all this
Working out with Alice.
working out with Alice.
Or that ass. I don't know.
Ah! All that ass. I mean, Alice.
I wonder
gonna
when
get you a
they
shirt
go
that
together.
say-
Alice ass.
We're going to get you shirts that say Alice on the front and all that ass on the back.
Oh,
Ooh,
there we go.
I'm
TNA on the back.
Uncle Maestro be Brandon. Boom,
Right.
Boom. Boom. I stacks. I
See, look at that, Uncle Maestro and Paw Paw. See how that shit work?
Are you gonna work out next week with us?
Yeah, I'll try to come through.
But you,
He gonna be.
he don't come
get
on
it
time. Hey, thank you. Shout out to my son. Both
Which
of
one?
them. Both. Donald and Dominic.
Yeah, y'all do a hell of a job keeping this shit in order.
And
Keeping
thank you,
this
baby
shit show
girl.
in order.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
No, you were
So
fantastic.
last minute, but thank you for having me.
Hey, let
Last
somebody
minute
know
is
about the
good
show.
sometimes.
And we
Last
out.
minute is sex.
Go ahead, Donald. We out. Get these pictures. How you sign the wall.
Crazy.
So wait, you literally saw her tomorrow?
No.